niggas just reaching for heights. We them niggas that stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like some lice. When we was hungry, had nothing to eat. We was frying that eggy, that shit with the rice. When I started out, come get a list. Now everything I do, they gon' bite. Waste with the bin that he been missing. Yeah, that nigga.
Let me know if the audio's playing. The audio's playing, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it plays, we just can't hear it.
Oh my God, that's
For some reason, it's not.
My city love me for my ambition. I don't do this for the bitches, I don't care who's the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, oh nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. Like, they want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight. Like a nigga just reaching for heights. We them niggas that stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like some lice. When we was hungry, had nothing to eat. We was frying that eggy, that shit with the rice. When I started out, come get a list. Now everything I do, they gon' bite. Waste with the bin that he been missing. Yeah, that nigga been working all night. And that nigga ain't slept some days, oh baby, a nigga ain't feeling alright. And I come from the smallest state with the biggest heart. My city love me for my ambition. I don't do this for the bitches, I don't care who's the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, oh nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. Like, they want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight. Like a nigga just reaching for heights. We them niggas that stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like some lice. When we was hungry, had nothing to eat. We was frying that eggy, that shit with the rice.
Oh my God, is that Swift God?
My city love me for my ambition. I don't do this for the bitches, I don't care who's the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, oh nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. Like, they want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight. Like a nigga just reaching for heights. We them niggas that stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like some lice. When we was hungry, had nothing to eat. We was frying that eggy, that shit with the rice. When I started out, come get a list. Now everything I do, they gon' bite. Waste with the bin that he been missing. Yeah, that nigga been working all night. And that nigga ain't slept some days, oh baby, a nigga ain't feeling alright. And I come from the smallest state with the biggest heart. My city love me for my ambition. I don't do this for the bitches, I don't care who's the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, oh nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. Like, they want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight. Like a nigga just reaching for heights. We them niggas that stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like some lice. When we was hungry, had nothing to eat. We was frying that eggy, that shit with the rice.
Start right here, some Rhode Island artists, some Rhode Island music. Right here. That right there is the Zier. Platinum Dreams, new song.
Toxic situations. Money talking, yeah, no compensation. I'm smoking weed, that's my meditation. Tryna see what's your location. I got too much problems, I can't face them. Seen that blunt, then I go and face them. All these hoes know I cannot save them. They playing games, some like a station. And now I'm all alone off the shrooms now. Bruno Mars, I'm talking to the moon now. Double R stars on my roof now. I'm so high, I don't even know when I'm down. And shout out Sleazy, he's the one that made the sound. Underground kings give us our crown. Glass hill, give me a new feather. Ice on my neck, I think I'm changing up the weather. Louis on my sweater, Valencia on my leather. Just counting so much cash, you know I'm in love with the cheddar. She said she want me cause this year gonna get her wetter. Smashed a white girl, I think her middle name was Heather. Clouds in my coupe, yeah we drifting just together. I'm the nigga in the city putting out the pressure. Me and Sleazy like Shaq and Kobe, we together. Only difference is we gon' do this shit forever. Pull up to the spot, yeah, that scene is getting better. NYC shit, we be ballin' in the Mecca. My shooters with Berettas, they be holding low techers. Overseas show, we just landed in Tribeca. It's just crazy, baby, I'm just on a new way. You ain't want me back then, but now it's a new day. On my grind, you know I can never delay. And all these bitches playing all my songs on replay. I got so much toxic situations. Money talking, yeah, no compensation. I'm smoking weed, that's my meditation. Tryna see what's your location. I got too much problems, I can't face them. See that blood, then I go and face them. All these hoes know I cannot save them. They playing games, some like a station. And now I'm all
That's a
alone
Desire,
off the
Platinum
shrooms
Dreams.
now. Bruno Mars, I'm talking.
Here we also have A to G, female rapper out of Rhode Island. Why you want to go? Listen, we got to respond to War Rack today. War Rack thinks that Rhode Island rappers suck. It's horrible out here. We got to prove them wrong.
Wanna go with your friends? I'm at home and I'm like, why you wanna go? Calling other bitches tens, man, I'm blown it. I'm like, why you wanna go? Do it all over again, break my heart. I'm just like, why you wanna go? Why you wanna go? Said you stay now. I'm like, why you wanna go? Why you wanna leave now? Blocked out my numbers like, who you tryna see now? Who you tryna please now? I see what they seen in you, I guess that I see now. I've been wishing that we ain't me. Go find your love, it ain't me. I know you can't hate me, you gon' feel lost because that bitch ain't me. I've been feeling better without you, starting to forget what it's like to have you. I don't think I ever even had you, and even though you never had me, I still had you. Cause I won't ever show no fake love, and now I'm Hollis, baby, we can't make love. We can catch a vibe, baby, make some fake love. Ever since you left, I swear I just hate love. Wanna go out with your friends? I'm at home and I'm like, why you wanna go? Calling other bitches tens, man, I'm blown it. I'm like, why you wanna go?
Here we have J Joy, 187, Mistaken Identity, little medley, little Rhode Island medley to start.
You heating up, lad.
They say love don't last long. Honestly, that's fine. Never been ashamed to call you mine. And I want you all the time. Want you all the time. Lately, baby, you been on my mind. Correct me if I'm wrong, too. You got a heart like mine. You upset cause I ain't got the time. Tend to blame myself for it. Should never let you on. If you don't change your point of view, you ain't gonna let it go. When I overthink, I ask myself what I'm tripping for. Try to stop the beat, but somehow it always leave a cut. I know it might work if I put you first, but I'm still at war. Know we living life in sin, but I won't stay wrong. Keep our business on the low, but never in the dark. They say time borrowed, I might not see tomorrow. Ain't check the 20 dash, when I'm on my way, stay up. Love it when it's me, you don't need no audience. I know you fed up, you keep telling me that it's her. And can't trust the way I did, I don't love the way I am. She said my type behavior observed, don't give me a chance. Know you worth, you independent, you ain't going for it. Should've never be the same, cause trust ain't even involved. She don't need extra much, just loving the first for now. Guess we fucked and found love at the wrong time. Gotta step aside and vibes and right, I blame it on my pride.
There we have it, Mistaken Identity. Some air horns on that end. Some air horns.
Shay.
You know what I'm saying? Chief, Malibu, you guys are bugging out. But we're going to get into that soon. Let's see, can they hear these as well over here? Yeah, you can hear that. You can hear a little bit of everything over here. But we're back again. Club Mission Podcast, episode 235. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thank you guys for joining another stream, another week. We are here. More cap from Rhode Island to the world. Plenty to discuss, plenty to talk about. Is it loose right there? You got it? Mm-hmm. We're in the process of new equipment, new adjustments, new angles. You know what I'm saying? New everything. This mic itself has some static, so if you guys hear in the background, pardon that. I'll have a new mic by next week. Gotta upgrade that. I can only hear things on this, I think on this headphone, only from like one end. So, we've been filming a lot of this equipment for a while, guys, so we're gonna update some stuff in here. But we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. I am the host, Victor, every single week here at CAP. We got co-host Noel in the building, looking very blue. Very Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying? We got the Chubb Corner in full effect over there.
Yo. What's good, everybody? What's good?
You already know.
We're all matching.
The blue. We got the blue.
Oh, damn.
Our IFC today.
I didn't even think about
Shit.
that.
We're repping the roadie today.
I was gonna wear my Cambodia New Year's shirt because it's Cambodia New Year's next week, but the button was popped. It's a little bit too tight.
Gotta show the
You know,
chest
I'm
a little bit of the
I'm
head.
a little thicker than the last time I wore it last year, but
You should have wore it with it unbuttoned.
I might buy a new one this weekend, a bit bigger, and rock it next week.
That shit makes him look like he has the illest shoulders of all time, bro.
We've been doing his push-ups, yeah.
Nigga, it's like when football players wear the whole vest thing. I'm like, God damn.
Only exercise I'm getting is lifting the baby up and down like that to make her burp. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? No gym, but I'll don't tempt me. I'll do it this week. Not this weekend, but this summer. I'll do like a challenge or something. Turn into Bobby Lashley in 60 days. I'll make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Steroids, whatever I need. I'll take some steroids.
This nigga's gonna be in the edge
Technically,
locker
I
room,
can take
bro,
it.
with,
It's
with them niggas, bro. Just shooting up
Get
that
popped,
shit, bro.
yeah.
Shoot up some steroids, you know what I'm saying? I can make it happen, you know, why not? But this episode is brought to you by, like every single week, Mother Earth Wellness. That's right, Mother Earth Wellness, MEW, out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Make sure to support them and support us. Pull up on them and say that the Club Ambition podcast sent you. You'll be able to get 10% off your entire purchase discounted on behalf of us, Club Ambition. Shout out to Mother Earth Wellness, Pawtucket, Rhode Island, from Pawtucket to the world over there. They're conquering that. They're going crazy. Every single week they have that Coastal Classic right here. You see the Coastal Classic event happening very soon, and you guys should check it out right now and try to buy some of the Coastal Classic kits to vote while you still can right now. Also, Big Tony's Pizza, home of the gangster rap. Shout out to Romeo and everybody over there at Big Tony showing us love. A bunch of people have been hitting me. They've been going to the Big Tony's to use our BOGO deal. That's right, Big Tony's Pizza in Providence, Rhode Island. Use our BOGO deal. Tell them that you got sent there by Club Ambition Podcast, and you'll be able to get a slice for free whenever you buy a slice. That's right, free slice, BOGO. Buy one, get one. Take it back to the Payless days, the BOGO from Payless back in the day. And yeah, there we have it. Let's start the show. We have some Rhode Island news to get to towards the end. Some controversy with the mural that got taken down. The mayor wanted the mural to be taken down. We're going to get into that. There's a basketball player that's being accused, I think, of domestic violence charges. A friar. We're going to get into that. There was a woman that was killed in an alleged attempted robbery in Central Falls in a salon. Some crazy Rhode Island stories. We're going to get into all that. It is Bully Week and Bully Weekend. Kanye West, brand new album. Kanye West is back. We gave a reaction over the weekend. His stans are going crazy. They're hating us in the comments, etc. As every time when Kanye West drops an album, especially in recent years,
They said Marlon's beard's at 50% opacity.
they say that. But that wasn't was it the Kanye thing? No,
One of them they did. I was reading all the comments. That shit
Edwin
be
showed me
dying.
that. I think that was Yeet though.
Yo, they was hating on Mar, bro. I almost commented and said, "Get off his dick."
This weekend
I almost went
this
in there
weekend
for
felt
you,
like
bro.
OG YouTube.
Nah, that shit was hilarious. That
OG
shit had me
YouTube in the
dying.
comments.
Them niggas like that nigga.
I'm actually gonna start rage baiting y'all with this shit. I'm gonna start bringing a comb and shit like that.
You gotta start combing in
Nah,
midstream,
you should
bro.
get Beijing like just to troll them, like heavy
The full
Beijing.
beard, the full beard. Yeah, come with the full
like
beard.
Fat Joe.
No bullshit. Draw it all
Like
in.
when Fat Joe did it one time. The first time he did it years ago, he looked crazy.
Yo,
bro.
what are the reactions? You gotta wear the Beijing, bro. Let it like drip too when you
I'ma
start
do
sweating in
it.
the car.
Bro, you can go to my barber, bro. I'll pay my barber. My barber, he be a beast
nice
with the
with it.
Beijing. I could let you.
I'll do
He
it.
gave you a
Right,
beard before too.
Yeah, he had me going crazy. Now he kind of like adds a little tint to it, a little vibe, even though it doesn't need it, but it adds a little depth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some natural hair follicles. But
So, yeah, some of these people in the chat are gotta be like
What's-
like deaf.
what's going on? What is
Someone said that Bully was better than Casino.
How?
How?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Someone said unsubscribed. Good riddance.
Yo, speaking of Bully, let's get him walking into the building real quick. My guy Shane. Shane, come on in real quick with the Bully. We're going to give this away for a lucky listener of the podcast today. Show them behind Marloon. Stand behind Marloon real quick and put that mic up to Shane real quick, Marloon. And show him real quick. Or if you want to swap with Shane, with
Shane.
Shane, have Shane sit down where
Use it.
Marloon's at. Yeah, and he got a gift for Noel as well. You know what I'm saying? My guy Shane.
I'll open it on camera. Hold on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Show the people right there, Shane. So what do they gotta do, Shane? Tell the people what do they gotta do to actually maybe win this skateboard exclusive merch, one of one Bully right here.
All they gotta do is go to my Instagram, fever.arts, say Club Ambition sent you. Just comment, tag Kanye, and repost, and we will pick a random winner from this to win this board.
Yeah.
Fire.
Probably by next week.
Fire.
Probably by next week. And we got a gift right here for Noel.
Beautiful.
On
Thank you,
behalf
brother.
of Shane Fever Artist
Thank you,
there.
bro. I need this for the crib. I'm gonna hang this up, bro.
That's
This is
good.
dope,
That's
bro.
fire.
This is beautiful. Nah.
Did we
Come
survive the let out? Did we
dope.
survive the let out?
Niggas know I love J. Cole, too.
Listen, and we're gonna be very critical of both artists today, coincidentally, but doesn't mean that we don't love them and we respect them. That's why we got, Shane with making this and supporting it. You got to support Shane. This is, one of one pieces, custom pieces. Might be better merch than what they have right now.
It's better than
this is
Casino.
literally-
I don't know who said it's not
Yeah,
better.
Bully's
that's
better than
crazy.
Casino. Yeah. Well, you think Bully's better than Casino?
I think Bully's better than everything outside the fall off.
Damn.
Damn.
Hot take from Shane.
Shit.
The numbers,
Damn.
the numbers speak for themselves of what we're talking about.
I don't know, Shane.
Tomato.
I don't know,
I'm just
Shane.
being honest. Like, you guys really didn't like the album?
That shit was ass.
But you gotta know,
I like some
Kanye's gonna bring
songs on
those
it, but I
numbers.
didn't think it was like worthy of like all that talk. No, I don't know.
Worst project.
You think that's worse than Vultures?
I didn't listen.
Vultures too. We'll get into it.
We'll
It
get into
depends.
it.
It
There's a
depends.
lot.
All the
You
Love
gotta-
is the best song from this year.
Mm.
It's the best song.
It's fire.
All
it's a
Love
fire
is the best song.
It's a fire song. It's a fire song. I'll say that.
I'm also a Kanye.
Stan.
I'm a Kanye stan. So he could have put out anything, and I would have been like,
Carnival, I think it was Vultures 1.
Vultures one. That song itself bodies the whole fucking
Yeah.
Bully album.
which song?
Carnival.
Whoa. This issue is a carnival. It's a
That
bottle.
that one song bodies the whole Bully album.
He got that ambition,
I guess. I mean,
baby.
numbers-wise,
Look
it
at his
did,
eyes.
but
You know what I'm saying? But give him a follow. What's your ad? Tell him to add again, Shane, in the TikTok as well.
fever.art, fever.arts. That is the one.
Yes, sir. And anything you have coming up soon, Shane? Tell the people right now. Anything? Any?
I should be getting one of those jerseys that you're wearing.
Okay. Some
Um,
Rhode Island
RI,
FC, some
yep.
RFC stuff. Okay,
Looking
nice.
forward to that, and I should be giving Lil Sky's artwork within the next 7 days, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be
That's a
beautiful.
throwback.
Yeah,
Little
sir.
Skies.
Skies.
Damn.
Yo,
What happened, Little Skies? Where you at? Damn.
Yo, artists, you gotta start supporting my man, bro. You gotta get him on your team. My man makes great merch, bro. This
You
shit
know,
is
yeah.
better than anything J. Cole has done so far.
Yeah, they gotta hire you for Dreamville, bro.
Yeah,
That's tough, yeah.
that's
But-
tough.
I appreciate y'all. I'm
we
very
appreciate
proud
you,
of
bro.
everything you guys have been doing. I've known Vic for a few years. I've known all you guys for
Yes,
a few
sir.
years. But you guys are killing it, just like always, as always you do.
Thank you, brother. I
Appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
Last
Appreciate
time,
you.
album of the year.
Oh man.
And
Oh no.
I'm going to head out.
Oh,
you guys have a good
no.
time.
Drop mics.
Much love.
Appreciate you, brother. Stopping on by.
Guys, on the way up here,
Yes, sir.
Shane slipped and hit his head on the stairs. You know what I'm saying?
Shane has a concussion. That's why he's
He
saying
got a
this stuff,
concussion.
guys.
This is why he's rage baiting us.
No, but so let's get into it. So, me and Marlon reacted to Bully over the weekend. So you guys can watch our reaction to get our takes on there as well. Erlen, did you listen to Bully?
Yeah.
What's your
Got,
take on Bully? Are you a big Kanye guy? We don't know your. I forgot. Like, what's your take on Kanye?
My Kanye take, I mean, you
listen to him a lot.
He
or-
is greatness, when it comes to music before, man. We can't put it away from him, what
Yeah.
he has done. But nah, man, I don't know what's going on with him, bro. I thought he was gonna come back on some crazy shit. I mean, even the production was kind of off. The production didn't even feel good. Like, I don't know, he kind of, for me, tried to tune into his 808s or heartbreak kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Techno, the heavy just drums and stuff, but it just didn't deliver. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened that album.
Noel, what's your take on Bully over the weekend? We reacted together to Vultures 1 and 2, I think.
Just one.
Just one?
I don't think we ever did two. I think at that point it was like so far out we decided not to do it.
It might have been.
Yeah, and it was like full AI, so we're like, we're good.
But we definitely did at least Vultures 1 for sure.
No, yeah, we did
I remember
Vultures 1
that. We're
together.
talking about Tight Outside and everything.
Yeah, Edwin was there too.
What's your take on the Bully album after listening to it?
I listened to it a few times. Huge Kanye West fan. I'm super duper 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 Kanye West fan, and I say this with all the sadness in the world. Yo, pack it up. Like, and it's sad to say because it's not even like the production is bad. Like when it comes to like sonically, like what he's trying to do, I think it sounds better than a lot of the things I'm hearing right now. That song that everyone keeps saying, all something. All
the lights.
All the lights. That's a beautiful.
No, it's not all the lights. All the lights is the old one, bro. I'm trolling. I forgot the name of it. I'll look it up right now.
All the love. No,
all the love. I think that's a beautiful song. But the problem is, like, I kept seeing this in the comments. People are like,
All the Love, track 4.
All the Love. That's an amazing song. Everyone kept saying,
that sounds amazing.
This is a good starting point. I'm like, starting point to what? Like, when people say things and they never like finish their argument. So like if you finish that argument, it's a good starting point for Kanye coming back. Well, it's not, because the problem here isn't that he's not creative. It's that it sounds bad. Like it's mixed terribly. It doesn't sound well. It doesn't sound like it was like the time was taken for it. Like it doesn't sound like the Kanye West that had T-Pain in the studio for 12 hours trying to make some of those tracks on Graduation. And then if your argument is, well, it's gonna get fixed. Why is he dropping unfinished albums? Like this is just, I feel like he's done because he's not putting in the effort anymore. That was his like calling card for a lot of years. It was like Kanye West puts in more effort than anyone in the industry. He obsesses over it. He disappears for months and almost years making some of this music, some of this art. Nigga, this is the laziest shit he's ever made.
I got someone in the chat giving a perfect excuse, and I just wanted to point this out, right? They're like, nah, I think y'all had too high expectations. I get it's Kanye, but his album legit not even bad. That's exactly why we have high expectations. It's Kanye, one of the greatest fucking artists out there to ever exist, an artist that has given us crazy ass, good ass fucking albums, and now y'all making fucking excuses for him and accepting the fucking slop that he's giving y'all. There's some good songs in there. There are some good songs, but as a full body, it's just ass. That's just tainting him.
And people in the comments saying he's 48. Bro,
the fuck they gotta do with
that? Don't gotta do with anything. Like, bro, there's movie directors at 60, 70 making some of the best movies to ever live. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Age don't mean nothing about effort. There's no effort, bro. Like, it sounds lazy. Like, I'm listening and I'm like, there's potential here, but you didn't take your time with this. And it's not like we was begging for this album. No one was rushing to hear Kanye West right now. You know, he's fresh off these apologies. People are still hesitant to trust him. You could have took your time.
Place.
Yeah, but we never turned it back on.
That was crazy. That scared the fuck out of me. I thought this nigga was watching a Sonic.
I truly don't know why that shit plays. I don't know.
Bro, I thought that was like the Sonic theme song. I was scared.
Like there's two chats there that I want to read about. Get through what you gotta say.
That's it, bro. Like it's just lazy. You can hear it. There's no effort. God bless. It makes me upset.
You know, this Kanye West album, I've said it years ago that I feel like Kanye West should retire because there was an energy of like, hey, he drops, but no one really cares as much if it's not his core audience and it's not the hit songs or cultural phenomenon that it would be, right? And that's how I was feeling, I think, right before Donda. If I look at the discography, I think it was like right before Donda. Or actually, well, yeah, right before, no, actually not right before Donda. That was after Donda, when he was doing the Donda 2 stuff. My apologies. So the order was, he did Donda. I liked it. I'm like, this is good. They did Donda 2. Then I'm like, all right, you should maybe retire. Like, what are we doing here? And then there was all this Vultures talk. It kept getting delayed, etc. Then there was a bunch of snippets I didn't like from Vultures. And then we got Vultures 1. And it was all right.
It was all right.
But it still wasn't, to me, Donda. And I'm like, damn, if he's only getting worse and worse, what are we doing? Then Vultures 2. Again, worse than Vultures 1. Had some moments, but it's like nothing significant enough. It's not Life of Pablo. It's not, you know, he's a victim of his own, you know, success, where his older stuff is so much better. It's crazy. Like Life of Pablo, Yeezus, bro, Watch the Throne, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, 808s, Graduation, The Car Dropper, late registration, Kids See Ghosts. And to be honest, I'm a big Jesus is King guy. I love Jesus is King. I love that album. Even Ye, I feel like Ye is better than, I would put it better than Vultures 1, Vultures 2, Donda 2, Bully. Donda was like a moment, like how people are saying now, he still got it. That's how I felt with Donda.
Donda was the crazy.
To say that 5 years later that Kanye West still got it and that it's just him testing the waters again is ridiculous to say. You know, so this is not his maximum potential. This is Kanye West's maximum potential right now. And this album,
I wouldn't say that.
I think so. What he could give right now, what his current potential is, it's like,
I think he's being very lazy, Vic. And I think he doesn't have the same group as he had with Donda. I don't think Mike Dean's in the room. I don't think there's a lot of people in the room.
But supposedly Mike Dean is back. They did say he's back.
I don't think Mike Dean would put his name on any of this. It's like, Vic, you listen to the first 3 tracks, they don't sound mixed well at all. Like, it sounds staticky. Some of the music sounds unfinished. And I'm like, there's no way they let him drop this. Like, I really think he got lazy, bro. Like, I think he's losing his edge.
I think he's no longer the Kanye that we thought he was going to be. And it's fine.
You don't think the production was good? Like, those beats weren't, like, innovative? Like, I truly believe there's some of the better beats I heard this year.
No, there's some good beats on there, definitely. There's some really good beats on there. But to be honest, it doesn't give me something that I'm going to care about really a couple months from now, a year from now. It doesn't. Donda has that. I still play Donda. I still play music off of Donda. Jesus is King. Vultures has Carnival. And Vultures has, Problematic? I think it's the one that's like one of the best
Vultures
Kanye songs I think of all time on there. I even fuck with Burn. That's the one. That's a Ty Dolla $ign song that was going crazy. Vultures 2, if you go on it,
No, God bless.
it's like
I don't even want to talk about that album.
in the moment you listen to it, it's like, oh, okay, you check it out, but it's not. It doesn't age well. It's not really aging well. Kanye West's music used to age like wine. That's not happening no more. And even with this new album, I don't think that this is going to be the case, guys. Even though there's songs on here that I like. Don't get me wrong. But do I like it because it's Kanye West? And it's like, oh, it's Kanye, he's back. And I want to give him some like credit because he is going through his mental health. And I get that. But at the same time, when I look at the scope, the field, right? Casino was better than this. The Baby King album was better than Bully. The Don Toliver album is still album of the year.
Album of the year.
You know, that Yeet album might be too quick. I still need more time with it. It just dropped. It dropped the same day and shit as Kanye. But I would say even like the Brent Faiyaz album. I'd rather listen to that new Brent Faiyaz album than this new Bully album. Who else has like a new album this year? It doesn't have to be the same genre.
Don Toliver's is better.
I'd rather listen to Fetty Wap's album.
Fetty
I haven't
Wap's
heard the
little
album.
jazz.
I haven't listened to the Fetty
Fetty
Wap
Wap's
fully yet.
album is better.
I'm gonna be real though. Like, someone said this in the chat, and I agree with them. This is Wayne with the Carter 6, and I think what a lot of people can't accept is your favorite artists, the artists we consider some of the greats, by themselves are not that great. They need people. And if you watch the documentary on Netflix, that was evident that Kanye West's success did not come off of his own endeavors. Kanye West was a curator who brought a bunch of people together.
Yeah, collaboration.
And collaboration and cultivated them together and created something real. And I think that in itself is a skill. I think what I'm listening to is what happens when those people leave you because you messed up and because you burned all these bridges. And I think it's the same thing with Wayne. When we listened to the Carter 6, Vic kept saying it. The rapping ability is still there. Everything else is trash. Because you can't pick good beats. You don't know how to write a hook because Birdman ain't there. All the people ain't there that would help you before. It's the same thing with Kanye West. And that's the reality, bro. The team is not there anymore, so the product fails. And that's just what it is. Your greats cannot do it by themselves. They need to collaborate and curate these albums.
You know what's the best way to describe Kanye West, like discography and stuff like that, or throughout the years? You ever seen the meme of like the horse thing? Like the horse picture, it's like a well-drawn horse on fire. The body is like still like okay drawn horse, and then the last part is fucking drawn by like a 3-year-old. You ever seen that meme?
Like it's like the process.
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Where it's like the first season is like the horse drawn beautifully,
with
like
different different levels of the artistry shit.
Yeah, and then when you get to the end, it's like this nasty ass painting. It's like this little ugly drawing, and it's like the last season. I know what you're talking about. Again, I still think he can give a great album. I think he can give an amazing album right now at his age. I just don't think he has the team, and I don't think he's putting in the effort. I don't think music is priority for him right now. It's the same way I said for years that I was on this podcast for like 2 years at this point saying Drake is capable of making, I still believe this, another classic, but he just chooses to give regurgitated playlist albums. And I think it's the same thing with Kanye. I think he has the potential. It's just he's not cultivating it.
You think Kanye rushed this album because you know how he's now trying to apologize for everything and trying to get back into, you know, like clear his name pretty much? You think he rushed this album to get those fans back for the music?
I think that Kanye West is trying to gear up for the Super Bowl. I think Kanye West wants to go and perform at the Super Bowl halftime show next year. This album, I don't think you're going to play any music from it at the Super Bowl next year. But I will say that it's just him trying to say, like, hey, I'm active. I'm back again. I'm an artist again. I'm not controversial. I'm not doing no interviews. He didn't do no interviews. The listening party, I'm not there. You know, I'm hiding at the listening party. It's just a bully aesthetic. Usually he plays like a character and doesn't like a full aesthetic with his clothing and everything. Every album, this album, I don't see it at all. I guess the haircut where it's kind of like buzzed down and he has like a little bit of a beard, but there's no aesthetic. I mean, he has that new music video with Travis Scott, which is like whatever. It's not exciting. The Travis Scott song is like the most streamed song off the album so far. I think it's because it's Travis Scott and it's Kanye, but when I really listen to it, it's probably their worst collaboration that they've done. Like I don't see myself replaying that song. Like there's so much potential there that it just, you know, I wasn't excited for like, oh my God, like I can't wait to listen to this. But I was like, oh, he's back. Okay, it's good that he's actually back. Oh, he's streaming. He has a track list. I'm like, oh, he's really dropping his album. But it wasn't like I was dying for this or anticipating it. One of my most anticipated albums this year. It wasn't, you know. And when I got it now, I understand why. Because I just feel like he's not how he used to be. You know, he's not the Kanye. Now I'm kind of more excited than I was before for the Kanye West Travis Scott album. Because I'm like, all right, what does that sound like? If I base it off of Father, though, I'm not too excited.
No.
I'm not too excited because we're going to get 10 songs like that where like this, like what's going on here? Like, that sounds like it was something off of Travis Scott's last album. That's what it sounds like to me, that song.
Bro, I can barely hear it. It's staticky as fuck.
Very loud. That's what it sounds like to me, like something that could have been on Travis Scott's last album.
Mixed terribly. God bless.
Because it has that Yeezus DNA, Yeezus, you know, inspo.
I think he's broke. I don't think.
You think it's money? You think it's a money play?
I don't think this has anything to. I don't think this is about the Super Bowl. I don't think it's about him becoming back relevant. Bro, I really think this nigga's broke. And I think we don't. Because you want to know why? When I heard the Kim K interview and I saw the behavior and I saw her talking about the finances and the way he was moving. And I'm like, I don't care how much money you have. I don't care who you are in this life. When mental illness goes unregulated and you are giving away cars to your friends, to a point where your wife, and this has been going on since you were married with her almost 10 years ago. She's saying, yo, if you keep giving our money away, we're going to go broke. What do I think happened when you got away from her and started dating these women who didn't hold you accountable?
Lost that bread.
You lost the bread. I truly believe he's broke.
I mean, it could be possible, but I mean,
we're talking about 10 years of unmedicated mania. He definitely lost that.
To go from billionaire to broke.
We've seen it before.
He lost all them sponsorships. The Adidas stuff was gone.
I tell you this much. I think last albums, tough. And I'll double check as I'm talking about it, were like fully Yeezus independent. Yeezy. Yeah, Donda 2, Vultures 2, and Vultures 1 were independent Kanye West albums under Yeezy by Kanye West himself. Right? That was the first time we got that in his career. Donda 1 was Kanye West, Good Music, Def Jam, still UMG, right? This brand new album, Bully, is currently Yeezy Gamma. He's working with Gamma, Larry Jackson's Gamma. Larry Jackson's Gamma is Usher's distribution as well, Rick Ross. There's a lot of artists on there. Larry Jackson used to work at Apple Music. He has his own thing now called Gamma. Kanye West joined Gamma. So he definitely has more of a push. I'm not sure if he got a bag with Gamma. I'm not sure how that works. Obviously, I feel like Kanye would want to work with anybody. And he likes to go back and fix albums. So is he gonna do it this time with Gamma? Is Gamma gonna allow that? Like, how does that work? How does that work with that? But listen.
Also, he doesn't own his discography. I also want to make that clear. He's still fighting that battle.
Wow.
Remember that. Like, that was a whole thing. That went under the radar because he lost his mind. But I remember before he lost his mind, he was still fighting with UMG to have control of a lot of those albums.
With Lucian.
Yeah.
Lucifer, he calls him.
So for y'all to just, because people in the chat like, oh, he's wearing Yeezys and he's still saying Kanye's broke. That doesn't have to do with anything. He's not on Adidas anymore. Like, that contract is over. Like, I don't think we've comprehended how far his fall from grace has truly been.
And by broke, you don't mean like homeless.
No.
You mean like broke to his standards.
No, I think he's asset. I think he's liquid broke.
Like he's in red.
I think he's in massive debt, and I don't think he has liquid cash. I think he owns assets. Because owning an asset doesn't mean you're wealthy. Like, you have to liquidate that. That takes a process, and then you have to pay taxes on whatever you liquidate. It's a whole transactional process.
Yo, what did he say on that song? My wife said, I can't say no to nobody, and at this rate, we gonna both die broke. Damn.
That was on the new album?
It was his oldest shit. It was one of his oldest songs.
I was about to say, because that sounded good. I'm like, that's on the new
album.
That's
another thing. That nigga ain't say shit on that album.
On the new album, he didn't have, on this new album, there's no, like, what's like a memorable Kanye West line?
It was a miss for me.
You know, like, there wasn't no standout lines, and like, I did love the song with his mom and him talking about,
that one was good.
You know, the life and his mom actually being on there. I love that with Donda herself. If I look at the track list, Bully, I would say that my favorite songs off of Bully are Mama's Favorite,
All the Love,
All the Love, Last Breath with Peso Pluma.
Boards. That's what it sounds like.
And I do like Preacher Man and Beauty and the Beast, but Beauty and the Beast and Preacher Man are just like this, like half a song replayed. You know, it's just like replayed songs. Like, it's like he just copied and pasted it twice. It's not like not a lot of depth to those songs, and they're also older snippets. So I've heard those snippets a while ago. And his album technically came out, but it wasn't this version. I think it was on his own site like a year ago or 2 years ago. It came out. Bully came out. It was like a whole thing. And that's what made me also disinterested, because I think he was promoting it at the time when it was supposed to be Vultures 2. And it's like, why are you doing a Bully and it's a Vultures 2? And it's like, it's like a mess. You know, so now he's trying to drop the Bully updated without the mess. And there was rumors of AI being used on this album, all over the album, and then that they took it away because they saw the backlash that people were giving. It sounds like something was stripped from the album, like some sort of energy. Like, I don't know, there's something about it that sounds airy, and it doesn't sound as passionate, more monotone. The best part of it is the production. The production is always going to be good. It's Kanye West.
That's what I'm saying.
Kanye West, in my opinion, is the best producer of all time. Some people say Dr. Dre, etc. My best producer of all time is Kanye West. Kanye West is going to give you amazing production. Now, a lot of times, I would always prefer to hear other people on his beats, because he doesn't deliver the best that he can. Sometimes it just sounds like, you know, he could pull it off. It's just like awkward. He has like this awkward like verses sometimes that he like how he's on the beat, but it's like only Kanye could do it. But this time around, I felt like you could have benefited from more collaboration, more utilizing of that collaboration fully. You know, we didn't get that. You know, it felt like something was missing. It felt like something was really missing with this whole album. Some people are calling it album of the year. Some people are calling it that this album is like his best album in years, since Pablo, since all that. I don't see it. I don't know. Am I going crazy? Does it get better with time? Do I got to replay it more? I don't see it. Usually Kanye West is not that artist for me that you got to replay it more. Kanye West, you hear it once and you understand what he's giving you, because he gives you it. Like, it's direct. Now, this album, I got to replay it to understand it, and it's actually a masterpiece. I
agree with that.
I don't understand. How is this a masterpiece, bro? Are we hearing the same album?
It's not. You can hear it a million times. It's not.
Are we hearing the same album? You know, and it's like, if you guys feel that way, you can feel it however you want to feel. It's your opinion. But if I had to rank the Kanye West albums, I would put, going in his discography, I'll put My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy number 1. I'll put Graduation number 2. College Dropout number 3. Number 4, I'll put 808s and Heartbreaks. Late Registration, I'll put number 5. Number 6, I would put Yeezus. I'm gonna just do solos. Number 7, I would put Pablo. 8, I'll put Jesus is King. 9, I'll put Donda. 10, I'll put Ye. And then I would put Bully. As far as solo albums, I think this is his worst solo album that he's ever made. Now, obviously, Vultures is his album, but it's a collab album with Ty Dolla $ign. So that's where it's hard for me to rate that. But if I had to rate Vultures and throw it in there, it's like it'll probably be definitely below Donda. I put Donda above Vultures. Watch the Throne is a different conversation. Because Watch the Throne, I probably put top 5. Like, I love Watch the Throne. It's insane to me. It's age great. But Bully, yeah, I think it's his worst solo album. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe there's elements of it that could be some of the best, like, and throughout the years, maybe some of the best production, some of the better production. I think that there's definitely some production on here that's, I would say it's definitely, production-wise, is better than Vultures. I would put production better than Vultures 1 and 2 off this album.
I put production above a lot of the albums that came out this year.
You know what's crazy?
Better
though?
than Donda 2. Not better than Donda 1, though. The production. No.
Like hearing it, though, there's a lot of nostalgic sounds, bro. And that's why I bring it back to 808s and Heartbreaks. A lot of those drums are in those songs. Like, I think Love Lockdown, too. Love Lockdown, if you hear that song, and his voice, and then the drums that he has there, you could hear it a lot in a couple of the songs in this new album. So, I mean, I think we're actually listening, like, just feeling nostalgic about some of these things, too, bro.
I feel what you're saying, and I definitely, like, heard that on some of the songs. Like, I heard, like, older production. I also just heard newer ones. Like, that one that they keep gassing, that All In, like, I get it. Like, I hearing it, I'm like, yeah, I haven't heard this before.
It's
like,
refreshing, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I get it because in the state that music is in for a lot of people, like, they feel like they want something new. Everyone's fiending for new. I get that the nostalgia wave has hit, but it hit because everyone feels like they don't have anything new. There's nothing new left to create. So hearing that, I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, like, you still can do this. Yeah. Like, it's still inside of you somewhere. It's just everything else that comes with it is just not present, and it's very evident. That's why I feel like he's not coming back, because I don't think those relationships are going to come back, and I don't think his work ethic is going to come back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Before we continue,
yeah.
If we're going to another topic, there's 3 chats that I wanted to read. Young Goofy with the 199.
Oh, hell no. He's young and goofy.
Ever since Kanye lost his mom, he's been off. Rip. Some will definitely agree to that.
Yeah. Wasn't the same since.
DJ Jammin with the 5. Bully was more boring than Sunday service at a white church.
Jesus Christ, that's a bad Sunday service too. Yeah. That should be ass.
Gucci Boy Official with the 699. Let me tell you some inside information.
Okay, we like that. We like inside information.
Drake's next post on IG will be announcement of the tour Iceman episode 4 release date. Also merchandise.
I like that.
Hopefully.
I doubt it, but that would be cool.
He's from Canada.
I'll tell you this much. That would be exciting. Iceman episode with the tour announcement, I think, would be effective for rollout purposes. 1,000%. I think an Iceman episode by itself is not going to do what a tour announcement would do. And also, who's on the tour? You know what I'm saying? Is he talking to Cole? I doubt it.
I also don't care. Give me the music.
Damn, yeah, I was gonna say a tour without the music.
That's crazy. I've never.
But it's because he knows the music is gonna be good. I'm hoping, and then he's gonna perform it.
And what if it's ass?
Oh, then
like people's gonna show up.
People's still gonna go to tour.
But that's
like
crazy,
a tour name,
bro.
like Iceman. Like, you could roll that onto a tour.
No
but then
music,
people,
but no album yet.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But
Yo, Vic, you're gonna be heartbroken if this shit is ass.
Oh no, the whole world is.
You're gonna be like in the fetal position at your crib, bro.
The
Depressed.
owl has fallen.
I'll be on my knees a little
You know
bit.
what I'm
Pause.
No bullshit. If the owl falls, nigga, music is cooked, bro. This is gonna be bad.
But Kanye West, Kanye West could retire from music, and I'll be all right. I'll be all right. He's given us music that has stood the test of time and that we will never probably amount to. His peak is untouchable. Therefore, I'm good. Anything else that he gives us is just him having fun. Could be money, like Noel's saying, like that he knows that he can make good music. So it's like, why not just keep dropping music to, make money? I would love to see him take the route of like how he did before when he was dropping those albums that he was producing for people.
Do you think Wayne should retire?
Tiana Taylor. Then when he did the Tiana Taylor album, he did the Pusha T album, and then who else? Was it Sci-Hi? No, I'm bugging.
No, it was
Kid Cudi?
Kid
Kid
with the
Cudi,
collab
like a
album.
Kid Cudi collab album. I would love to see Kanye West do that, fully executive produce and creative direct projects for people. Imagine a Kanye West fully produced album for Tyler Creator. Fire.
He also did Playboy Cardi's
Fire. A Kanye West fully produced album for Travis Scott. A Kanye West fully produced album for Playboy Cardi.
He did do that. Oh, not fully produced, fully executive produced.
It was executive produced, but like fully every single beat made by Kanye West.
But you
A
think
fully produced Kanye West album right now for Jay-Z?
Oh, that's never happening.
you think Kanye could sit back though and just give beats and not want to like change lyrics and do some
he's
crazy
done it
shit?
before. He's done it before. So he
just-
should do it. I think that he can.
But now in
He
his
could
state
do
of
it.
mind,
Unless he's honest about everything he's been through in his journey with like losing his mind and trying to get his friends back, I don't care what Kanye West has to say anymore. There's no story left.
The only reason I wouldn't say, to answer your question, I wouldn't
You're
say.
gonna. Oh my god.
No, I wouldn't say. Listen, I wouldn't say that Lil Wayne should retire because watching his recent interview and the way that he's been moving, even though it's been annoying, something in me feels like he might be able to randomly catch lightning in a bottle again because he wants to. He desperately wants to. Like he did an interview recently and he was like, people was like, basically like you got to keep trying. Like he's like, oh, people don't like something, you just got to keep going at it, blah blah. He's not stopping. He's not gonna stop making music ever.
Bro.
So there could be a moment in time, kind of like how we're thinking that Fetty Wap might have did it again. Like he captured lightning in a bottle. It could happen with Wayne, bro. He just has to get around the right people. Kanye West could produce a Wayne album that would be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
supposed to believe that Wayne can come back, but Kanye West can't. Yo, Wayne, send me the payola too. I will sit
Because
on this
Wayne
mic and
wants
lie
it, bro.
for you,
Kanye
bro.
doesn't want. You think Kanye wants to be the best rapper in the world? No, he doesn't want to do that no more. He's worried about his health and his life and his finances, and I get it. But
I'm not even asking him to be the best rapper. You can get Sci-Hi back in the room and write the bars for you. He's the worst. He's not a good artist. He's not curating good music.
But that's
at
the
this
difference, I
point.
think, with him and Wayne. Wayne wants to be that. Wayne still wants to fucking prove you guys wrong, and he wants to. He's like, I'm gonna keep working harder to get that Super Bowl moment. Like, even though it sounds like, bro, what the fuck? Why? It sounds weird. It's still like there's some silver lining in that where I feel like, oh shit, this motherfucker is a maniac. Like he really wants to. He still thinks that he has an opportunity, a chance, but it's like, damn, let him keep going at it. I'll just press skip on that shit. You know what I'm saying? If Carter 6 came and went, that shit was horrible, right? It's like probably one of the worst albums, definitely one of the worst albums this decade. I would have to go back last decade to revisit, but I doubt this was some shit that's that good. That's that bad. That it might be the worst album in the past 2 decades. But when it comes to Kanye West, it's something in me just feels like it's not like the hunger's gone in him. Like he could show you he could produce well. Like I think that he's always gonna be able to do that, but he's not really talking any shit in this album. He had like some moments of like trying to flex a bit, but it's like vague. It's not like dropping your nuts on these niggas. He's not doing that no more. So I'm like, oh, so all right, what's going on here? God bless you, brother. I'm good without it. He's not gonna be able to do what he's done already. It's impossible, bro.
I mean,
Nobody can, because I think
that.
he has the best discography in music history. You know what I'm saying? Some may argue, obviously, Michael Jackson, etc. But in my opinion, I got Kanye West. Like I think he's the best, the best ever
But Vic,
artist.
that's not the bar. Because with Jay, like we don't expect Jay to give us a what's it called? A blueprint one. Like we accept Jay for what he gives us, and we're happy to get the album. I think it's the same thing with Kanye. Like I just want him to try. Like just give me an album where it's mixed well. That's not a crazy ask. Like I'm not sitting here saying, because I feel like the fans think we're shitting on the idea of this nigga just making music. We can't say that, but then encourage Drake to make music still. Encourage Jay-Z to still make music. Like, no, you could be older and still make music. The nigga's not even trying, bro. Like, this is like zero effort. And one song, I swear my mother's soul, I heard full static for 20 seconds. I was so pissed. I was like, bro, this is the laziest shit I've heard in my life, bro.
A mean headache, yeah.
Mean headache, bro. I thought I was bugging, so I listened to it on 4 different things. It was the same static, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, it's getting weird. It's getting weird. Like I don't know how this is a masterpiece. Maybe it's just like the younger generation just feels that way because their Kanye West is like down to now, and like they know that's what they know. Like they didn't live during the What a Time to Be Alive, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. They didn't go to the store to buy it. That's probably what the younger Kanye West fans like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe they don't appreciate those older albums as much as they should. But to say that this is a masterpiece classic is, God bless you. I'll say that much. Just go get your ears checked, I would probably say. But if that's how you feel, that is how you feel. So you have every single right to. Now, moving on from that, J. Cole. J. Cole doesn't shut the fuck up. J. Cole keeps doing interviews after interviews after interviews. A lot of people are mad at it. I'm on the fence. I like podcast Cole, but the timing is my main issue, realistically, because his answers, he's saying what he's going to say, God bless, you know, every J. Cole interview he's ever done in his life has gone viral, because J. Cole's, when you're interviewing him, he gives you straight answers, transparent. Every interview his always stands out. He could be on ESPN, and he goes viral. But after the fall off, that's my thing, where this is like the retirement album, etc., and you keep going more viral for things that have nothing to do with the fall off, right? It's the Drake and Kendrick stuff, which in one platform it makes sense, but then he's going on other platforms and other podcasts to explain his answers from other podcasts. Like he went on the Carmelo Anthony podcast, which is a great podcast. I have him like halfway through. I've seen all the clips. I'm halfway through the full episode so far. Great podcast talking about basketball, etc. But they're on there asking him about the Cam Ron podcast. So it's like, and they're asking him specifically about the Drake and Kendrick stuff. And it's like, brother, what is, you know, he had his own podcast that he did with Ebe, right? The stuff that he was doing. I feel like he was better off doing that again, just talking about Drake and Kendrick fully with Ebe, his people, etc. But it comes off, and I think what it really is, like I told Noel off camera, I think is favors. He owes, you know, Cameron sued him. He's like, I got to give you an interview. Carmelo Anthony told him, hey, I'm going to start a podcast, and when I start it, I want to start it with you. That was years ago, like 3-4 years ago. Carmelo Anthony's had a successful podcast since then. He's like, you owe me. He went on it because he probably felt like, yo, I owe Carmelo. I owed Cameron. Let me do Carmelo because I owe Carmelo, right? He did a reaction channel, Lost in Vegas. I think today it dropped, which is fire, right? It's like, damn, he's doing even reaction channels. I love that, right? The guy joked about him being his cousin. I'm not sure if they actually are related. I don't think so. I want to double check that. It might be like an inside joke. But shout out to Lost in Vegas. I haven't watched them in a while, but I'm definitely familiar with them. It could be an inside joke, but if they are related, then it makes sense. Oh, probably a favor. Like, that is your cousin. You know, he had to go on if he was your cousin. But I'm pretty sure it probably was a joke. What else did he do? He did Nadeska. The Nadeska one was like an Apple Music thing, right? So that came off like it was like maybe something he contractually had to do or business side of it. I don't know. But it was an Apple Music interview with Nadeska. And I think he's going to keep going. I don't think he's going to stop. I think he's probably either going to do... He might do both, actually, now that I think about it. I think he's going to do Rory and Maul's podcast, and I think he's going to do Joe Budden. I think he's going to face the music, per se. Like, everyone has been, like, critical, etc. He's going to go and sit down and talk with them. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what we're going to get with J. Cole right now. I like it, because I like J. Cole interviews, and I like it. Again, my issue is just the timing with the fall off. Because that album, with all this interviews and all this stuff, it feels like it's just going to kind of come and go because people are just more focused about the beef, right? And the beef. And he keeps talking about how he's not retired now, right? And we're going to play a clip of some stuff. Like, one of them is like, he's not even the best rapper. And he doesn't feel that. He says that just as like a persona thing, and it's like, wait a minute. So what's going on? Is this the rollout where it's like I'm falling off? It's not, because you're still here. You're still gonna drop music. He said he's gonna give Meek Mill a new verse. Meek Mill tweeted like, Cole, hop on my album. Cole's like, I got you. So they're gonna get that's probably gonna be fire. Hopefully. Oh, it's probably gonna be fire. It's nostalgic, bro. J. Cole and Meek Mill. I feel like I'm fucking
Stop nostalgia.
16 again.
Oh my god.
I feel like I'm 16 again. You know what I'm saying? They might get Burned Part 2. This time it's not gonna be Big Sean. It's gonna be J. Cole.
Oh man,
that shit was crazy though.
That sounds even worse.
No, that shit was crazy. That song was crazy.
No, that song was
shit
crazy.
burned.
What you just said made me want to vomit.
Nah, you never know. Listen,
Jesus Christ.
but J. Cole interviews, and then we're getting into also the Jay-Z interview that went viral.
You actually like these interviews?
I like these people speaking because they're so great and they're legends, and bro, at this rate, God forbid, you never know when people are gonna be gone. So we're getting things that we would never get, like full blown hours of conversations. You know, at least not Jay-Z. Jay-Z interview was 30 minutes long, but the J. Cole, like talking about all this stuff and like talking about his family, talking about basketball, talking about some of his older discography. But again, what highlights what shines the most is the Kendrick and Drake talk. And it's like, bro, the fall off, all this stuff. And we'll talk about something that's crazy that switched the entire fall off, which was the Kendrick situation. I'll play the clip right here.
Let me just say this, because I had a fan, the big J. Cole fan, we were talking about this. I personally don't like that he's talking. I think what makes you great, part of it is the mystique, the mysteriousness around you and who you are. We don't know who his wife is. We don't know who his kids are. We don't know much about him truly besides what he tells us in his music and when he pops up for an interview. Him doing all these interviews, he's saying things that are making him look bad, especially to his fans. Like when he was in the interview and he's talking about Lupe, like, oh, they're asking him, do you think you're the best rapper in the world? And he's like, the persona I present in my music is that I'm the best rapper in the world, but in reality, there are other people who could possibly out-rap me. And I get what he's saying, but I seen fans like really upset, and they're like, bro, it's getting harder to defend you. This humble routine that you're in, we get it, this is who you are, but it comes off corny after a while. And I agree. And I think that the idea of you don't want to meet your heroes also means you don't want to see your heroes constantly in the media, because they're going to finally say something that humanizes them and they lose that mystique and that aura and just what they've built. And I just think he's deteriorating, like, that greatness around him because we knew so little of him. Like, I ain't got to see you do the same interview 9 times in a month, bro. Like, giving me all this information, saying all these things. Like, you can get it all off in one great interview with a great person. And I get he's doing favors, but I really think it deteriorates his brand and like what he has built over the years as J. Cole the person.
Here we have a clip, right? For years, this beef, everyone wondered, when you think about it chronologically, the Kendrick and Drake beef is the craziest rap beef of all time. Even Jay-Z agreed in his new interview. How did it start? First-person shooter. First-person shooter. There was rumors of Kendrick being on the song, not being on the song, Kendrick not liking the song, etc. What did he not like about the song? Was it Cole more than Drake? What the fuck is going on? First person shooter, Drake and J. Cole. Monumental record, classic moment, video, crazy, everything. Right? Then we have Like That. Surprise verse by Kendrick Lamar responding to First Person Shooter. Right? Coming at the big 3 talk that J. Cole starts in verse 1, right? And then Drake also adds on to who's the GOAT, talking about the GOAT talk. So we have him not liking that song, First Person Shooter, Kendrick Lamar. But people are like, wait a minute, why doesn't he like that song? There was rumors he was supposed to be on it, etc. The only people that can confirm it are either Drake, J. Cole, or Kendrick. Now we have for the first time confirmation about what happened by J. Cole, one of the people actually involved. Not the rumor mill, the theories, etc. I've heard it all. People send me inside information. Now we have it from the horse's mouth. Here we have, let's play this clip, J. Cole confirming what actually happened. Show the people real quick, Earl.
How it came to me was
Stop playing.
before that beat ever.
Not playing?
The audio is.
Oh, the video's not? My bad. Let me put that in. Oh, because you got to swap it. The Mac. There we go. To me was, I smell like so much food that the mic smells like food. That's crazy.
How it came to me was before that beat ever made it to me, I think Kendrick wanted that. I mean, I think Drake wanted that to be a him and Dot song.
Okay.
Like I think that's what it was. And I think my interpretation is like maybe when it wasn't moving fast enough or he wasn't getting the response he wanted, maybe he was like, let me hit Cole. Cause I think Boy Wonder was pushing like, bro, you need to hit Cole. Boom, boom. Mind you. So I never looked at that song like it was gonna be all of us. I thought it was me and Drake, and I just had the beat.
Okay.
There was nothing on it. I just had, and I felt mad pressure because I wanted to come through for him. You know what I mean? I felt like he showed up at Dreamville Fest the year before that. You know what I mean? I wanted to come through for him. I had to write that verse several times. You know what I mean? So that's a half truth kind of.
Okay.
But there's no part of us making that song where it's like, yo, Kendrick was supposed to be on here. Nah, I just got a beat for Drake. I want to come through for him on his album. The clock was running. You know what I mean? And winding down. Boom, and I came through. But you said something in the beginning. Damn, I want to remember.
There was somebody. I think it was
Crazy, right? So it was supposed to be a Drake and Kendrick song.
That's a lot.
A lot of I thinks though.
No,
there's a lot of I thinks there.
A lot of I thinks.
But what confirms it? Euphoria. What does Kendrick Lamar say? Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know, we still got some shit to address.
Yeah.
Why you want the feature request? Niggas rapping like fucking Lord of the Rings. Surprised you want the feature request. You know, cheerio. That's what the fuck Kendrick was talking about this whole time.
Yeah.
That feature request, first person
true.
shooter. So he was like, yo, Drake, you're being fake. I'm not gonna we got to talk before we collab. I'm not gonna do that, right? What does Drake do? Boy Wonder, producer, he's like, oh, get Cole. Oh, Drake's like, oh, put Cole. So it's like Cole's a replacement because he's another GOAT, and it's like, it's still a big moment. He probably was trying to create a big moment. First person shooter, the beat, the moment, just the switch. Imagine Kendrick on that shit would have been crazy. I think it would have been better. I love J. Cole, but I think it would have been better.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That would have been more monumental.
100%.
But
Go ahead, Mar.
No, I'm saying 100%.
But the thing is this. Kendrick didn't like that shit. My thing is this.
I agree with him.
I agree with him.
I fully agree with Kendrick now why he did what he did.
I understand what Kendrick did. But there's a side of me that would want to know the perspective on Drake's behalf. Did Drake really agree? Like, oh yeah, we did have a problem, but you know, was it like a sending of the verse, or did Drake like, yo, let's link up at the studio?
No,
because they could have talked. They could have talked.
But Kendrick said they didn't talk. That's why he said, like you just said in Euphoria, we still.
But that's the olive branch. Yo, let's make this song together.
No.
But then while we're making it, let's have a conversation. We squash this shit, and then to the public, we make this moment, and we give back to the world a classic moment. Jay-Z, Nas, without the beef, obviously.
Yo.
But Kendrick was like, fuck it. No, fuck this nigga. I hate this nigga. No, whoa, why the fuck we gonna work together? Fuck you. And he went crazy on him.
Potting Vic is crazy.
And he went crazy on him.
Because I know Vic in real life, if a nigga dissed Vic for 10 years and he was making content in RI or New England, and he's like, yo, let's link up and make some content, Vic would be like, hell no. Nigga, you say hell no 30 times, bro. You be like, nigga, you crazy? This nigga been throwing subs at me for years, and you was throwing them back? No, bro, no. No olive branch,
So
nigga.
it's like we needed, so Kendrick, he's like, we needed the beef. We needed the fight first.
We need to talk first. Yeah, you dissed me for 10 years and I dissed you back. That's crazy, Vic. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Something in me feels like it could have gone both ways, though. It could have gone both ways.
I could see a world.
Kendrick, right? Bro, Kendrick, the thing with Kendrick, like, he's a demon right now. Maybe he feels better now, but during the beef, he was on demon mode. His whole energy was like, what did he say? He said, fuck my he said, fuck his grandma.
Because that's rude.
No, he said, fuck his own grandma.
Yes, because it's rude for you to have an issue with me all these years and then try to act like we cool.
But we grown men. Let's talk about it in person.
But that's not what he said. He wanted to talk about it by introducing business. Why are you doing that? If you really cared to squash it, you'd hit me up and we'd talk about it before you even mention a verse.
I mean, he could have put that shit on the. If he He could have sent the verse back dissing him on some shit.
That would have been funny.
He could have sent the verse back dissing Drake.
Funny as hell. Yo, that would have been funny as hell.
Talking about like, nigga, we gotta talk about like what we doing, like blah blah blah. Like I feel like you, and then make that up, and then Drake. It's up to Drake at that point. Like, damn, am I gonna drop this? Am I gonna? Is it gonna be like a response back and forth?
Damn, I found new respect for Kendrick Lamar.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, yo.
Damn, you think Drake asked for that feature because he knew he was about to get bodied? Bro?
No, I think Drake asked for the feature because he thought shit was sweet. I know niggas that will diss niggas in the face or do them dirty and then try to do business with them. And I know niggas that'll go through with the business. I don't know why they do that. But it's not an uncommon thing. Like I can see a world where Drake is thinking we can still make the song even though we have these issues because it's business.
But was it deeper? My thing is like, was it deeper of an issue than Drake thinks it was? You know what I'm saying? Like to Kendrick is like, well, you actually did this and this. And then Drake's like, wait, I forgot I did that. I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like a miscommunication because you think that Drake knew that there was no smoke. Drake had to know that there was smoke. He's still going to reach out for the collaboration.
No, yeah, I just don't think he
can't be a complete idiot like, oh,
no,
I know we got smoke, but fuck it, I'm going to reach out and still try to get a song together. I think that that was his way of trying to make amends. Like, we're going to collab, we're going to make this a moment. Because think about it, right before that was when we got Drake and J. Cole, and like Drake showing love to J. Cole on stage and giving him his flowers and all this moment, and then people were clowning Drake like this nigga loves every rapper, blah blah. He's like showing his love to every rapper. He was on a very peaceful like love tour in life, but who was still left to kind of check off that box? It was Kendrick. Where's Kendrick? I was saying it for years. Kendrick, where are you? There's no music. What's going on? Boom, boom, boom.
Because you're on Jumbotron popping your shit about me, nigga. yo, I heard Lost tortured me for months, nigga. No, fuck you. I hear it, bro. I understand the sentiment, bro.
But I definitely,
without an apology,
I like it because we got the great music that we got. We got the fucking moments. We got this motherfucker sounding like a scary fucking book reader, reading. He literally told Drake's mom that her son should die. Like, it was crazy. We got some crazy ass moments that, even though there's no replay value in that song, it's still like classic hip hop battle. Like, what the fuck? It's crazy that we had those moments. And it's almost like a picture. Like, you can paint that shit. Like, we knew how it went from even the last song where it was like a white flag moment by Drake that we felt like he was just throwing in the towel, waving the white flag. It was just so crazy. But in another world, it's crazy to think also that what if Kendrick was trying to be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll be the bigger man. Well, fuck it, let's meet up though. Let's meet up. You want to work? Let's meet up first. Like, let's come to LA. I'll book you a ticket. Come to LA. Let's
You're
chop it up.
assuming that didn't happen. You're assuming that they never had a conversation. Just Drake didn't choose to apologize. I'm a firm believer. If someone doesn't apologize to you, you don't have to be cool with them.
The ego.
It's not ego. That's like in the Bible. You're not supposed to be cool with people that don't apologize to you. But no, it's a thing. Like, if someone doesn't sincerely apologize,
No, but I'm saying,
for the
why
mistakes,
wouldn't he apologize? Why wouldn't Drake apologize? Because of his ego, huh?
Yeah, probably. He probably didn't think he did something wrong.
It's like, nigga, I know I didn't do that. Nigga, I didn't.
I put you on.
I didn't like that post.
You wanna know what confirms?
That wasn't me. That was Chubbs. I didn't like that post.
Bro, you know what confirms my views? What Pusha T was saying in them interviews when he was attacking Travis. He was alluding to the idea that Travis and Drake are the same person in the sense that they will diss him. Travis and Kanye are the same person in the sense that they will diss you, or they will be on a song where someone's dissing you and then try to make music with you.
What's the term he called Travis?
I forgot.
What's that term? He was like, not bitch assness, but it was something like, he was like, Travis is fucking, it was a good ass word. What the fuck was the word? Hobnobber.
Hobnobber. Yeah.
Fucking hobnobber.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
And I think he
thinks
about
Drake's
Drake
a
too.
hobnobber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get where Push was coming from. Like, you on a track where I'm getting dissed, and then you want to come and make music with me. Fuck you. What the hell? What's wrong with you, bro? You're
That's crazy, bro.
That's disrespectful. And you don't apologize? Like, at least apologize.
First person shooter mode. My God. And to be fair,
you really thought it would have been better if Kendrick did it?
Definitely. I mean, the song is fire. I love the song. Don't get me wrong. And to be fair, J. Cole started the shit. J. Cole said that he had the beat. He didn't have the hook. He didn't have Drake's verse.
He didn't have nothing.
He didn't have shit. J. Cole started the big 3 talk on that.
Yeah, he did.
But then he also says that he didn't know that Kendrick was going to be on it.
I don't think
Which is bizarre. It's like, what? But then that's why people probably felt like there was gonna be both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the people felt. But now Euphoria makes perfect sense. Surprise, you wanted that feature request. You know, we got some shit to address. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck he was talking about. And also, did J. Cole foul? I don't know why he pretending. I think that's what he was talking about. Because it's like you did J. Cole foul by you knew that I was gonna be on this. You put J. Cole on it. J. Cole didn't know.
And you got him involved in our issues.
Yeah, J. Cole, Kendrick probably knew, like, yo, J. Cole didn't know that I was going to be on this song. And it probably got back. J. Cole probably told him, yo, bro, I didn't even know you were going to be on this. Were you going to be on? I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But then J. Cole says here that that's what he heard, or what he heard. He's like, you're supposed to be. Listen, woulda, coulda, shoulda moments in hip-hop are always some of my favorite things as like a hip-hop nerd. But then to get from the horse's mouth a lot of times is rare. It takes years. You know, I thought we weren't going to know certain details about this beef, bro, until 10 years from now. Because I really thought that these guys were not going to do interviews. They're going to hide, etc. But we got J. Cole spilling the beans. Spilling the beans.
I prefer J. Cole on that song. I think he would have done better than what Kendrick would have.
Numero uno.
Yeah,
he did his shit on there.
I think he did it better than Drake. I think he waxed Drake on that shit, personally.
I think he did.
Like, when you go back and go through those bars, he was going crazy.
Numero uno. He did. He did. I had to think about it, but I think he did. We also have J. Cole here. New interview with J. Cole talking about the same, I think it's the same interview, but new clip talking about that he doesn't think that he is the best rapper. And people are in shambles because...
Nah, the fans are in shambles, bro. I seen the Dreamville page tweet for the first time in months.
to put it into context, right? To put it into context for the people, this is someone, J. Cole, a rapper, that has said 109 times, factually, on a song, 109 times in his career, he said that he is the best rapper.
They looked this up?
Alive. It's 109 times he said that he's the best rapper. 109 times in his career.
Dang.
And this is what that same person just says right now. Listen.
In the beginning, how like on songs, like how I say I'm the best on songs. It's like, ask me in real life, do I think I'm the best rapper alive?
Do you think you're the best rapper alive?
Bro, it's a nigga named Black Thought that exists. It's a nigga named Lupe Fiasco that exists. It's niggas that on any given day, even my peers, a Drake or a Kendrick, where it's like, yo, I know on any given day I can show up to the studio and give these niggas 80. But I know they can show up on any day in the studio and give me 80. And I might only have 30. Like, so if I'm
was that
taking
points
on a
or
rap
percentage?
persona,
points.
like when I'm rapping,
like basketball,
yeah.
That's what I like to. That's how I like to rap. And guess what? Sometimes I hit the mark and I say shit and I spit a verse that really might have you believe in that shit. But if you ask me in real life, do I walk around like I'm the best rapper alive?
Can't say that.
No, nigga. Like I'm the best ever. No. But when I put on that motherfucking cape, like that's how I try to attack shit. And have there been things and moments and verses where I'm writing this shit and I'm like, I know niggas not fucking with this. Absolutely. But in reality, do I walk around this earth like there's no nigga better than me in real life? Like I can't get in the studio with Black Thought and he just give me 90. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there like, I got 25 for you. You know what I mean? Or any one of these amazing rappers. But I think people hear me say it because they don't know me for real.
Right.
They hear me say it in a verse. So
this nigga, bro.
Hey.
This camera on me.
Bro.
Listen, bro. I gotta play this music right here. I gotta play this.
Man, boo. Tomato, I'm throwing tomatoes.
Gotta get that shit out of here, bro. Part of me understands it because, again, it's so J. Cole coded. This motherfucker is the same guy that rides around in Walmart bikes and chancletas, bro. Thank God, I was looking at him like he hasn't had a lineup in years. And I think he still hasn't had a lineup in years. But for the first time on this interview, you can see his beard's lined up, crispy. So I'm like, okay, thank God he went to the barber for this interview. But he has saved so much money by not going to the barber for, I think, over a decade, right? Humble pie. But brother, I heard the fall off. I heard my delete later. I heard fucking, what's the mixtape? the mixtape, the recent one that before my delete later, the one the basketball one, off season, bro.
That wasn't a mixtape. That was an album.
But yeah, it's an album. Did he ever say it was a mixtape?
No,
I think it's a mixtape because it reminds me of the
Friday
Night Lights and the theme, the
mixtape,
basketball theme that he did back then.
Yeah,
but
that was an album.
Off seasons, my God, bro, the features he's done, minus the recent Mike Will one, and minus the what's it called? Drippy, Cash Cobain.
Cash Cobain.
Drippy sauce.
You mind you, Vic loves that song.
Yeah, I love the song, but listen, shout out J. Cole. Grippy. Minus that, I've said it time and time again. I think it's the best rapping that we got right now. I think it's the best. You know, I think he's the best rapper right now in the world. I think he's the best rapper in the world. Now, Black Thought, I love Black Thought. I think lyrically, Black Thought's one of the best ever. The Funk Flex freestyle that Black Thought has might be the best freestyle of all time. That shit is insane. Like, classic, timeless. But actively, and also if he hops on a song, I'm not 100% saying that if J. Cole gets on a featured song with Black Thought, that Black Thought's bodying J. Cole. I think J. Cole can hold his own. I think he's fucking J. Cole. But to now hear that he doesn't really think that, now it's like, damn, nigga, how am I supposed to feel? I think this is the problem where the mystique-ness, like you said, things like this, even if you gotta kind of lie a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Don't fully, like, be too humble with it. Be like, oh, yeah. Be like, no, I'm the best right now. Like, I think I'm the greatest, but, you know, sometimes I feel like that. He's like, no, like, niggas that know me in real life, do I think in real life? What the fuck, bro? So just the rap persona only. But I thought you are your rap persona. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he has a wife, kid, so like the fucking and the fucking the big dick and all these lyrics and all the crazy shit. Even on the new album, he's talking like that. In my mind, he's just doing the persona shit because he can't be fucking all these bitches. And maybe he has an open marriage. God bless. I don't know what's going on in his life, but I'm like, that has to be rap persona shit. But even all the 109 times you said that you're your best, you're the greatest, it's just been rap persona shit.
Bro, I think the beef fucked him up in the sense. I think that shit really rocked him, bro. In the sense of like, God. All right, you took the step back. You know, you felt like you couldn't be in this right now. If it's because you were friends with both of the people and you didn't want to get in between that, cool. Or if it's that you really felt like you couldn't, lyrics wise, be on their level.
Yeah.
All right, but don't let the fans get you at that point. Because now the fans was going crazy at you, saying this, you really fell off, you're not really the GOAT, one of the best three. Don't let that get you, because, all right, as an artist, you could have, you know, people you admire, people you look up to that you're like, yeah, this is who I aspire to be, this and that. But like you said, 109 times you claim you was the best, and you've shown that you've been the best in some eras, like, or some time. Why put yourself back like that, you know? You could just say, yo, I had to just step back from this, and I couldn't really, you know, be in this situation. But why really just downplay yourself now and really say, yo, this is a persona, bro. This ain't really me. You know, that shit's crazy, bro.
I think the issue here is majority of rap is personas. And I remember Joe Budden was talking about that. And like, he was talking about it specifically with J. Cole. And like, when he said that, I found it so interesting what he was saying. Because when you look at this situation, what J. Cole is saying, I feel like any rapper would say. Behind closed doors to their most personal friend. They would admit, yo, I'm nice. I think I'm the nicest out here when I'm on the mic. But this nigga might cook my shit. And I think that is like an understanding.
Jay-Z wouldn't say that ever in his life.
I think Jay-Z would say that about certain rappers. I think he would. At certain points of his life, I think Jay-Z has acknowledged that nigga might wash my shit. On a certain day, that nigga might wash me. I get it. We feel that way. I also think we just fully believe the personas that have been sold to us. I think rap music, like a lot of other art forms, are personas. They're characters. And they're being sold and marketed to us. And I think what J. Cole's doing here is he's doing what happened with wrestling. When wrestling no longer was openly fake. We always knew it was fake. But like they just started at one point being honest about how fake it was. I think that's what J. Cole's doing here. It's like, yo, this shit is not real. Like when Joe Budden said that as a rapper, I was like, wow, like it's true. You niggas are lying. This is a persona. This isn't real. These are characters. Rap is a persona. And J. Cole's just being honest about it. We're all reacting negatively because we still kind of believe it's real, like with wrestling, and it's just not. Like a lot of this stuff just isn't real. And when it is real, niggas are in jail, they're dead or they're broke.
Yeah.
But these other niggas that are super successful, a lot of them, they're not the killer you thought they were. They were great human beings, great fathers. They're not this like super grandiose person. They're actually super humble and kind of corny. They're not the persona they sold you.
But I think I put J. Cole in a league of rappers where they have said and they can stand the test of time with that statement of, you know, being the best. Like I think that Lil Wayne, I think Lil Wayne right now thinks he's the greatest rapper in the world, best rapper in the world too. I don't think that he would say anyone's better than him right now. He hasn't ever in his career. I don't think he would right now. I think Drake wouldn't right now either. I think Drake right now on his ego shit.
Ass beat. You think behind closed doors, he wouldn't admit it. That's
no. I think Drake thinks that he's the greatest and that he's the best. Kendrick Lamar. I think Kendrick Lamar thinks he's the greatest and he's the best.
Then you're believing your persona.
No, I'm telling you, bro.
It's psycho. It's like it's to a point where it's
I believe
especially
Drake,
right
but
now,
not the Kendrick one.
Especially Kendrick right now. Because, bro, he came at Snoop Dogg and shit, like the nigga that passed you the torch. At that point, you're like, oh, he don't give a fuck about nothing. This nigga thinks he's the, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially because his mindset is the rap's a competitive sport. Like, he really believes that this last GNX shit, he's been saying all that, talking like that. So, I don't think there's a world where I think he stands differently now from a Kendrick, a Drake, these people, Wayne, just for even feeling this way. Because my thing is like, I don't think he's feeling this way now. I think this nigga's felt this way this whole time. 109 times you say you're the best, you're the greatest. And when you're saying it, especially recent years, to me it's like blatant. It's like saying that this table's red or this wall's black and white. It's a fact. Because nigga, no one's rapping better than him when he drops. The only thing that's taking him down a bit with the taste and on people's mouth and the aftertaste was the apology. You know what I'm saying? But bro, the ability and the fucking the cadence and the way that he's just rapping the verses and nigga, we heard that album. That fall off is crazy. To this day, this year, there hasn't been any better rapping than what we got on the fall off. Better albums, maybe yes, obviously Don Toliver, etc. But better rapping, nigga, the fall off, he got it. So far.
I think pride and ego doesn't allow for a real conversation to happen, which I get. Persona and then reality are two different things. How you feel and what it is are two different things. And I think J. Cole can say, or any rapper can say, I think I feel I'm the best. That doesn't mean that's what reality is. And I think some of them are willing to admit, that nigga might wash me one day, bro. This nigga might be him one day. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think the problem is he's saying it in public. You know, like Vic said, you can lie. You don't gotta say it in public.
Lie.
He gotta lie. Even if you truly believe that, you have to lie because you have to keep up the persona. That's part of being an artist. Yeah. It's like when Michelle Obama took the phone out of Obama's hands. That's what I want to do with J. Cole's mic. Someone needs to pull up and snatch the mic out his hand because he keeps talking. He keeps ruining his reputation and how he presents himself by being too honest. Sometimes honesty is a bad thing.
And I mean, back then too, everybody was backing him up. Everybody was saying he was one of the best. Now it's like the shit's turned. And now do you feel like the pressure is just like, I can't hold this no more. I can't play this person. Let me play the victim a little bit now. Yeah, that's kind of, it's weird, bro. It's weird hearing him talk like that. Like just kind of waving the white flag a little bit, bro. So what's going on?
He's taking the fall off way too serious.
Yeah,
he's taking the shit way too fucking serious. Bro.
I just think he's talking too much, bro. You gotta shut up.
What's that song when Drake or when Kendrick rapped about top 3?
It was on Like That. He was like, there is no big 3.
No, my bad, not Kendrick, my bad. J. Cole. There was a song, the first glimpses and the first sign of J. Cole heading in this direction right now.
The Middle Child, I think.
It was after that. Even after that. Remember? It was like a Lucy song. It might have been on the off season. There was a song where he was rapping and he said that he's like he's third place. Like he said some shit like that. I'm like, what? And I was like, damn. Okay. Like you're humble, but nigga, what? Like, what would you say that? Like he's like, and he was admitting how Drake and Kendrick are like 1 and 2. There was a song where he literally was talking about this. This was before the apology and everything. I think it was the off season. Chronologically, it would have to be the off season, or it might have been like a Lucy. But I don't think there was really any Lucy's for off season. It was whatever dropped was on the off season at that time.
But Vic, let's be honest. You rank careers 1, 2, and 3. Your J. Cole's last in that career. I don't care who you're talking to.
Overall career, yes.
And I think that's what he's acknowledging.
But there's like attributes and shit that's different. Like, you could say that as a rapper, like who's a better rapper overall? Kendrick, yes, to me. Overall, like just straight just rapping ability and just lyrics and rhyming, the rhyme scheme out of the three. But I could put Cole number 2 some days. Don't get me wrong. When Drake's in his bag, nigga, it's different.
Oh, no, I agree with you.
I think niggas forget because obviously he does a bit of everything.
Timestamp will prove it to them.
Yeah, timestamp records.
Insane. But Vic, what I'm telling you is this. I truly believe when J. Cole says these things, what he's saying is, I had the worst career of the 3. And I agree with him. And I think that Jay-Z interview reaffirms it. Because when Jay-Z says, yo, we would have hooked you up with this producer, you should have done it this way, and he chose to do it his own way, he went against Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I think he's acknowledging deliberately, like, yo, the path I chose is what brought me to number 3, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
You still got top 3?
Yeah, and I like
facts. That's huge too.
I like I like how J. Cole's turned out in a sense where back then J. Cole, that first album, right? What was it? Not Burn Center?
No, Born Sinner was the second one. It was
Sideline Story?
Sideline Stories, yeah.
Right? And then the Spazikes and shit. And then the singles and like the big songs. It was all right.
Yeah.
What was it? What was the one the big one?
Power Trip, or you talking about
the one about laundry? Wasn't there some shit about laundry? Am I bugging out?
It was Full Clothes.
Not before that. He had some shit about laundry. Am I bugging out? Did he have a song
No,
about laundry?
it was Full Clothes.
He's talking about like your full clothes.
But
and shit
before
like
that, he had some shit that was a hit. His biggest song. What was his biggest record?
The one where
Workout?
he work on me.
Yeah, not laundry.
Workout.
Workout.
He remixed.
Do you really want to
Workout, right?
Yeah, he remixed Kanye's song.
Work out for me. Work
If we get J. Cole going that route fully,
Oh, he has a bigger career than the
it would have
3.
had a bigger career.
Yeah.
And I think he has all the moving parts to be bigger than both of them.
Yeah, you have Jay-Z
But-
and then all these niggas.
Would have been him. It wouldn't have come off naturally.
No.
We would have seen it in his face. It would be like, oh, this nigga's like the same way people want to say this about Drake and Culture. They'll probably would say this shit about J. Cole. Like you would see it in him, like
He chasing hits.
yeah, like yes, and it will get weird moments like we still get. Big dick, or what do you say? 7-inch in your face. He always has some shit about his dick. And it's like, and
Like you
it's
got a
iffy.
foot.
I feel like you got a foot.
I got a foot in your mouth. Nigga always has some lyrics about his dick, and it doesn't feel right.
It feels like your dad trying to be funny, like with
Yeah,
sex
like
jokes.
like
You know-
Kendrick will say it like a dick as big as the Eiffel Tower. Like niggas will say it, but it feels like okay, it's rapping. But when Cole says it, it's like
Yeah, the thing is with J. Cole, he'll say shit in his raps and shit like that, but then in like you said, an interview or whatever, he'll prove it different. Like he's always comparing himself to a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Always comparing
Like a
himself to a
weapon.
gun, to a weapon and this and that, whatever the fuck it is, right? But then he's over here talking down on himself and shit. So it's like, bro, like, what the fuck you talking about? A water gun, my nigga?
I've never heard, I never took it
know.
as talking down. I think we take being honest about what we are as like talking down, because in our view, we could say like Vic is saying, you're the better like rapper right now of the two. Let's say if you feel like that in the moment. To him, he could be like, yo, no, I'm not. Like, to me,
If he feels that way.
I can see why. I can see where he feels like, yo, I'm actually not the more successful one of the 3. I'm not the bigger one. At times I might be the better rapper, but in totality, they have been the better rapper. And I can't be mad at someone for telling the reality that they're seeing and they feel is true. And let's be honest, if we polled America, they would agree with J. Cole. They would, Vic, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. Majority of people would say J. Cole's number 3 in this group.
There was a moment also in one of the interviews where J. Cole said like, like certain shit. He's like certain shit that I'm saying, I wouldn't even want me to say. He's like, because of the apology. It's like if I seen a nigga like nigga, you apologize, like you know what I'm saying, like what you're saying doesn't count. But it's like I feel like I gotta say it, this or that. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
He's not wrong, because that was happening.
But it's like,
He just doesn't want to look hypocritical.
brother, I don't know though. I don't know, like, and I don't know how this is gonna age. That's my thing.
Oh,
I like the content. I love give me content. Keep talking because we do get dope moments within it.
Stop talking.
Like the Carmelo Anthony story and his basketball and how J. Cole talks about being on the 2K cover. I forgot he was on the cover of 2K. Like talking about those moments. It's dope. Revealing that LeBron James actually met his son and his oldest child is his son and his son is a big LeBron James fan. LeBron James was able to sign his jersey or meet him at the game, and then that's why LeBron was walking around with the vinyl because he wanted J. Cole to sign his shit back. And it's like, that's dope moments. It's like you get behind. They call it behind. What's it called? Behind baseball. What's the term? Behind the baseball. It's like a famous term or some shit. But behind the curtains, let's say, you get to see the behind the scenes of all this shit is rare. So I like that because it's special to me. I think it's cool. But then we get moments like this where it's like,
but it's the truth, Vic. And I think that's the issue. I don't think the truth does well. I don't think authenticity in its purest form does well. It comes off corny.
I think it can, but not a nigga dishonest. I don't think we ever seen a nigga dishonest in the history of hip hop. This nigga J. Cole, this is crazy.
It's still honest though.
This is crazy. This is a different level.
I think we like honesty that's still grandioso. This is honesty that's vulnerable. People don't like vulnerable honest, bro. They just don't.
But then there's still some selectiveness, which pisses me off. The Diddy shit. He still doesn't want to talk about the Diddy story. Like, he's like... Apologies, guys. This is super chat. Might just turn off the whole super chat and just read them.
It's like we're leveling up.
Yeah. But...
Like I removed it.
He says, yeah, we'll read the super chats, guys. Keep coming them in. Keep having them come in. And we appreciate you guys very much if you can. Whatever you can. 50 cents, 0 is fine. We love you. But J. Cole... In these interviews, what the fuck was I saying? I lost my train of thought a little bit.
The Diddy thing.
The Diddy stuff. Thank you. So Diddy, he fought Diddy. He had a fight with Diddy. Right? He spoke about this on one of, I think it was on a Fall Off too, or we spoke on something. We heard him speak about this before in a song, but he hasn't elaborated fully on it.
It was on the off season. He talked
on
about
the off
fighting
season.
Diddy.
Isn't the Prophet song some shit like that?
No.
He's like, I got in a scuffle with Puff or some shit. Like he just mentioned it. Like I can't believe it that I did that. Whatever.
Yeah, he said exactly that.
But he says that he doesn't want to beat on a man when he's down, and that's why he didn't talk about Diddy, Diddy story when he was doing his podcast last year. But it's like, nigga, do it now.
Why though? He's still down. He's in jail actually.
But he's gonna be down for the rest of his life, nigga. Diddy's not ever coming back up. Usher, you think you're gonna save him? You're not gonna save him, Usher. Stop with the bullshit. Stop with the bullshit. They're painting a picture. No one painted the picture. The picture was online everywhere. That nigga beat that woman up.
Picture, the video.
It's like that's not the first instance. And he paid money to delete the footage. Come on, bro. That's like some like strategic plan. I've done this before. I'm doing it again type shit. How many footages and how many hotels niggas deleted? Allegedly. We'll see. But Usher, you're a legend. But Jesus Christ, that shit, God bless you. Bro, there's shitting on him while he's down.
Because it could be a bad story. What if it's a terrible story?
But how would it be shitting on him if you beat that nigga up? Did J. Cole beat him up that badly?
If he did, that'd be embarrassing.
Because it wouldn't be shitting on him if it was just like a scuffle and like we both got the better of each other. You know what I'm saying?
What
I don't
if the
see that
source
happening.
of the scuffle is like some really fucked up shit?
He might have tried to put some oil on J. Cole.
That's when he tried to touch J. Cole, bro. He tried to diddler J. Cole.
He felt some on his neck, bro.
You think he wants to admit to the world that he was a victim of the diddler?
Maybe Diddy. That would be the only thing that would make sense to me. That is like, did he try to kiss him drunk? Like he was drunk,
and they started fighting.
Did he try to kiss him in a club?
Men will fight for stuff like
and
that,
he
bro.
Punched him. He's like, get the fuck off me, nigga. I'm from Dreamville.
Yeah.
And J. Cole too.
North Carolina, bitch.
He's too upstanding to have that conversation, bro. That's crazy.
But to me, it's like, because if J. Cole got beat up by Diddy, you're not being on. You know what I'm saying? You're not punching down on Diddy while he's down, beating on the man when he's down. If you reveal that story, I don't think so.
If it paints him in a negative light, it does, because he's already got a whole documentary that outsold Stranger Things on the same release week. Like, I could see a world where he feels like, why am I going to add on to this nigga's pain and suffering? Because what if the story's bad,
bro.
Vic?
Fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck Diddy, bro. Niggas giving that nigga too much grace. And I had a feeling J. Cole said that shit, and a week later now we got Usher saying that bullshit. I'm like, these niggas want to rewrite history. Oh my God, here we go. So Rock might be coming soon again, because we're like, what is going on here? God bless, bro.
I'm a believer in
50
karma.
Cent might have the scoop, bro.
50 Cent got to drop part 2 of that shit on YouTube.
He definitely knows what happened.
Yeah, because J. Cole's actually cool with 50, so
Yeah.
50 might know the full story. But yeah, like you want to be honest, but not the Diddy story. I won't say the Diddy story because I don't want to shit on the man and when he's down. But I want to shit on myself and put myself a bit down and shit on myself literally saying, like, if it was me hearing this, I wouldn't even like my answers because I'm the one that's like, I apologized.
Him and Hov are so similar.
It's so crazy.
And
This is so bizarre. This nigga is like, this is a different, what the fuck? It's entertaining because I don't know him on a personal level. It doesn't affect my life. So it's entertaining, but it's fucking bizarre. Like, how the fuck this nigga is so damn talented. Such a legend, so iconic, and still young. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, he's old, washed, whatever. But then all this energy just coming.
I know.
Crazy.
I know we moved across the whole bully thing, but I just saw this right now. It says
Super chat.
No. Like I legit opened up Instagram. It says James Blake has asked for his name to be removed from the Kanye West latest album, Bully.
Yeah, because James Blake had credit on it initially, but he said that he wanted to take it off because they did something different than what he originally did.
I'm telling you, Vic.
On the song or whatever.
Whatever team put that together might have been worse than the team that was working on what album was that? The Hail Hitler one? World War III? Might have been a worse team in that studio.
I think it was Vultures 2, technically, no? Or Donda 2? Donda 2, I think it was technically. Oh, I forgot what the hell it was. The song was called World War III.
It came out 23 hours ago, but it says CD affiliate MacWap reveals the truth about J. Cole's fight with Diddy. So I don't know if one of his people already said something. It's a video, it's an 8-minute video, so I don't know.
Damn. Man.
He's telling the story, bro.
Because also, J. Cole said that TDE Punch, president of TDE Punch, he told the story before, but he said that Punch wasn't fully accurate. He left stuff out as well. But it's like, nigga, then you say the story.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here, nigga? What the fuck?
Because he's like, yo.
Were you that close to Diddy? Or did you almost kill Diddy? I feel like we would have saw, if Diddy got him beaten up, I mean, he could obviously hide away for a while, get makeup, but I feel like we would have saw it. Like, if he got fucked up badly, because that's J. Cole. That nigga's almost like Kevin Durant. He's athletic. He's going to beat Diddy's ass.
But
I'm guaranteeing it.
When have you ever heard J. Cole talk about any messy shit? It's just not consistent with him. I could see a world where he's like, I don't want to talk about this shit.
It's not a part of my brand.
Yeah, it's not a part of who
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
But beyond the brand, it's just not in my character to talk about this shit.
Nigga. But then it's like, you're going to come and be like, hey, but hey, the way he said is not actually fully right. You know, that's my guy, but he said it wrong. Nigga, then clear it up. Because that's what people just want, is for you to clear it up. You could be respectful in the clearing up. Be like, yo, I beat his ass.
No, you see, because if you say that, no, there's no respect in that.
How close was his people, though? Were they like one-on-one solo and a
That's
distance?
what I don't know, nigga. That's what niggas want to know.
Niggas went outside and did a Joker versus Batman fight.
He might have caught Diddy trying to build Cosby and shit, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, that's what happened.
Didn't Diddy fight Drake one time? Because Drake took the 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. in Calabasas beat.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be
for Diddy.
Because I think it samples Diddy too on it. It's like old Diddy gets sampled on it. And then
I think that's the one that Khaled dropped.
Say it again?
Thank God Diddy didn't get it.
Yeah. I know, right? But then Diddy was mad. He's like, that's supposed to be my beat. And then supposedly there was some sort of scuffle in a club.
Yeah, and
There's
Drake
a whole video.
threw a bottle, and you see Drake running out the club or some
running
shit.
in the club. There's a whole video. Remember Drake's running in the club?
Back in the club.
It's because of the Diddy shit. It also reminds me, remember when Drake, then it wasn't a thing with Drake, but I think he debunked it. But there was a whole rumor that Drake had like T.I.'s friend pee on him or something in the
No, it was Meek.
What the fuck?
Oh, it was T.I. Yeah, it was Meek that said on the song.
Got
yeah,
peed on the foot.
That T.I. peed on his foot, or was Diddy peed on his foot, something like that.
I think it was T.I.'s boy like peed on Drake's foot in a theater in a part of award or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck? There's so many stories, bro.
That was on the Meek Mill diss track.
But that's what niggas want, some clarity. And you're giving clarity on everything, but not the Diddy shit? Okay, because it's like, it's going to ruin Diddy. I think that nigga's pretty ruined already, guys. I don't know how much bad, like, it must be crazy. Like, he might, like, how bad of a story is it to punch down on him? I think he's already pretty punched the fuck out already. But maybe he loves Diddy. Maybe that's his boy. And he's like, Usher. He's like, I don't want to punch on him when he's down. I feel bad. All right, bro. I don't know. These niggas be moving weird sometimes to me. God bless. But that's the J. Cole situation. Comment below how do you guys feel about the J. Cole interview. Someone else that did an interview that broke the internet was Jay-Z. That's right. Jay-Z has a new interview and two very highlightable moments that we're talking about right now. 35-minute interview on GQ with Frazier. Frazier, journalist for GQ, and he's interviewed Beyonce, Pusha T, The Clips, Michael B. Jordan. He has a history of being a journalist. And for GQ, he does a lot of this, you know, the black culture coverage. And I was going to say hip hop only, but then I started realizing obviously he does like Michael B. Jordan actors. So it's not just music related that he's been doing. And I could be wrong, but I do think that Frazier's from the Complex tree. Complex has a big tree. You got Nadeska, Frazier, Simpson. Now you got Jordan doing his thing. They have a big tree. Obviously, Ak and Joe were early on there as well. They have a big tree of people that have done their thing. The guy from Hot Ones, he's great at his fucking job. Complex Ambition. You know, they have a really great tree of journalists, Speedy Mormon. So shout out to them for that. Frazier did his thing. I want Jay-Z to not make this his only interview. I would love a long form Jay-Z sit down interview talking more. We might not get that shit. I hope that we do though, but we might not get that shit. This interview, my only issue is that it was a magazine type of interview, meaning that when you watch it, it's like Jay-Z just getting his fashion shit off and like they cut it up to his liking. You know, it's for the magazine. I've seen a bunch of magazine interviews. That's what they do. It's cut up. It's not like unfiltered, like just straight through. They don't leave everything in. And it was 2 interviews in one, and it was in January. So, what was before January? What was after January? The Epstein list, right? Excuse me, the tour. Not the tour, but the shows, the stadium shows, and everything that's happening right now with Jay-Z, the 30th anniversary talk. We didn't get that in that interview. Because it was in January. So I think it was just him starting the year off. He wanted to get his shit off. Fuck Tony Busby. Like, he wants to just, like, address, like, oh, 2026, he says literally, 2025 was all defense, 2026 is all offense. If it's all offense...
Then sit down with someone that's going to challenge you.
Exactly. We're going to have to get more. It can't just be what we got there.
Because that dude was just glazing him. Like, I get, like, great
journalists. He's a super fan, though. He's a super fan. And he knew old verses and shit. He knew his shit, bro.
Cool. But there was things he was saying where it's like, all right, ask a follow-up. Yeah. Press him on that. Don't let him walk away from this conversation. Because don't tell me you're here to clear the narrative and it's just your narrative.
And I think there might be a possibility where he did ask to follow up, but they just cut it out.
Which is terrible.
Which is my thing is like,
It is edited.
Because we haven't gotten a Jay-Z interview in so long. But for what it is, especially when you look into it, like he was, even his poses, there was like a pose where he has like gold grills and he's like, screaming, and he kind of looks ugly. And it's like, what the fuck? But it's like him interpreting a famous art piece, some of his favorite artists. Like it's literally like old art pieces that they surface online and found. And then that's the inspo. Like he's like emulating that and it's like, okay, he's doing his artsy shit. Some niggas don't like that he does that. 50 Cent fucking says it all the time. He'd be like, you look up to a gay painter. Basquiat. He's like, he thinks he got his hair like a gay painter. He thinks he's a gay painter. Jesus Christ. Because he got the Basquiat hair. And he always says that about Jay-Z. That's how he shits on him. But nigga, to each their own. If that's what he likes, that's his flow, that's his vibe, let him do his art shit. He probably has, I mean, not probably, he does have, I think he has like a $20 million painting. He has all these big, I think he has like $100 million painting actually in his house with Beyonce. That's a different, that's, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas collect, you know, whatever we collect, Jordans, we're growing up, Pokemon, whatever. This nigga, it's a different level. And we're going to talk about that because he addresses capitalism and billionaires being hated. But the big moment, Drake and Kendrick, right? And I spoke about it immediately last week. I had to put a video, but we got to bring it to the podcast too. Drake and Kendrick beef, Jay-Z reacting to it. Again, similar to like you said, how him and J. Cole are similar. The same way J. Cole was shitting on his own answers. Like, I wouldn't like this if I said this. Jay-Z shitting on his own answer when he was talking about this. Drake and Kendrick. And he says that he feels like maybe it's time for hip-hop, for rap battling to not be a part of hip-hop culture. And the way that he painted it was beautiful because he's talking about the pillars of hip-hop, right? He's like, the pillars of hip-hop, you have breakdancing, graffiti, DJing, and battling. The 4 pillars of hip hop. And he's like, graffiti is not popular no more. Breakdancing is in the Olympics. And then DJing. Who's Drake's DJ? No one knows DJs no more. Blah, blah, blah. DJ Khaled. He didn't say that, but I said, I'm like, I guess, DJ Khaled's a famous, but he's not really a DJ no more. It's like, that's the most famous DJ? Is a nigga that's not a DJ no more? I get what he's kind of
producing now.
Yeah, I guess what he's trying to say. I disagree with the breakdancing because breakdancing is still big. Like, nigga, the Olympics, that's a good thing. That's still a part of hip hop culture. But I guess it's not like back then, obviously. Hip hop rappers would have hip hop crews breakdancing with them on stage.
Yeah.
Drake's not gonna perform with breakdancers today. You know what I'm saying? And if he did, niggas would call him corny.
Well, he did in the Nokia video.
Did he?
He had the girls.
Maybe I'm wrong then.
And then in Not Like Us, Kendrick had the breakdancers too.
Oh, see, I am wrong then.
The Jabberwocky's been in a lot of videos.
That's why I get where you're coming from.
I stand corrected. Jay-Z's wrong.
Yeah,
I know
Jay-Z's
that
wrong.
Eminem did it. Rap God and all that stuff, but he always does that.
Careful what you're saying. You might Timothy Chalamet yourself.
Careful. Because Vic, I get what I felt it too, and then I saw people arguing it online, and then I started to think about it. I'm like, recently, mad music videos have breakdancers.
What was the Kendrick song?
I know it's Not Like Us without a doubt.
If it was off,
TV off.
TV off.
Nigga had breakdancers and TV off. That's true.
Yeah, and I remember everyone was saying that Drake copied Not Like Us for Nokia and had breakdancers, and we were arguing he was just making fun of Kendrick.
Yeah.
That bro, it's a thing. Like people still use breakdancers.
Sinners, I think Sinners had like breakdancers in like that scene.
Yeah,
low key too. Thinking about like the DJ and stuff. Somebody said in the comment like DJing is huge. DJs are on tour, and it is true. I mean, is Jay-Z trying to say like hip hop DJs maybe? But I mean, they are DJs that those techno EDM
that's
beats.
What I was gonna say. Yeah, they make a whole fucking event.
Those DJs
just
are
for
going
DJs.
crazy.
Chase B is a huge DJ.
But yeah,
You think it's more just like hip hop wise?
I think he was talking about like the hip hop. My thing is this, because to land on the point that he was making, I just disagree with it. I disagree.
It was Squabble Up.
Squabble Up. It was Squabble Up. Video was fire.
Fire. And they were dancing like crazy. Yeah, bro. Jay-Z's bugging.
I don't think TV Off even has a video.
I don't think it does.
No.
Yeah, I don't think
No. He performed at the Super Bowl.
And he had breakdancers at the Super Bowl.
the whole concept, like he was building up to say like battling, we don't need it no more. Blah, 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 blah. Like, because it went too far. The Drake and Kendrick beef went too far. I disagree. I understand what he's trying to do and the way he was trying to paint it. Where it's like, it almost made me believe it. Like, damn.
It sounded really
I guess
convincing.
the pillars are falling. Jay-Z says it. When Jay-Z says this shit is true, it's fucking Jay-Z, right? He's Hov. Okay. No, brother. I disagree. And he says he's like, I hate that I had to be that guy. He's like, I hate my answer. I hate that I feel this way. I hate it too. Because I think you're wrong. And there's it's not gonna go anywhere. Niggas is always gonna hate each other. That's always gonna be a thing. And on top of it, there's so much money in it that if people want to manufacture it, even though people have tried the baby, etc., there's been reports of people trying to manufacture the beefs, right? There's gonna be people that might try to manufacture it in the future, and they'll make it believable. They'll make it believable to us, and it'll be successful.
I think it's already happening.
Yeah. I just disagree with it. I disagree with it. Do I think that they went too far? I think that the fans went too far. I never seen it like this. But you gotta have thick skin and you gotta learn to just ignore it. It's easier said than done because, bro, they were talking about my son. Like, it was crazy. I'm like, what? I just don't like Euphoria that much, guys. It just came out. And they, fuck your son. Fuck my son. Nigga, like, what are we doing here? Like, this is what is going on here. But they made the actual content that they would say about each other about people in life. Like, Drake, it is not culture. It's like, nigga, you're not culture, just like Drake. Just like Kendrick said about Drake. Like, they made it like a lifestyle. Back then, it was way more like how Jay-Z said it, which I do agree. Even with back-to-back and stuff, and it was like, who has like the better disses and the better songs, and it would kind of live there and just die there. And then people, if their careers kind of get affected, it could happen. But for example, in my opinion, I think it was Meek Mill's own detriment. I was like, yo, Meek, drop. He didn't really technically he responded, but it was like a year later or some shit to the back-to-back. Like, it took his time. Like, nigga, get in the beat, drop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do your thing. And he kind of still is dealing with some ramifications from it. But would we argue that that's the fans that put that on him? Or?
Yes. Vic, that's why, like, when you say the fans are going crazy, I really thought about it. This shit ain't nothing new. I just think the internet is, like, more centralized. So it's more in our face. But niggas have been bugging for years with the Meek Mill thing. Nigga, he was on SNL. Drake was performing back to back on SNL. Niggas were going to Meek concerts and trolling him. Like, I don't want to believe this narrative. Yo, bro, remember that they said that Meek Mill was in his hotel room?
He was upstairs. Drake was upstairs.
Yeah, playing back to back. Like, I'm not listening to this shit anymore.
Crazy.
That the fans and, like, they were going crazy. Fans have always been crazy. I think it's just like the internet means more to us now, and it's where we go to get information and to hear shit. So all we saw was that. But this shit's always happened. Like, I remember, bro, when I was on Reddit and when Back to Back came out, nigga, they wanted Meek to get the fuck out of here. Like, bro, he almost won a Grammy from that diss track.
Is it Drake fans then? If any fans at all?
No, I think it's all fans. Because Michael Jackson's fans were mad problematic too.
Because I'm trying to think, like, recent beefs, like the Cardi and Nicki shit.
Nicki too.
Was crazy.
Problematic as fan
But
base.
did that get as crazy as Drake and Kendrick? I don't think it did. I don't think it did. Any other recent beefs? I'm trying to think of a recent beef, like actual beefs.
Where it got super crazy.
Cardi B and Bia. I feel like it really has gotten more crazy in the recent times, obviously, with Drake. Drake and Pusha T was all right, but then Pusha T was getting shit thrown at him.
Bro.
On stage.
Yeah.
Selena died. She got killed by a fan. I could the West Coast and East Coast beef.
Selena, nigga.
Yes, she got killed by a fan. Like,
no, that was her manager.
Her manager, who was a super fan of hers. Like, when it came out, is that she had an obsession with Selena.
Oh, okay.
The same thing with the West Coast and the East Coast beef with Biggie and Tupac. We just watched a whole documentary where they're beefing. Like, the West Coast and the East Coast.
Rihanna almost got killed right now by a fan.
Like, I'm not hearing this theory that it's like something new, bro. Like, this has been going on forever, bro. I remember I was watching Murray the other day, and the niggas in the audience were talking crazy. This is in like the 1998. And I'm watching, and I'm like, they sound like Twitter. Like, this sound like tweets.
You mean Maury?
Murray, yeah.
Maury?
I always say his name
My
wrong.
nigga, who the fuck is Murray? I'm like, that's the Joker? From the Joker?
But
Murray.
But the Maury show, like, when he's saying, like, oh, it's not your father, like, people are dissing the contestant, like, the people on the show, and I'm like, damn, they're talking crazy like that in the 90s? Niggas have always been disrespectful. Niggas have always talked crazy. Niggas always act crazy. I just think it's the internet, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to find like a way to understand Jay-Z's position, but the more and more I think about it, it's just like, nah.
He's old, bro.
He's just wrong. Because like I would love to have this conversation with him, be like,
Vic.
Okay, what point? Also at the same time, Hove the hypocrite, nigga, you had Kendrick Lamar perform at the height of the beef, and you knew that he was gonna perform the diss records. Now you want to say yes, it's a business decision, but it's like,
bro,
you knew that he's gonna do that, and then you can't be like a couple months later, a year later, they went too far, nigga. The fans are gonna go crazy when you got him looking at the camera like this. Hey Drake,
singing A minor.
Hey Drake, to billions of people across the world, and it's presented by Rock Nation. It's like, what the fuck are we doing then?
Your own beef caused an entire war between Queens and Brooklyn.
I miss that beef, bro.
You're hilarious. I don't.
I do.
Like, Vic, Jay-Z
Music was fun.
Jay-Z was in the middle of the Tupac and Biggie beef. Like, niggas was killing each other in the West Coast and the East Coast over this shit. I don't want to believe that he doesn't understand that this has always been a problem. I refuse to believe that, Vic. Queens niggas and Brooklyn niggas hated each other because of him and Nas. What are we talking about? Like, this isn't new. This is the same old shit.
You gotta think too. Jay-Z's old, bro. He's 60. He's almost pushing 70, probably.
So he forgot the beefs he started and was a part of?
I don't think he forgot the beefs, but I think he's just like on a like, bro, let's grow up. You know, I'm grown now. Let's grow away from this. This isn't how.
No.
But it's crazy.
There's a Dipset album where in the beginning of it, who is it? I think it's Jim Jones. It's talking about how Nas had niggas calling him from prison, making threats. Like, there were niggas associated fans. Like, nigga, this has always been a problem.
Yeah, and also, Jay-Z, if you feel this way, Hove, then be the middleman. You know Kendrick. You know Drake. Sit them niggas down and squash the beef.
Man.
If you really care about it. Because you could be the one to do it. It ain't going to be J. Cole. Because J. Cole's a fucking mess. J. Cole's, I love him. But I don't think he has it in him to, like, sit down and, like, And no. Jay-Z, you want to do it? Do it. Take it there. Because also, is another thing is like, oh, we want to do this. You can make the moment.
That nigga made money instead.
Put them niggas on your album. Put Drake and Kendrick on your album together on the same song. End the beef. You're Jay-Z. You could do that. You're Hove. The same way you were like, why would I care about Drake and Kendrick beefing? I'm fucking Jay-Z. I'm fucking Hove. The same way you were laughing during an interview about it, basically sunning them. Nigga, be their dad. Sit them down. End the beef, you know? Is he going to do it? No. He's not going to do it. So instead, like you said, he's making money from it with the Rock Nation Presents, Kendrick Lamar, a whole diss party to Drake, you know, which was a beautiful presentation, one of the best performances of all time. Beautiful. I loved it. But at the end of the day, yes, the beef and the timing, you can't get, you know, you can't be like a part of the problem, stirring the pot, making fans go crazy. Got this motherfucker like this with an evil face. Iconic memes presented by Rock Nation. Like, you saw the performance before it happened, right? Now, I'm not telling you, oh, tell Kendrick, nah, squash the performance, but
that's why I called it a bad interview. He didn't ask him why he let him perform.
You know, did you have any influence? Because if I'm Kendrick, I'm gonna ask Jay, like, yo, what should I do? Or I'm gonna do this, or like, we're gonna do this. What do you think about this? You know what I'm saying? Because you're the OG. You could be like, yo, you gonna do new music? Do the new music.
Just not that song.
But do a half of it. Like, don't fuck it. Like, you already won, bro. Like, you go get a Grammy, or you just got the Grammy. Like,
Vic,
come on, bro.
If he really wanted to, he could have lied and be like, yo, the lawyers in NFL said no.
Yeah, like, don't play this song. This is about a beef. This ain't about music. Like, this shit.
That's why it was a bad interview for me. There was a lot of things he said, Vic, where I'm sitting there and I'm listening to it. I'm like, you're lying. And if you were challenged, you would not give this answer.
Man.
It wasn't, for me, it was not a good interview.
International Hove, that's my handle.
I don't care if I don't hear from someone. I'd rather not hear from you than hear a structured conversation from you, because you're still not giving me answers. Like, you're not resolving the problems at hand. Don't tell me that you don't want beefs to happen no more, like Vic is saying, right? And then you let this shit happen. You fucking sponsor it with the NFL. Nigga, and Drake, where was he? What country was he in? Looking dumb as hell.
Here's a clip of it.
With collaborations more so than breaking the whole. With collaborations, but I think we can achieve the same thing as far as like sparring with music. With collaborations more so than breaking the whole thing apart.
Now, I agree that there could be sparring within the collaborations. I don't think more so, because you would have to literally diss each other, and to do on the same song.
No.
It's like, no. But you can be like, yo, Drake and Kendrick, they got a song together. Who had the better verse, guys? Kendrick washed him. No, I think Drake washed him. That's the competitive nature. We've done it throughout time. People go back to One Train, all these posse cuts, and we listen to these songs. Who had the better verse? Who had the better verse? Right? It's a thing. It's always been a thing. Always will be a thing. Who had the better, the Drake and J. Cole, first person shooter, who had the better verse? Who had the better verse? Oh my God, oh my God. But more than the battles, I don't think so, because it's just different. It's just different, you know. And both can't exist at the same time. It has to be different. It's different worlds, because you're literally dissing. You know what I'm saying? It's like a diss track. But I do want more collaborations. Right now, we need them. There's a lack of collaborations. I don't know what's going on. Joey Badass addressed it recently. He thinks that rappers are just scared to get washed by other rappers, etc. Could be that. I could see that happening. Why was JID not on the fall off?
I think it's attention span.
JID should have been on the fall off. JID has not been on any J. Cole albums. If J. Cole retires today, there's no JID on J. Cole album.
You think a Posse's cut would do well right now in this environment?
Hell yeah. Like,
I don't think so.
Big names, 100%.
I don't think the media environment is built for a 4-minute song anymore.
I think we could get a bunch of girls. We could get Lotto, Sexy Red.
What's the last 4-minute song
Spice,
you've heard like that?
Add one more person, another hot female rapper, Glorilla. Posse cut. Right now, people go crazy.
But Vic, we react to music and we all collectively say like 4-minute songs are too long. Like it's a formula.
If it's just one or two people, bro, and if it's like lackluster, if it loses its steam and shit like that, Hispanic, you know, reggaetoneros and shit like that do it all the fucking time. Got 4, 5, 6 motherfuckers on there and shit like that. And every time one new one comes in, it's shit like, fuck, hold up. It like, you know, it like it like gives you like a second wind. You know what I'm saying?
When's the last song you heard like that? Because I agree with you, but I haven't heard it in like 10 years from these niggas. Like a song.
Are you talking
like
about English?
Spanish, even with the reggaeton, like they stopped doing it.
Reggaetoneros still do it, bro.
They stopped doing that posse cut a long time ago, Mar. I know what you're talking about, and I agree, but like I remember, like there's certain that movement died at a certain point, and I think it's because niggas' attention spans are fried.
I think all of these artists got too much ego now and have let society and social media and shit like that really like, you know, stir their minds and shit like that, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people compare them, you know, instead of it just being, you know, them physically linking up, talking to each other, seeing if they rock with each other and shit like that. They're going based off of like what other people are saying and shit. To be honest, I think a lot of these artists could come together and make some crazy ass shit, but you know, it is what it is.
Here's Jay-Z talking more about.
No, maybe I've grown in a space that is probably, you know, I sound like the old guy wagging the finger, but I think we can achieve the same thing as far as like sparring with music, with collaborations more so than breaking the whole thing apart.
Yeah,
it could stand it before because there was no social media and there was no thing, and you know, you had the battle and it was fun and then you moved on.
Right.
Right now, I don't know if it could stand it with the technology that we have.
Because it takes up so much oxygen.
It takes up so much oxygen.
Yeah.
And now it's just like every day they're just trying
they're
to
still talking about it.
It's not just talking about it. Not like, yo, this song I like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's like trying to tear down the people's life.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like trying to, you know, wreck this guy's marriage or this guy's relationship with his child. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth it at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, he's
It's
just being
interesting.
old.
Again, I love the idea that we got so much music in such a short period of time.
Great music.
Just everything around it was just like, man, it's like taking us a couple steps back.
Yeah.
And we just grown so much that I don't know if, I guess I'm gonna say it, I don't know if battling needs to be part of the culture anymore.
And again, I disagree. I don't think it's taking us a couple steps back. I think it's taking people, bro. We got Kendrick Lamar having the record for the most watched Super Bowl halftime show of all time, and he's dissing Drake at the Super Bowl halftime show. Like, these are moments that we're getting, right? There's an anticipation right now. The most anticipated album of the year. What is it? Drake, Iceman, the comeback album, right? It's like these are moments that right now in culture, people are waiting for, people want, and it's also Drake and Kendrick. It's not Freddie Gibbs and JID. You know what I'm saying? Those type of beefs, I think, can happen, and you're not gonna get these crazy fucking fandom. It's because they're so famous. The two biggest rappers. So we're gonna get the two biggest rappers, the two biggest rapper fan bases. And it's also stereotypically almost like the jock versus the nerd, right? Or like this, and also at the same time, it's like the street nigga versus the kid that grew up with his mom, right? It's like, it's crazy. So when you do that, people start relating and thinking that they're them. They think that they're Drake. They think that they're Kendrick. That you know, they become like a fucking, like a color almost. Like they rep it like a color, like they're like are in a gang. But that's because they are who they are. They got into that level. They're the biggest. So for Jay-Z to say this as if this is not just because of Drake and Kendrick, he can't say that we saw this with that's another thing also. These people, the top people, tend to be the people that are also beefing. I'm trying to think of another rap beef. Like who's really beefing? We don't. No really comes to mind.
Right now, no. Well, Cardi and Nicki been beefing for years. They've literally
like
fought each other.
Diss tracks that went back and forth. I mean, Rayvon. The recent one was the West Coast stuff, but that was attached to the Drake and Kendrick beef. But that was big though. That got him a lot of attention, etc. That was tasteful. Like it wasn't too far. Whatever. You know, I think it's because it's Drake and Kendrick. I think we also gotta realize that. Like, yeah, they did. I think because again, to me, on my personal level, niggas coming talking about my kid, you going too far. Like, this is about music. But I also, years later now, I'm understanding, it's because it's Drake and Kendrick. These are the two top dogs, and 1 and 2, even according to Mr. Number 3. Because now I'm gladly going to place him there, because you want to fucking be number 3, you're going to be number 3 forever. J. Cole said it himself, right? So when it comes to that, I think that 50, that's before our era. But 50 Cent and Ja Rule. But even then, that helped their careers. They got more famous and they got more
That
attention.
did not help Ja Rule's career. That annihilated his career. I sent that nigga to the garbage can.
Well, it helps the winner by default, yes. But Ja Rule's still rich as fuck, and he still has classics, and he's you know what I'm saying. It's not like he's a fucking bum on the streets or like an addict. You know, it's not. He didn't fall off fully. Like he's still Ja Rule. He's still around. You know, he's still a legend in his own right. So I don't know. I think that Jay-Z got to revisit that.
Yeah, that's a tough take because it's like
It's a very tough take.
it's like depending on what the beef is, we can't just go on a song and just show off our skills as rappers. Like, bro, these guys disrespected each other. Families, their own people, dead people. Like, you know, how you gonna get on a song and just collab with them? You know, it's like the only thing they can do is if we're not gonna handle this person to person, we're gonna drop on a song that's gonna just end both of us. You know,
Or let's fight. Remember those rumors that Drake told him to fight? He didn't want to fight him.
My thing is this. This is where I'm like, I genuinely don't care what Jay-Z has to say here because of this one fact. It started civil because Jay-Z and Kendrick, I said Jay-Z, Kendrick and Drake agreed to beef. They had a phone conversation where they're discussing this exact beef and what was about to happen. And what happened was Drake crosses the line.
Mm-hmm.
So it was gonna be civil. It was gonna be just rap shit. It was just gonna be who's better, and no one was gonna bring in all this petty shit. That's why, like, Jay-Z...
Allegedly, though.
No, I believe that. I fully believe
I think it was a
That's been
Maul.
confirmed too
Maul's been
much.
saying that too. Like, the phone call? Why you hop on that phone call with Drake?
And Joe said it too. When Joe said, I believed it because I'm like, he wouldn't even make that up because I would come back to him. And like that's what I'm saying is like, and there's been too many people confirming that. Axe said it at 1.2. Like, I'm at a point where I'm like, so you wanted it to be civil. One nigga decided for it to not be civil. So it's moving away from rap beef. It has nothing to do with the art and the sport. This nigga decided to make it personal because he knew he was gonna lose, bro. That's what it was.
Kendrick says it, actually, when you think about it. You taking it there? I'm taking it further.
He warned you.
You taking it there? I'm taking it further.
That's my point,
That's
too.
something you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying?
He asked
That's a
this.
good ass track, bro.
No, nigga, to this day, it's
Man,
my
I
favorite
was
diss.
sleeping like a baby when this shit was going on, bro. I was happy to wake up and see if that shit was going to drop the next day, bro.
Yeah, so
That
it
shit
could have
was
been a world where like
best,
he
bro.
it was like also, well, he said it during the Apple Music, like it's a sport, hip hop's a sport, and like, you know, he sees it as like a competitive sport. That's what he sees it as. So that his perspective was that. So he was gonna respond.
You want to know why this is corny to me? He says this, but he's silent as fuck that there's been a giant war zone in the city that he grew up in. Stop pissing me off. This is where people are just, this is performative to its finest. This is where if you had a better interviewer, they could challenge you because you're saying this about Drake and Kendrick, but you were silent when these niggas was putting the dead ops in songs, which was a much worse issue because a lot of these older niggas was quiet when it blew up in Chicago. Because when that shit happened in Chicago, there was kids going on songs saying, yo, this shit is getting out of hand. To this day, I understand why Vic Mucka hates Ack. Because this nigga is hearing niggas report and make music about a friend he saw yesterday that died that same day.
Vic Mensa.
Vic Mensa, I'm sorry. Oh
Vic
my
Mucka
God.
probably does hate him too.
I don't know why I said Vic Mucka. Vic Mensa. Like, that's real. For Vic Mensa to say that to Ack and for that moment and for all the hip hop heads to stay quiet when the youth are calling shit out, don't hit me with this shit now, years later. You're corny to me.
But I will say, I'll give Frazier some grace because I do think that there could have been a chance of him, what you said, coming back and responding back to certain answers. The thing is GQ. Billions of dollars. These niggas gonna have final cut, etc. You know what I'm saying? They could probably cut it out. Because it's like, if they don't like it, you know, or maybe Jay-Z, like, hey, Jay, you like it like this? You want us to cut this, Jay? What do
Then
you
that
want us
makes
to cut
Jay-Z
out?
even cornier. Because don't give me this whole spiel about how we need to get it out the
Unless we
sport.
get a new interview, which I'm hoping for, a follow-up interview. Do that shit inside of Yankee Stadium. Joe Budden next to him, Yankee Stadium, Charlamagne the God, someone. Probably be Charlamagne the more I think about it because of Rock Nation. I think
I
it'll be
hope
Charlamagne.
it is, and I hope he asks him.
Yeah.
You got this energy for Drake and Kendrick. Where were you when they were naughty bopping? What are we talking about, bro?
What's going on with the casino? Speaking of that, here we have Jay-Z talking about capitalism.
A little bit about this idea of like you said earlier, like the things that you do for the culture, the ways that you put on, the ways that you try to protect and move forward, but kind of the pushback that you get sometimes about like people throw capitalists at you in a derogatory sense.
Yeah, I think in that verse specifically, the only thing I heard coming up was the American dream. until we started being successful. And it was like, wait a minute, you're selling out because you're making money. That was the first thing that was put on musicians. People had this law for the struggling artists. That's a mind game. What we would call back in the day for tricknology. It was like, no, I'm not going for that. Like, no, I make art first. And then I make sure that I'm compensated for my art. I didn't take advantage. I didn't get here by taking advantage of people. I didn't take no one. That's not my reputation. That's not what I do. I didn't get here by taking advantage of people or taking advantage of, the loopholes in the system or some wrinkle in like a capitalist structure. That structure exists, and I just see the world for what it is, not for what I want it to be. I'm a realist, not an ideal. It's not idealistic. People speak about the world how they want to see it. You're never going to win like that.
Very strong stance, right? And again, I disagree with some of this, especially like, I feel like especially when you're someone like a Jay-Z, when you say things, you become influential. So it's like, you're never going to win by, saying like, oh, you're never going to win by saying like how you want the world to be seen. You got to accept the world for how it is. That kind of sounds going back to like, I think it's time we put, what do you say? I think it's time we move past kneeling. During the Colin Kaepernick stuff, I think we moved past kneeling. And I will say this. He has to think this way in order to be who he is. The billionaire, this, that. That's the only way you're going to get there. There's no sense of like, oh, whatever.
So stop trying to sell it to me.
Exactly. You have to just own it and be like, hey, I've done some shitty stuff, but he's never going to do that. He's never going to do that. He's never going to do that. Not right now.
Which is why it's corny.
Not right now. Maybe when he's 60, give him 10 more years. And then he'll maybe be like, yeah, I fucked up. I did this. He might start donating a bunch of money, which I'm not saying he doesn't, but I'm just saying I've seen like rich people do that. Like think like a Melissa Gates or certain people be like, oh, half of my net worth, I'm giving it away, or so years later. Like,
but that shows me that you know what you're doing is wrong, and that's where I get even madder. Because for him to sit here and be like, oh, this is the system I have to accept. You accept the system on the business side, but you don't accept it on the art side. You say that in this interview, he says it. We shouldn't allow someone to tell us what we can do, but he's speaking about it as an artist. So you can revolutionize art and you can do what you feel is best in the artistic form and in the medium. But when it comes to the business side, you have to maintain the status quo. You're full of shit. You maintain the status quo because it benefits you. And I'd rather have him admit that and tell me that and be like, yo, I benefited from being the head of Rockefeller and putting people in these deals and making money off of them.
Yeah.
I'm benefiting off Rock Nation and the deals I'm putting people in. It is the status quo and it is the system that exists. I didn't make an effort to revolutionize it because he could. He could create new contract systems. He could create a different way that distribution happens. He could revolutionize it drastically where the distributor makes significantly less money. He could. That's a choice though. Don't sell it to me like you're not benefiting from capitalism, which is inherently a system of exploitation. That's where I get even more mad. It's like, Jay-Z, either you don't know what capitalism means, which I don't want to believe you don't, or you're blatantly choosing not to accept its definition. Capitalism is a system of exploitation by definition. That is understood, that is accepted. It's how you deal with that exploitation. And he's deciding like, oh no, it's not exploitive. It's just a system and how it is. Like, it's like you said, it's the Kaepernick thing all over again. Like, you're accepting the system and you want us to believe that you're still the good guy here. Like, no.
And also, the casino. Remember, Jay-Z trying to open up a casino. We've spoken about it in here multiple times. Jay-Z trying to open up a brand new casino in the middle of New York.
Which is great.
But it's also
bad.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say there's no exploitation there. There's no capitalism in that. He'll probably just see it where, like, his perspective, I think, what I'm gathering is, like, he's like, hey, someone else is going to do it. Why can't we do it? Why can't I be the one to do it? So, because someone else is already going to do it, so we should do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Why can't I fuck you in the ass if someone else is already going to fuck you in the ass? I hear
No
it.
Diddy.
No Diddy, but that's what he's saying to you.
And
that
then the
is.
billionaire, they asked him, like, Frazier asked him about the billionaires and how people think that billionaires are evil. And he said, basically, he's like, well...
Oh, the money argument.
He's like, well, is there a dollar amount that makes you evil? He's like, if you have $999,099, you're not evil. But if you make one more dollar, you're evil. He's like, I don't think that money should represent like how people are, who they are, etc. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Again, because he has to say that because he is a billionaire.
Yeah.
If he says the truth, which is these niggas is shitty. These niggas is evil. These niggas do crazy shit. Like, are we not? Come on. How many billionaires and rich people were amongst this whole Epstein list and all that shit? Like, it's in our face.
But beyond that, like the way profit is made, like if I had an hour, I could explain it to you the same way my professors did at school. Like the way profit is generated, it's exploitive. Like
by default.
By default, because you're making such a huge amount of profit. Where do you think that's coming from? It's just by selling the product? No, nigga. You're also underpaying people in the process.
Yeah, no. Yeah, this shit. God damn. But the thing is, especially if you love Jay-Z, like I do, he sells this shit so well. It's like you almost believe it. Like he literally says, I'll sell water to a well. Nigga, yes, you can.
Yes, you
can.
can.
You can sell water to a well.
Yes, you can.
I think it's actually well this whole time. For years, I thought it was
Yeah, it's
whale.
water to a well.
Water to a well.
Because
nigga.
wells gather water.
Double entendre.
Yeah.
But you're triple damn near at that point, nigga. That nigga's too good, bro. That's a fucking problem. But yeah, no, this is it makes it sound good. I almost fucking posted that like, damn. Look at accept the world for what it is and not how you want it to be. I'm like, damn, that shit's a good ass quote. But I'm like, wait a minute, no.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute. I don't like the world too much right now.
I want to change it.
Yeah, we got some influence. Like we make shit happen. Like what are we talking about?
You just told me to change the artistic medium and not accept the barriers people put around me, but I need to accept the financial system? Bro,
Yeah.
fuck out of here. He's crazy. And the nigga just sat there and let him say it. Like, that frustrates me, bro. Go on an interview with someone who's going to push back on that viewpoint. Because what?
And my thing is this, right? Jay-Z saying all this stuff, etc. Fucking, I lost my train of thought. Fuck it. We love you, Jay-Z. But at the same time, very, very
Let me ask you a question, Vic. Do you think he
disappointed in certain things, man?
off the shit he's saying, you think he cares about what people think of him? Truly.
That's what I was gonna say. Actually, is he? I wonder. Is he speaking from a point of like what I'm gonna say is to influence and teach people, or is it just like, hey, I actually don't give a fuck. This is what I believe. I think it's a bit of both because at the same time you're telling people, I think we don't need battle rap and hip hop culture anymore. As if like you are saying like, yo, that's something that we
Let's
gotta
eliminate
let's
it,
take
yeah.
that shit out. I hate my answer, but we don't need it. I don't think we need it, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like you're giving suggestions, right? So are these also suggestions? Should we try to look at this? Should this be like, Instagram goals, life goals? Like, oh, that quote. Oh my God, favorite quote. Should we be quoting that? Like, what's his perspective? Or is he just saying shit like, this is how I feel. I don't want you to feel this way. Or it's like, no, I want you to feel this way. Like, I'm Jay-Z. I'm fucking Hove. Right? You took this dinner. You didn't take the $500,000. You took the dinner. You're now at the dinner. You know what I'm saying? Is this the dinner? Or what the fuck is going on?
Because the way that I look at it, I'm going to be empathetic here. I can imagine he feels really like out of place sometimes in some of these rooms with some of these people.
Yes, 100%.
I can see a world where, and I feel like everyone in here can agree with it, you would feel some type of way if the people who look like you from the community you came from are calling you exploitive and problematic. I truly think he's insecure about this. And I wonder if the room is seeing that as well. Because when he's talking, I'm like, why do you care so much? Who cares? Like, why should that even have come up for you? Like, or maybe it's that you're in that middle ground where you're around these wealthy whites that you're not a part of, and you're watching your community call you a monster. I can imagine that's bringing insecurity out of him and a lot of frustration and anger.
Yeah, because he has to see it all. I have a theory that Jay-Z has the burners and he sees everything.
Yeah.
He sees everything, bro. Because how does he know how these fans were reacting, etc.? He saw that shit.
He saw it.
Not only that, you gonna tell me his children don't show him shit?
Yeah.
He saw the Kendrick stands and the Drake stands. He saw the comments. He saw all the viral tweets. Everything. That nigga's online. He's watching this right now.
I agree.
I'm fucking scared.
He could be watching. They be watching random
the
shit,
Honda
bro.
gonna spin the block out there.
Oh, that Honda gonna spin the block?
It's
That was
fucking
crazy.
Jay-Z.
That's
nigga.
fucking Jay-Z's people.
Next week we'll get an announcement.
Yeah.
Jay-Z buys Hyundai.
Nigga, I'll lose my mind.
That's why we see Hyundai's following us. It's fucking Hove, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga might text me right now. He's been texting and calling people too. What the fuck's going on?
I like it though. It makes him human.
Listen, he's Jay-Z at the end of the day. At the same time, it's like what he's saying, again, in the position that he's in, I'm trying to understand it because I can see it. Like, okay. And it's not like, oh, he's done. This nigga wants more. Casino, blah, blah. This nigga has so many more plans. Like, how much money, much more money can you make? He wants to just keep making it.
And as he does it, because he said it, he's like, the goal is no longer to be at the top floor of the hotel, it's to own the hotel.
Own the hotel. I'm like, nigga, you own, I was like, wait a minute. Nigga, don't you own the hotel already?
Yeah.
He's like, no, there's another level.
There's another level.
I'm going to be a zillionaire. He didn't say that, but that's what I thought he said. I'm like, damn, nigga, dad, you're basically saying that.
And I think that's his problem. He's at a conflict with that mentality and the backlash he gets for having it.
Yes.
And seeing his people have that backlash towards him makes him feel some type of way. And it always will.
God bless. Here we have Druski. Druski's being canceled again. Every time Druski drops a skit, it's a cultural moment. This time around, we have Druski making fun of conservative white women. And it seems like the actual fucking final boss of conservative white women in the world is Charlie Kirk's wife. Charlie Kirk's widow, Erika Kirk. And it seems like he was directly making fun of Erika Kirk. And let's watch the skit right here, for those who haven't seen it yet.
Get on your feet!
What song is that? That's the
Yes, I have a buzzing in every act.
wow. That's T Grizzly?
Yeah, that's
First Day Out.
First Day Out.
Ah! But this is Erika Kirk at the Turning Point USA events when she walks out with the fucking fireworks. It's
like a week after her
you just
husband
lost
died.
your husband. Why are you walking out to fireworks and celebrating at this festival? Like, what is going on? But they
life
need money.
insurance hit.
They need money. They need money.
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying. But
Oh, that's what people keep saying. It's like the demon, the demonic, the devil horns,
ball,
the conspiracy cabal, devil horns that he's doing. He's playing into the online conspiracy theories with these people.
For all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying. But
How about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
And then again, what's this? That's Katy Perry playing some Katy Perry. Gotta skip through it because I don't want to get copyrighted. Right here.
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God.
She does stare at the camera. She does do that a lot.
The Erika Kirk stare.
We are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
And the Meek Mill.
Yeah. Y'all seen something? I saw something that said like even Grok mistaked like him for being fucking
Erika Kirk?
the lady.
Yeah.
That shit was so
Sweet cream
good.
foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pop cup. Organic? Yes, everything organic.
Organic. Shit might get copyrighted for that, so you never know. It's America.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Pilates.
Dang.
3.
All the white girls doing Pilates.
4. 3. 2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Because they are the ones who mattered most.
And she said something similar, literally, during a speech and shit about white boys and literally talking to the white men in America.
Yeah,
the young
because the argument is that white men are being exterminated.
It's like the reverse racism that's happening to them. God bless. I'll tell you this much. This is just hilarious.
Right.
This is very funny, and I want to debunk some things. There was viral responses. You said Gronk. There's also viral responses. Erika Kirk responds, and she's like, "What if I do it back and wear blackface?" This is fake. It's all AI. This went so viral that they're making AI responses and reactions to it that's going viral. It's on Facebook as if it's real. I see people on Facebook reacting to Erika Kirk on Facebook with a Twitter post that she made. She never made the post. She hasn't responded. She hasn't reacted. She probably will eventually, or maybe she won't. She might think he's beneath her. Who's Druski? I don't know who that is. So
looking at the camera and shit.
But yeah, with the same stare, right? But it shows you how viral this shit is because they like the fake news around it. People keep, and there was like another Druski responded to her responding. It's all fake. It's all fake, guys. Like at first I'm believing it because it's so like it's on Facebook. I'm like, what? Wait, when did she tweet this? I'm looking it up. No, and I checked like there's like a fact checker website that they have. I'm like, no, she never responded yet. What the fuck? Why do people keep thinking she responded? Someone that did respond. It was a fellow comedian, Matt Rife, Rhode Island native, Matt Rife. Right. This is what Matt Rife said, reacting to everything. He says, the Druski skit situation is funny to me. The skit is hilarious. People being offended needs to grow up, but everyone defending the skit also needs to keep the same energy about all comedy. Don't go up crying next time a bit upsets you personally. If jokes shake you to your soul so deeply, consider that you may be an emotionally underdeveloped human, not fit for this life. The world needs comedy. And he says this is the most neutral, even-sided take, and people still arguing. There is truly no hope for society.
Oh, he's about to do blackface.
So the thing is this: he's really also responding to what a lot of people are saying. Hey, Druski, you did a conservative, you did a Christian, you've done,
the NASCAR guy.
You've done all these religions, comedy and skits. Why haven't you done a Jewish one? Are you gonna do a Jewish one? Do a Jewish one now. People keep tweeting viral tweets like, I think Druski's gonna get the small hat now. The tiny hat's next. Druski, have a tiny hat to sell you. They're talking about the yarmulke. Like, oh my God, that has to be the next skit, right? Which is like they're setting it up for him to do it. And I hope he does it next, but it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. And I think it's gonna be good.
He ain't gonna do that.
There's also people saying that this is his comeback because he did the Soul Train skit before this that was probably one of his worst skits, but it still was funny to me. But it wasn't received well online. People were shitting on it like, oh, he's fallen off. It's like, brother, that's one skit. He has like one skit a month. Let him cook. This is Druski. Like, if you don't like it, you're gonna like one eventually. Now this one, mega, super viral. Remember when before that was when I think he made fun of the churches?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the pastors got offended.
They call it blasphemous.
The pastor, forgot his name, the black pastor that's viral, younger, and like he's the one that spits on people's mouth, or no, he spit on himself, I think, and he rubbed it on his face. Nigga's crazy. But even him, he got offended and shit during the Breakfast Club interview. Like, Druski, right now, you can argue he is the most impactful comedian right now. Who's more impactful than Druski right now as a comedian? Dave Chappelle just dropped his stand-up special a couple months ago. No one talked about it. I think we kind of skipped it in here in the podcast.
We talked about
Did we talk about it?
Yeah, we did.
Well, I know we talked about it personally, but I don't know. I forgot if we brought it on here.
Okay. We talked about the whole thing about it.
Niggas don't care. Cat Williams interview a couple years ago. Yeah. But other than the Cat Williams, Shannon Sharp interview, Druski skits is like a cultural moment. Yeah. And I think it's smart how he waits. He doesn't flood it like how these skit comedians do. They drop one a day, one every week. This nigga waits. It's like a monthly thing now. Mm-hmm. I love that he does that. Sometimes it's like 2 months. It's like a build up, and it's like a big production. He had to hire a bunch of extra actors to play reporters and shit. That's not just some random niggas on the street. Yeah. He's actually hiring people, getting equipment, investing money into it because he knows it's gonna pay off.
I already said it. Druski's Dave Chappelle, and I remember you clipped that, and niggas torched me in the comments and were like, "You're crazy." Dave Chappelle's on another level. And I get what people were saying. And I said it when I made my argument. Dave had more political consciousness. And it's evident in that video. Like, some of those jokes are more towards white women than they are towards Republicans. And it's like, you can tell. But part of the humor around this woman is that as a Republican, she has very problematic and like hypocritical ideologies that you can make fun of. I just don't think Druski has the context to be able to touch on those issues like Dave Chappelle could when he was in his prime.
She's like more conservative than Charlie.
Yes, she made him more conservative. That was a whole thing. And Charlie admitted that in an interview that he was less conservative until he married her.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. And that's my point. Like, Druski doesn't highlight that.
Yeah.
And I do think it's because I think he is in his Dave Chappelle, like, highlight moment where at one point Dave Chappelle was like culture, like
100%.
Everything about what Dave Chappelle was doing on that show to just the skits and like comedy in general, like people would quote it'd have cultural references. I think that's where Druski's at. I just think it's not as political and it's not going to hit as hard politically because Druski just doesn't have the context that Dave had.
Yeah.
But it still has the same impact because they was torching Shorty.
Yeah,
Yo,
no.
Vic, they was going crazy.
And there was people like, oh, Druski is gonna get legal action, etc. It was all fake news.
Yeah, no, people were saying that she'd probably try to sue.
It's fake news.
It's
bro.
impossible.
And then Druski responded, and he said, no, this is comedy. It's illegally. I'm good. It was a fake response, bro. This is it's so crazy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man?
But someone's gonna respond back with blackface. I promise you. I already see it coming because they said it with the first skit when he did the NASCAR one. There were white people laughing, like conservatives. They're like, I find this funny, but don't get mad when we do it. And they did this one, and that was their reaction on Twitter. A lot of the big the big main members in the Republican Party were like, all right, but when we do it, don't get mad.
What white comedian's gonna come out and do blackface and make that shit hilarious?
Vic, you're not gonna like this answer, but I think Tony would do it.
Tony Hinchcliffe?
One of them that is very close to that side is gonna do it.
I think it's after the whole Puerto Rico shit.
Okay.
Rogan told his ass, "Don't do that joke." Like, sent his ass. I think he learned his lesson.
But I mean,
I'm
if somebody does come out, do you get mad? You know?
I mean,
they're going to.
My thing with comedy, if it's funny, I don't care, bro. The War Rack niggas, which we're gonna get to soon, the Malibu, he did a whole. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was funny as fuck. He did a whole skit where he was imitating Indians making street food, and he was making food with his feet. He was like making food with his feet and shit on the ground and like in the dirty food and shit. And I'm like, but it was funny to me. I'm like, yo, this is hilarious, and everyone loved it in the comments. No one's like, oh my god, he went too far. You know what I'm saying? Like when comedy's done well, it's good comedy. Now if it's bad, like the Tony Hinchcliffe, I just thought it was a bad joke. I'm like, this is not a good joke, bro. Like, no, and the timing, it just didn't work. It's like no. Now with this Druski shit, it's hilarious. The Erika, this shit's hilarious. So I don't know. I think that he's really just the best right now. And his could have been Love show. The Love show is hilarious. The dating show is hilarious. I wish it was a serious dating show because I think it would be even more funny. But he did allude to something coming with Netflix. So let's see what he does with Netflix.
Well, the ways he would like dump the bitches was hilarious, bro.
Oh, hilarious.
Yo,
And then
so
dating
fucking
dykes.
funny.
He keeps dating dykes. Like he has a thing with dykes. Like,
Hey.
bro, what the fuck? It's funny as fuck, bro.
He's just continuing the bit.
Funny as fuck, you know. And Druski's known for like he'll go far. Literally, like he do the EPSIs, the ESPYs, or like one of those sports award shows, and he made fun of like one of the foreign players' names.
Yeah.
And it had mad controversy.
Oh no, it wasn't the foreign. He mispronounced JSN, who won Player of the Year.
Oh, he's not a foreign player?
No, he's not a foreign player. He just couldn't pronounce.
Cause I thought,
think it was
I'm
a
like, this
joke.
nigga's from a different country. Maybe that's why he can't
No.
pronounce his name. Like, that's what I thought the joke was.
No, JSN was Offensive Player of the Year. He was he's the wide receiver for the Seattle. He's the one that played in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah, and he couldn't pronounce his name, and like people were like heated about it.
Very heated.
I can't pronounce his last name either, but I'm
Very
also bad
heated.
with names.
And Jigba.
And Jigba, there we go. Yeah, thank you.
But he does that where like he'll punch down and like he does like he goes far. Like he offends. Remember when he made fun of that fat kid?
Yo,
on the
oh my
fucking-
God.
On the fucking this Kai Sinet street.
That shit was crazy.
And the mom was trying to sue him and got mad. She's like, "Why are you making fun of my son?" And,
The
and he was
Wednesday
like, "Yo,"
cosplay.
and then when you watch in the moment, it's like, "Damn, you went far," but like you went too far because we thought it might be acting. When you find out it's not acting, like the kid wasn't in on that joke. It's like, oh, we fucked up, bro. Like, cause you're fat yourself. Like, what are you doing?
You're fat yourself,
Like, calm
bro.
down. Like, why you
But
doing
that's
that to a young
exactly
kid?
why you can make those jokes. When you make jokes to another
Because
fat
you're
person,
fat
you're
yourself.
fat. You can do that.
This nigga Mar is crazy.
It's true.
But that kid was in character though. Like he didn't know
It's
like to
true.
get out of character.
I'll
Yeah,
never
you fat
forget.
shit.
I'll never forget when I was in high school. I forgot
Oh,
who it was.
shit.
We were playing soccer or some shit like that, and he got mad at me for something, and he started calling me like making fun of me like because of my weight and fat. I'm like, and I look at him like, motherfucker, you fat too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome
Like-
to the chub corner.
I think you need the backlash
That
to
shit-
to make
yeah.
yourself like popular as
Yeah.
well. So next one, you guys predict next Druski skit. Is he going Jewish,
No.
Indian?
He has too many deals to go Jewish.
You think so?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I don't know, nigga.
I don't think you understand. Like, there's too much. Here's my thing. Then it looks a little deliberate because remember, Charlie Kirk's wife has a strong relationship with Israel. That's the whole conspiracy, is that she worked with Israel to kill him.
Yeah.
That's the whole Candace Owen bit. I don't think it'd be in good taste for him to then attack to attack Jews. Like,
what if somehow, some way, he calls the Nelk boys and he's like, "Hey, can you get me just in a room with Netanyahu?"
Netanyahu has to approve the joke,
and he gets Netanyahu in on the joke, not in on the joke, but in the joke. Like he does a video with Netanyahu. Netanyahu doesn't even know what's going on. That would be crazy, and he posts that.
Israel's big on their like perception, like that they have like a whole like department about it.
He'll probably tweet. We thought Druski was a friend of Israel.
Yeah, no, legit.
Every time someone dies, a friend of Israel, another friend of Israel.
You didn't see the news?
Niggas don't say that shit about any other country.
Oh no.
A friend of Dominican Republic died. No, a friend of Israel. Nigga, how many friends you niggas have? Like, why that wording? Oh, because you want to promote your country.
Yeah.
While someone's dying. What the fuck is wrong with you, Netanyahu?
There was a building that got blown up by Iran during like the drone strikes, and there was a mass like a bunch of bots just disappeared off the internet. And they're saying like Israel has like bot farms to like push their agendas. Like this is real stuff that's been like investigated.
So Druski, you might not have to do the Jewish joke because
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Those bots would destroy you.
That's what I'm saying.
Druski's Instagram randomly deleted. Oh.
He might do it about inflation and like gas and shit. Maybe like
no, there's a lot of other shit.
Or
he
the
could
war
do.
of Iran. Like
he could do
might
it
do
a year
that.
from now.
Yeah,
but if he does it next, it hits harder.
It hits. It
it's
does.
Like yo, he did it. We called him out and he did it, and it's so funny. And then, oh my god,
it does hit harder. Which one do you think he's about to do?
I think it's that. But the Netflix deals, etc. I mean,
That's
we'll
what I'm
see.
saying,
We'll
yeah.
see what happens. But I think it's gonna be that.
I got gas.
John Cena's back, guys.
Hold on, real quick.
Super chats. How's your super chats?
Yeah.
Idris, I'm gonna say you're first because
Idris Elba.
Idris 7220.
Hijack season 2 sucked. Idris Elba
with the 1999. Thank you. If that it's about Jay-Z too, real quick. If that interviewer was really on his job, he would have asked Jay-Z about "Is That Your Bitch" song. So Jay-Z song about "Is That Your Bitch." That was more disrespectful than "Not Like Us" and "Super Ugly." Jay-Z is talking trash about battle culture needing to go. Fuck him.
You're not wrong.
I mean, yeah. No, there's hypocrisy. That's what it is. It's
a lot of shit, yeah.
Hypocritical Hove, that's my handle. That's your new handle. No more longer International Hove. Yo.
In case y'all know, I speak
Speak
Spanish too.
Niggas good as fuck. That's a problem, nigga. That nigga about to drop some heat this year. Shit. John Cena did a video today, and he's like, I'm filming a movie. I'm on set, but, I'm filming in Vegas or, L.A., and WrestleMania's in LA or in Vegas, whichever one of the ones. And he's like, I'm making a comeback. The road to WrestleMania. He's like, I'm hosting WrestleMania. They need a host.
That shit?
Yeah, nigga. So I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know how I feel about that. Because obviously, he's going to fight again. You're not going to host and not fight.
Didn't he just retire?
I seen an interview saying that he was done. Like, he was completely done. And he don't want to do nothing with that. Like, how you just going to
Like, I literally saw
That's
a
my
video
goal. I'll
saying
watch
that.
it.
You're gonna watch it to see him, but you lost that way, and now you said you wanted to be done.
I don't think he's gonna fight.
That's crazy.
If anything, the only thing I can see happening, which I wouldn't be mad at, let's say if he were to host it and one of them tries to like fight him or whatever, and he actually, he's like, oh whatever, catches him off guard, boom, bodies his shit. But like that's about it.
He has to become a character. That's the only way it works for me. Like I remember when Vince McMahon's son was a reoccurring character, like as like a partial like
Shane McMahon.
Like on some like, oh I'm kind of running it now. Like that's how they'd have to put it in. I don't want to like. Why would you host? What do we get out of that?
I don't know. It's got to be money.
Just once?
It's got to be money. They probably threw him a big bag, bro.
They had to have.
Does he need it though? Like your claims are saying.
If
you
niggas
was
throw you
Dunsky.
$10 million,
that's
$10 million, come host WrestleMania.
I would.
Oh fuck it, I'll do it.
I'd do it for less.
$10 million, bro.
I'd do it for less.
They're on Netflix.
That's also back pay for the years of non-payment that they were getting. Like a lot of those wrestlers weren't getting shit. I think this is him viewing it as like I'm getting what I deserved anyway.
I wasn't excited for WrestleMania. I probably was gonna watch it because I just like to watch and be updated, and it's a classic moment every year. But now I'm excited because I'm like, let's see what this nigga does. Is he gonna get his ass beat? Is he gonna make a comeback? God forbid it goes wrong. Like it's like he hosts, but then he gets injured. He can't act for 2 years because he's doing surgery now. Like, because he's gotten injured before. So it's like you're accident prone. You have to be careful. Why would you
Bro,
put yourself in that predicament? It's
He
gotta
le-
be because it's $10 million. It's gotta be $10 million.
Bro, he left the Skechers in the ring, bro.
He left the Skechers in the ring?
He left the Skechers in the ring and walked off. Like, that shit
All the
was
retirement merch, all that retirement merch was for nothing.
Yeah, that shit crazy. The last ride and shit.
He gotta, bro, he has to be up there, bro, like making shit worse for everybody. Like, he gotta be in the middle of a match and be like, your match just turned into a hell in a cell, and the cell just dropped from the sky, bro. That's the only way it would work, bro.
Yeah, no. That shit was crazy. Also, Kanye West is making the fucking fake Michael Jackson famous again. The fake Michael Jackson was in the fucking video, Father, with Travis Scott and Kanye West. And he's gone online to talk about the experience.
The crazy one?
The crazy one. The one that thinks he's Michael Jackson.
Nigga be watching impersonators like he's watching himself.
Kanye hired him. Literally, 3 weeks away from the movie coming out.
Kanye's
3.5 weeks from the Michael Jackson movie coming out. We got this guy. Look at him.
He's in the music video, right?
He's in the music video.
Yeah, that is him.
Bro, it's literally him. Look at Michael Jackson.
I remember he was in an interview like, they didn't ask me to be a part of the movie. We reported on that shit. That shit was hilarious.
Now. So this is my first time playing the.
Is it
whole
audio
video
or it's showing?
It's not showing.
Picture too.
Oh, not showing? Okay, let's swap it here.
Like I said, I've seen some glimpses, I've seen some taggings, I've seen some.
Is this the fucking Michael Jackson guy?
Some photos.
Fabio Jackson.
Whatever, screenshots. Here we go.
Look at his face, bro. Happy as shit. We don't gotta hear it because we don't get copyrighted. Look at happy as fuck. Even though he's just standing still the whole time in the background.
Oh man, the memories. The memories.
He even tries to talk like Michael.
And that's sad, you guys. The memories are crazy.
Like it happened
first of
30 years
all, I
ago.
wanna
What
say
memories?
big
Nigga, you just
shout
sat
out
down.
To the team, that made this whole thing possible. It's not my project, but I'm happy, to say that yes, I was involved, and yes, that is me. And I just want to give a big shout out to the whole crew there in the making of this music video, Father. Shout out to the co-producers, the people that built the set. It's very magical to me because this was my very first involvement in a music video, especially such a big, artist like Ye. And I also had my wonderful wife and I had my child there on set. So yes, for those out there that are wondering if that was me in the Father video, yes, it was me. The whole idea was to make it like in a tapestry type of thing. So, and that's what I did. A lot of people need to cut some slack on Bianca. She is, I'll probably put
Because I guess she
into more
directed the
detail,
video. Bianca
my
Sensory, Kanye's wife.
experience on set. But she was there. She was wonderful for everybody. She was just like the first person I met. She was welcoming. She was warm. She was happy. This will live in my memory, rent free.
Yo.
That is a big moment though, Kanye West.
Nigga, he's not Michael Jackson though. Kanye put you in that because you look like Michael Jackson.
He brought back MJ.
Like, this is so crazy, bro. When has an impersonator gotten this much acclaim? It reminds me, I guess, like the Drake one that did a Drake party and everything.
Yeah, and they did the Drake lookalike
I think
party.
Drake might have met him, maybe. No? Didn't Drake meet him one time or some shit? And it's like a new Drake one. You guys saw that recently? It's like another Drake impersonator.
Bro, I'm trying
It's
to tell
crazy.
you. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
This is crazy.
Dick riding will get you far in life, bro. If you dick ride enough, certain niggas, apparently you will succeed. I don't know how. Bro, because this is just dick riding, bro.
It's a different level.
And Mar mad at me about Playboy Cardi. You say something about this, nigga. Speak. Express yourself. Where are the dildo jokes at now?
Why would there be dildo jokes? Why? You know, it's just some people are just dick ride horribly, like you, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck you.
Playboy card ain't paying you attention.
Fuck you.
No, this is crazy. The Love Island cast member, Dominican guy Kanye has gone viral. Remember,
oh my God,
a while ago, it was reported that he had some racist remarks and he was accused of being racist against his black girlfriend, Janae, and she separated from him and her friends called him out as well. Kanye is now popular again because he is on the hit Spanish reality TV show La Casa de los Famosos. He's been on there for weeks now, and he is one of the contestants. And he's Dominican, speaking in Spanish, right? But there's a clip now that's gone viral where he is being again accused of being racist, and they're bringing up his American history on the Spanish show. He thought he was going to escape it, but they're like, no, you're racist. That's why you deleted your comments and you turned your comments off, blah, blah, blah. And this is some viral moments from La Casa de la Famosa right now. I'm going to pull up the clip.
Niggas said, we know who you are.
Basically. We know who you are. Look at this.
Don't forget to put on the TV.
Yeah.
You got the remote for that shit? You might get a remote.
That'd be a good idea. That way I don't break my arms.
Quickly.
But here we have Kanye on Telemundo.
What the fuck?
He's bugging out, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Vic just sits home and watches this.
This is crazy. This is bugging out. Look at him. He's bugging out.
What the fuck?
Oh boy, geeking over there. Yo.
What the fuck?
What is wrong with him?
But just slurped up a ghost.
They got the translation too.
Eres pésimo, hermano, como galán. ¿Te dolió? Eres un racista. Y hace lo que dicen de ti fuera. Racista.
Y sé lo que dicen de ti afuera. Racista. Usted es racista. Usted que sabe de ti afuera.
Trataste mal a tu exnovia. Racista. Racista.
He wanted to smoke though. Demon Ma! Tell me more. Tell me how I'm a racist again.
Oh my God.
God
Bro,
damn.
is that Storm from X-Men just standing next to him?
Halle Berry in the cut.
Yo, look how calm they are.
Halle Berry to the rescue. No, don't do it.
That's why you have negative comments.
It's crazy.
Yo, racist hits so much worse in Spanish. Racista.
Te duele porque es verdad. It hurts because it's true.
A poner ojos de loco. Tú no me vas a hacer nada. Si eres un niño al lado mío, eres un niño. Eres un niño, no vas a hacer nada. Racista. Los hombres aguantan. Tus comentarios en el Instagram lo dicen todo.
Oh my God.
Nigga.
God, these motherfuckers spoke Spanish that well. What fuck called him Papa?
Who is this guy?
The other guy, I don't know.
The Storm, nigga. That's Storm from X-Men.
Yo, stupid.
But then we have Kanye getting some fire on his
That
ass.
shit's
You can't escape it, bro. Puto verga, o es racista, o negativo. Nigga, I was dying seeing this shit. I'm like, yo, they got him, and they got the translations on his ass. Those Love Island fans, don't play, bro. They're gonna find that shit. They're gonna look it up. They're gonna translate it. They were waiting for this moment the whole season of this new show that he's on.
That nigga's messy. That nigga said, I saw the comments outside. Racista. Oh my God.
Yo.
Shit.
Listen, God bless Kanye. Speaking of
Hold
TV
up,
show,
real quick, another one. Idris, we're sorry too if you're watching the Jay-Z Take Now. And you're
past
not
that,
watching
pal.
live, so we are kind of past
Scroll
it.
back.
But 1999 from Idris, thank you. Also today, all the social media is all talk. Nas and Jay fans were at each other's necks. I didn't listen to Biggie until I turned 19 because of Pac. This extreme stand thing out is not new. Pac and Big are dead. What is Jay talking about?
Thank you.
Separates the fans, man. That shit's bad.
Thank you. When niggas is hot, niggas get violent, bro.
Listen, God bless.
I'm telling you.
Paradise, brand new episode of Paradise this past season, the past episode. The finale is coming tonight. I gotta watch it with Shuddy this week. I have not watched it, guys. We're recording during the Paradise finale. That shit is gonna be crazy. I just know it is. Season 1 has definitely been better. Season 2, It's good. It's just I feel like they're doing too much with the girlfriend and and she with this guy randomly now that fell in love with her on the side. This fat white guy. I'll tell you this much: he should have killed the fat white guy. Spoiler alert: you should have fucking died because that motherfucker is gonna retaliate and go. He's crazy. He's already snapped. He's gonna come back and he's gonna try to take your girl again, and you're gonna be stuck with those fucking 2 white babies. You got 2 white babies now. You're gonna have to deal with these 2 white babies. You are cooked. You're fucked. So you should have killed him. And there's so many shows and movies I watch, and it's like, oh, and I'm like, why don't they kill him and let the nigga die? Because it's not real. Just let him kill him. But I guess they need storyline. Maybe next season, season 3, some shit's happening. I don't know. But you should have killed him. You fucked up. And I can't wait for the finale because it's also a confusing season with this flashbacks that's happening and then people are like they're getting sick and like they're like flashbacks of like seeing things in the past, this random shit. I think that there's something in the air. Like the disease is something's gonna be exposed as far as what the disease is. But I gotta watch the finale. But I recommend people to watch it. Paradise, great show, favorite show on TV right now. DTF St. Louis. I've been watching it with Shorty on HBO. Great show. DTF St. Louis. During DTF St. Louis, there's a scene, and I want to ask the room. There's a scene in DTF St. Louis where this guy is being revealed that he does the dating app, right? And he actually went and met with what he thought was a girl and ended up being a guy off the dating app, right? And it's DTF, so
Like an
it's
actual
like
guy or a
it's an
trans?
actual guy, and it's DTF, and it's like we're gonna fuck, right? The guy, he's like, wait, I thought you were. He's like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to do this. I thought you were a girl, blah blah blah. But he still has lunch with the guy. He still does a date with the guy, and at the end, the guy's like, can we at least make out? Can we kiss? Right? And he kisses the guy.
Oh hell
Hmm.
no!
Right? But the whole thing is now the police are
So what
asking
the
the
fuck are
guy
you gonna ask us, bro?
because he's dead now. The guy's dead. The main guy, Stranger Things, 11's dad, he's dead. So people are asking him. The police, they're like, hey, you met with him, right? You said you kissed him. Like, do you think that he was like, was he into it? And he's like, no, he wasn't into it. I think he just did it to be nice. Like, I don't know, blah. But if you do that to be nice, are you gay? Like, how nice can you be? I'm a nice guy. I think I'm the nicest man in the world. I wouldn't kiss you to be nice.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? I might give you my cheek. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
And I'll be like, wee.
Cool little handshake.
Wee. You know, like some
face.
French shit, but I'm not gonna kiss you. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy was grabbing his ass in the show, but then he didn't grab it back. So he was like, oh, he didn't grab me back. You know, I think he was just being nice. I don't think he's gay. He didn't want me. But I'm like, wait a minute, brother. What's happening here?
I don't want to say my take on this because Vic's gonna clip it and I'm gonna look nuts. I'm gonna look nuts. Unless fuck, I don't know how to explain this. You have to have sexual attraction towards the other race. I mean, the other gender to be able to like claim that you actually like are that. Like, if you're kissing someone and you feel repulsed by it, you're clearly not gay.
Yeah, I feel like there's a
So you would do it, is what you're saying?
No, I'm not gonna randomly kiss men, Marlon, unless you want me to kiss you. If that's what you're
You
implying.
say no. Why you gotta
You
put
see,
me in?
but because you wanna throw shit at me, so now I gotta respond back. Now I have to acknowledge why you said that. Maybe it's how you really feel. I don't judge, bro. I get it, man.
God. And listen,
man.
You had gay ears. Now, I don't know. Now it's gay words. We're getting closer to gay actions.
Bro, you can be a nice person, right? You can continue to have the date with the guy, you know what I'm saying? Just
Of
talk about
course.
life or whatever the
Of
hell it
course.
is. But making out, dog. If you really
If
ain't
you're not
about
down,
it, bro.
That's weird. That's weird.
With
That's
hands on
weird,
the
bro.
cheeks.
He definitely was like interested.
He's a
Like,
nice guy.
He was trying to figure out how he felt.
Bro, the moment that guy tries to touch you, what the fuck you doing, bro? What's
But
going on?
Mar, let's say you're sexually confused. And you're like, I want to find out. So you kiss
No,
a dude.
if you're sexually confused, then yeah, by all means, go ahead.
and
go
you
crazy.
kiss him and you don't really feel it. You're like, oh, this is whack. I get hard when I kiss women.
And the show as well, the girl, his wife that cheated on this guy, right? The guy that she's cheating on with is his friend, the weatherman. Bro, they have the weirdest kinks I've seen in my life. This nigga said, she was like, what do you want me to do? Anything you want me to do to you? And he was like, put my legs put my knees to my ears.
Oh no, this nigga's crazy.
But not put nothing inside him, not peg him. I thought she was about to peg him.
Oh no.
He just wants to spread it.
Bro, he put his knees to his ears and she hopped on him like as if she was fucking him. But like
But she's
hopping
the
on
one
him.
getting fucked,
So
yeah.
she was bending his dick.
Oh no.
That flexible dick.
That might
I'm
be,
like, this show's crazy.
That
I'm
might
like,
be
what
crazy.
the
guy
fuck?
with the bent dick.
That might be a crazy position, bro.
Her husband has a bent dick. Maybe she's the one that bent her husband's dick. But then her husband wasn't requesting it. It was the weatherman requesting it. So I'm like, what the fuck? What a coincidence. Her husband has bent dick, Peyronie's disease, which is also, you watch the show? All the commercials on HBO, Peyronie's disease.
Wait, having a bent dick
If you-
is a disease?
It's called Peyronie's. But not a disease, like it's spreadable, but like...
How bent is it, bro?
like in an accident, you could get your dick bent. I think
Is it a hook?
Is that shit like
I
60
think it's like 30 degrees.
degrees?
It gotta be 30 degrees or more bent. And
Because
it's
I've seen
Peyronie's.
women say they like hooks.
But sometimes it'd be hooked to the side.
Depends
Oh,
what
and
angle
it was
on the
bent
hook.
up?
No,
or
it's not.
down?
It's not bent up. It's like bent to the side.
I thought
It could be both. I don't know.
it was
I'm
normal.
not an expert in this, guys. But we'll let's get a Peyronie's expert.
look like
in
an
the
exit
studio.
ramp.
You don't want to kind of get in the commercials and
Bet
ads.
like an exit ramp.
Angela,
I'll do an
Angela,
ad.
That shit
Angela,
hit a Yui,
don't,
nigga.
Angela, do not generalize this with you guys.
Hold on, what did
It's
she say?
Victor watching this shit.
What kind of crap are you guys
It
saying?
is Victor.
No, this is an amazing show. It's an amazing
It's
show.
like the show of the hockey people.
Oh, the
I
gay
hate it
hockey
rivalry.
players?
He watches this stuff.
No, that's a good
It's
show.
not
That's
us.
a good
Good
show.
shows,
That's
bro.
a good show.
Listen, this DTF shit, you guys gotta watch it. This shit is insane, bro. It keeps getting crazier and
You might have
crazier.
to try that shit out and let us know if it's good or not.
With
No,
the bent dick?
The bent
do that.
knees. The bent
Oh,
knees.
the bent
I can't do that shit, bro. I think I got a hernia right now, nigga. If I do that shit, I might die.
Bent knees is crazy.
If you put my knees to my ears, bro, I might shit everywhere. That's gonna be a sticky situation. We don't want.
Bro, I
that
just
would
think,
never happen.
I'm just thinking the draft that goes like past your butt, man.
Bro, your shit spread wide open, bro.
That shit's crazy, bro.
That's
Hey, yo, what
crazy.
But this is the same
fuck?
guy. He has a kink
Yo.
in the show where he likes to be suffocated by her, and she sits on him. She puts her butt in his face.
I'll take
Bro,
that.
why are
That's
you
kinda
watching
sexy.
this
so he
porn?
can't breathe.
I'll do that.
That's kind of sexy.
What?
I'll do that.
You
Sit there and sit on me, nigga. No bullshit. I'll die, nigga. Let me die for a couple minutes. I don't give a fuck. I'm standing there. Nigga.
What if it stinks?
If that
Oh,
shit
nah,
fat,
nah.
bro.
No,
We
it
got
doesn't
out straight off
stink.
the
It doesn't
shower.
stink.
Straight
It
off the
doesn't stink.
shower. No.
Yo, I'm wiping
Yeah.
my face, dog.
Ain't gonna be off a jog, nigga. She's come off the shower, nice and
Little
clean.
juice.
I'm there on the bed already.
No, you're crazy. Nah, I can never be that vulnerable during sex.
Yeah.
Nigga, put the camera at your side, nigga. Don't put the camera at me while you're saying that shit. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not letting some girl suffocate me. Nigga,
You want the suffocation?
no, nigga, I don't want the suffocation. I'm raw, out.
It's because you got asthma, though.
No,
you might
no,
die for real. nigga. You
no.
might die for
Listen,
real,
man.
nigga.
No.
Also-
you should never be willing to pass out while your dick is out.
Invincible.
Mad
Invincible's
vulnerable.
back. Brand new season of Invincible.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
catching up on it. I'm watching Invincible. Invincible's back. Daredevil's back too. I'm catching up on it. I gotta watch it properly. Daredevil, Invincible. Two of my shows, they're back. This month, April, coming up. The Boys is back with their last season. It's a lot of good
Some
TV.
good shows,
Some
facts.
good shit, bro. It's about to be crazy.
Isn't that movie next month too?
Michael Jackson and
Michael
something else. I
Jackson.
think something else might be coming next month, movie wise. But also, in 90 Day Fiance, I want to show you guys a clip of 90 Day Fiance. Last time we spoke about 90 Day Fiance and showed a clip, it went viral with Gino. This time around, 90 Day Fiance, I'm watching this show 90 Day Fiance, but it's before the 90 days, so it's before they even propose, get married at all. And it's a different spin-off show that I've watched, but I haven't watched in a while. I'm like, let me watch the new season. Bro, in the new season, there's this white woman named Lisa and this Nigerian man named Daniel. Similar to baby girl Lisa and Soulja Boy from past seasons. It's like a very, famous couple, Nigerian, white
Euphoria.
woman.
Euphoria's back.
Euphoria's back. That's what's back. Yes, true. The trailer, I think the real deal trailer's dropping soon too, the big one. That's gonna be good.
Sydney
Final
Sweeney titties.
final season. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney's back. Yeah, God bless.
Yummy.
Gap jeans everywhere. Gap
You
jeans are
won't
wet
let
everywhere.
her sit on you.
City Sweetie.
Let her sit on me until I suffocate? No, bro.
Not suffocate, but like a little bit.
Yeah.
Not die, because you die if you suffocate.
Oh, I've let a lot of women sit on my face.
I'm not really gonna. Yeah,
What's
bro.
going
That's
on?
what I'm
Let's
saying,
take a line,
nigga.
then.
That's what I was just saying.
No,
I'm not really gonna die.
You just pushed the limit.
No.
You pushed the limit. You just pushed the limit.
You took it like you really like getting suffocated.
Just a little
under there.
CPR. That's it, nigga.
And you talking like that's all you did. Like that was your provocative. Like that's your bag.
Damn. Damn.
Nah, cause point the camera at yourself, bro. Cause this freak ass nigga is talking.
God damn.
Like he just like he gets to the crib and waits for it like it's an appointment. like it's coming. Yeah? Like it's coming. Like he planned for this to happen, bro. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I got freaky and I wanted to lay down and do some freaky stuff.
But listen, look at this. So 90 Day Fiance, before 90 days, right? This woman was a lesbian for 21 years. And she was married to a woman, and she still is married to a woman. They have not divorced, but she has not told her boyfriend this in Nigeria. And they're planning on getting married and everything. And she is breaking the news to him of actually lying about everything step by step. First she lies and then tells him about the marriages and everything. But then she holds back the lesbian factor. Until like 2 episodes later, she finally reveals to him that she was a lesbian. This is a very religious man. He literally went to meet a king of his culture, an actual king. They met with the king to actually get blessings for the marriage. And then she does this. Look at this shit, bro. This is some of the craziest shit I've seen. This shit is hilarious. Let's put it in order.
The picture.
Right there. We'll keep that up. Just to keep it up.
So why didn't you mention them to me? Why didn't you discuss it with me? You only
The marriages. You can put it up too.
Well, you never really asked. And so I just never mentioned it. But there's... Yeah.
I don't feel bad. You can get married to 100 men and divorce.
He thinks
but
they're men.
When you meet your God-given husband, it lasts forever.
That's a good finessing Nigerian man.
So what transpired?
No, he loves it, nigga. I think he really loves
they
it.
haven't all been faithful.
I've seen the show enough.
Really?
Yeah.
I've met enough Nigerians.
One did.
Okay, one did.
He's looking for citizenship. I don't go fuck what you tell me.
So tell me about this 50 men. What happened?
The fifth one was really bad. We were married a few months, and then they ran off to be with somebody else, and I couldn't locate them for quite a while. And I recently located them.
Okay.
And I filled out the divorce papers, but I'm still married.
You are still married to the fifth one?
I am still married.
Yeah, brother, there goes your visa.
Look at him, look at him.
Dang.
Fuck.
I wanted to tell you
All this
before you
work
asked
for
me
nothing.
to marry you. But you asked me to marry you in the middle of the airport with everybody there, and I couldn't say no, and I couldn't tell you that.
So I have been sleeping with another man's wife.
Nah, he's heartbroken.
We are legally separated.
Oh. Uh-oh.
He's about to pass out, bro.
My visa.
You don't know what you have cost me. Sleeping with another man's wife in my culture is a sin. They will banish you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he said the coach. He said the coach.
They'll banish you. Shut up.
They'll banish.
Daniel, listen, I have not been with this person for 9 years. 9 years. We've been married, but we have not lived in the same state. We have not shared the same bed for 9 years. We have been separated for 9 years.
I call you on phone every day. After our conversation, I will tell you I love you and you respond.
Because I love you.
You love me and you have not told me about it. Can you keep shut? Keep quiet.
Shut up. Keep quiet.
Uh-oh. Everybody locked it.
This is some months we have been dating. You never told me.
No. I was scared to tell you. It took me a long time
Oh,
to
he's
get
hungry.
the divorce, but the divorce is almost here.
That third leg. Nah.
Bro, this is so well scripted. It's insane.
Insane, bro.
Nigga, this is real. You niggas think
Nah, that's not real. That's not real.
Bro. This is real, bro.
It's not real, Vic.
I never hide anything. You told me you love me.
I do love you.
Sleeping with another man's wife, I don't think is love.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
I'm sorry.
My uncle came all the way from Owerri to Lagos because of you and I. My friends came. But I never know you have, hidden stores. So I've lied to them.
You didn't lie to them. I did this. I'm sorry that it took me so long to tell you.
This is unbelievable.
I don't know how to fix this. I'm sorry. Do you want your ring back? I'll give you your ring back and I'll leave.
He ain't
Big,
answered
you
that
gonna
ring.
tell me this shit ain't scripted? Fuck out of here.
No, it's not. It's not. Y'all niggas crazy.
That's scripted. 100%.
You can't script no shit like this.
Yes, you can.
Hell no.
Hell yeah, you can.
My goodness.
Look at him. Oh my goodness.
I've been sleeping with her. Sleeping with another man's wife. No.
I don't know what to do. Oh my God.
Well,
There you go.
how are you feeling? You nervous?
And then the crazier moment right here.
You're not gonna tell them about what happened, are you?
No, I'm not. My dad.
The worst thing. I feel like dying.
Damn. I feel bad for him, bro. Like, if it was for the visa, alright, but damn.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He was dying for that visa.
I feel like dying. Nigga sound like Lil Wayne.
I feel like dying.
That's where they sampled it
I feel
from.
like dying.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
I've done the worst. I've committed the worst sin. Sleeping with another man's wife. I feel like someone poisoned me. Someone.
Should have never told him. I should have kept it a secret.
In America, they have been legally separated.
No. Don't tell me in America.
The
You
producer's
don't have
trying to
tell me
explain him.
that.
He's like, no.
I respect my culture. I'm engaged with another man's wife. In my culture, we don't do that. It's a very big offense if you should do it in our tribe. It's something that will bring shame not only to me, but to my family as well. I could be banished because of Lisa, because of our lies.
I want to go back to him, but I'm scared.
So then, this is when she reveals that she is it's
She's
not
a Whopper.
men. It's
That's
not men.
crazy.
It's gay.
That Whopper commercial goes with it.
The what?
The Whopper commercial goes with it.
Nigga.
Just throw a Whopper in their face.
This is the type of girl you find at American
try it.
Gang, you know what I'm saying?
This is when she revealed she just said to him that it's women, that she's lesbian.
It's not.
Don't
It's not as bad as.
come close to me.
Daniel.
You're telling me you're being a lesbian?
Listen.
Don't try it.
Listen.
Don't even come. Don't try it.
Listen. I'm telling you the truth before we talk to your uncle.
Bro, look at it.
I want it all out. That's
has-
why I
she
said
has
I
the
needed
worst
another day. I
wigs in
wanted
the
you
world.
to know
That's what I was gonna
everything.
say, bro. You gonna have
Are
the
those
audacity
wigs?
to- Yes.
Daniel,
Because he tells her to wear her wig because she doesn't like her natural hair.
Don't come close to me.
please try to understand.
That boy's crazy.
This is a
You don't know how hard it
Nigerian
was to-
You have a
scammer.
lot of secrets.
I have no more secrets.
Scam.
Just listen, please.
I want to be like you.
I'm trying to tell you who I am.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not a lesbian. I'm not straight. I'm not bisexual. I just believe that people should love people. People should love people by their soul. And people should love people for who they are on the inside, not on what is on the outside. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
You told me you have had series of, relationship. I didn't know it's your fellow women, same sex.
Yes.
And you have been lying to me.
I'm sorry.
You are evil.
That was funny. That was funny.
That was a good
That
one
was
right
funny.
Taking care of you.
That was funny.
I'm not evil. I have a good heart. And I'm a good person.
What makes you a good person? Sleeping with your fellow women?
That doesn't make me evil.
Sleeping with your fellow women.
I'm
Yeah,
still
this
the
nigga's
same
hilarious,
person
bro.
you fell in love with.
Oh no.
The same person who tell lies and keep secrets.
I love you.
I don't want to hear that from your mouth again.
I love you.
Don't say that again.
And you can't tell me not to say those words because I mean it. I am in love with you, Daniel. That's why I'm coming clean to you. I could have kept this a
Not
secret
scripted,
forever and
nigga.
not told you.
If this was scripted,
But
these
I'm
people would be
telling
winning
you.
Shut your
Oscars.
mouth.
he-
You have
he
been touching
actors
by a
on
woman.
You've been
Not
touching
even woman, women.
women, multiple women.
You are a liar.
I'm just a person who has been lost.
Oh my
I
god.
feel bad for her too, though, because they're not same culture.
No.
Can you
Oh,
hold
look
this
at it. He
ring?
gives the ring back. He gives the
No.
ring back. Can you hold it?
Hold the range.
Oh, he tossed that shit.
I've seen that from your head to toe is full of secrets and lies. So you're full of evil.
I'm not full of evil, Daniel.
She looks pretty evil.
She
now.
looks evil as
I'm
hell.
staying in my room tonight.
Fucking craziest wig, bro.
Nah, this is scripted. She looks horrible. She looks horrible, Vic. Vic, this can't be real.
Bro, these people have
I thought
mental.
I've seen it all.
Nah.
Or she keep on vomiting secrets.
Vomiting secrets.
No.
He's really like.
He's about to throw up.
Yeah, that's really affecting me.
I didn't think
That
you'd call me
boy's
evil.
stressed.
I'm not evil. I just believe a person loves a person. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Nigga.
The way she talks pisses me the fuck off.
Daniel's not gonna accept me for who I am. You know what? Him. Him.
Oh shit. The turn in 30 seconds.
Bro, you gonna tell me this ain't for Visa, bro? He's 39, she's 52. Bro.
Listen.
Thank you.
Looking like
You
she
niggas watch anime? This is real TV.
Looking like she lives.
That's real television.
Looking like she lives at Burger
Thank
King.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
real television.
That's not real television, Vic.
Nigga, that's real television.
No, it's not.
That
bro.
lady, they
That's
caught-
not scripted.
They
was
went
so
to the
good.
local Family Dollar and
Put
asked
it
if
on
she
him.
wanted to be in the show, bro. That's what that was.
Marloon, how fake was that?
That was so fucking fake.
Nah, it's not. It's not.
That shit's scripted, bro.
Nah, it's not.
Vic, they
If you
gave
watch the
him-
whole season, you get more
shit's
into it. You realize like how
Nah,
real it is because it's embarrassing, vulnerable.
You don't think people would embarrass themselves scriptedly for money and content?
I would bring it up, but I
Bro, when
forgot.
you're working at Family Dollar and only being able to afford Burger King, bro,
No,
you're
no.
gonna accept that. Yes,
No,
the
no,
fuck
no,
you
hell
are, bro.
no, you niggas is crazy.
Yes, you are.
Nigga, if
bro.
90 Days Fiance was scripted, that shit would have been exposed years ago. Years ago. People watch it because it's not scripted. That's the point of it. It's so raw.
Do you truly believe that these people are not playing a role that they've created in their own heads?
No. I think eventually, like the people that be on for mad seasons, like Big Ed, the nigga with no neck, the midget man with no neck, Gino now, because he's back again with a different another spinoff that they do. I think eventually it's a monetary thing for them. They realize like, oh, this is the only fame I got, so they keep doing it and do weird shit and it's like awkward. But the first shows, especially this one, like this, is raw. Nigga, there's this episode that went viral on TikTok when she ate Nigerian food and she shit the bed. They woke up in the morning and he was wet. Everyone
She
was
had
wet.
the runs?
She shit the entire bed.
And he still loved
and
it.
he stayed with her
because he wants the visa.
And it's so funnier because the morning when she's talking about it, this nigga's eating like a chocolate bar. And I'm like, what the fuck? How are you? And it's like very like symbolic. Like this nigga eating chocolate, but then they're talking about her shit in the entire bed. It's funny as fuck.
Exactly,
bro.
scripted.
Bro,
No, it's not scripted.
No, you know what I think it is? It's like Love Island that last season where it's like everyone is playing because they want to get success or fame because they saw the success other people
even
had.
like in Love Island, we were like, oh no, this and that, blah blah, and then this this motherfucker was like, yo, like. No, like there was some decisions being fucking tampered with and shit like that. You know
And
what
there
I'm
was
saying?
decisions that the members were making not for love. It was for their own advancement in their careers.
That shit's scripted.
It's a bunch of anime fans. That's why you guys hating on this shit.
That shit's
it's real
real.
TV. That's real TV. Speaking of TV, the Harry Potter show is coming soon, but it might be fucking ruined because the creator J.K. Rowling again with her transphobic comments from the past. Now she's again. After because for those who don't know, J.K. Rowling wasn't included. She didn't want to be a part because she was facing a lot of controversy during the time of the reunion that they did for the happy Harry Potter a couple years ago on HBO Max. She wasn't a part. She wasn't involved, etc. Because her past comments about transgender and rights and equal right gender rights and gender roles. This time around, again, days after the Harry Potter trailer's out, J.K. Rowling's back on social media. She makes a new post, and I'll put it up right here where people can see it. The J.K. Rowling post on Twitter, which is it's probably still up because she's stupid. She didn't delete it. I'm pretty sure it's still up, so we could just look up J.K. Rowling. Multi-millionaire J.K. Rowling. Shouldn't be on social media. You could just hide, let the show drop, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. But she's gonna stay her opinion about this. Wait a minute, did she delete it?
She's been on this shit for years.
She might have deleted it. No, I think I see it. Yeah, let's wait for it to pop up right here. It's the photo of, you guys have probably seen that viral story of the athlete right here. Today's ruling by the IOC means a whole return to fair sport for women and girls, but I'll never forget the scandal of Paris 2024, when people who consider themselves supremely virtuous and progressive publicly cheered on men punching women. And then people said, I don't understand why this is an issue to you. I think it's important to keep the conversation respectful and grounded. The situation around Paris 2024 was complex, and people were often trying to balance fairness, inclusion, safety, and good faith. And then she says, there's no complexity. 2 men were permitted to box against women and robbed them of their medals. And they said, wasn't he supposed to sue you? And she says, I'm still waiting. J.K. Rowling's for all the smoke. She does not care. She's on this shit. She is what's it called? Standing on business with this. She's not gonna change her, which is pretty rare to see someone in this position where they face certain backlash, and they're so successful. Literally fucking created Harry Potter, right? We just had the Tyler Perry actor from Black and Beauty, who's nowhere near J.K. Rowling level, apologize to social media after he was talking about his religious views, and he's saying like, gay people, you guys are going to hell. He's like, you know, are you going to hell? You know, it's in the Bible, you're going to hell, blah, blah. It's like, brother, you play a gay character. And then everyone killed him, and he's like apologizing online, and he's like, I'm sorry, I misspoke, etc. J.K. Rowling has not done that. She's doubled down, tripled down, and quadrupled down. Do we see this affecting the show at all? The trailers now, when you watch it, it says J.K. Rowling, like, in your face. Like, because for those who don't know, season 1 is book 1. Season 2 is going to be book 2.
Yep.
Each book is going to be a season. So, by default, she has to be involved because it's her story.
I don't think this affects it at all. J.K. Rowling's been doing this since 2018 or 2017.
Harry Potter is still fucking huge.
Yeah, she's been having this opinion for over a decade now, and they made a video game. I think they made one of the Fantastic Beasts while she was saying this stuff. They did the anniversary stuff.
I think they learned to separate her from her fucking work.
No, that's literally what it was, because it's such like renowned work that you just can't separate. You just can't cancel the work. You have to just ignore her.
Harry Potter is fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah, no, like that doesn't surprise me. I'm shocked people still react to her. That fuels her. Like I stopped caring about what J.K. Rowling thinks.
No, she's clapping back, nigga. She likes that shit.
Oh, she's been doing it for 10 years.
Yo, she's like maybe one of the richest Karens, if not the richest Karen out there. Local news we have.
Real quick too, Young Goofy 90 with the 199. Y'all need to do a reaction of Calvicular interview. I don't know if y'all know who Calvicular is.
I don't know.
He's like a streamer thing. I was looking into it real quick, bro. It's like an hour interview, so we'll look at it at another day. Probably talk about it more.
What's so important about the interview?
Oh,
so respectfully, let's not even mention that guy.
I know.
Yeah,
Let's not mention that guy.
It's not worth it. Yeah.
Let's not give him no attention. God
We
bless.
appreciate you though.
But God bless you though. God bless you though.
Yeah, he's the face of the Republicans.
God bless his heart. Judge rules Survivor star from Rhode Island, Richard Hatch, who was, I saw him recently on the House of Villains, right? I'm like, what? Richard Hatch lives in Rhode Island? Judge rules Survivor, a famous reality TV show, Survivor. You know, everyone knows Survivor, literally surviving. This man was one of the winners of Survivor. He owes $3.2 million back in taxes. This man, he has been battling with the U.S. government over taxes for 2 decades. He was the first winner of Survivor. He owes the federal government over $3.2 million in unpaid taxes and penalties of his prize money. He never reported the taxes on his prize money.
I told you.
A U.S. District Court judge recently ruled against Hatch, allowing the government to begin collecting the debt. The government alleges Hatch fraudulently transferred 2 Newport, Rhode Island properties to his sister to avoid paying his tax liabilities.
And chat, remember when Vic was like, oh, the Love Island people just get the money and don't pay taxes? No, nigga, everyone pays taxes. It doesn't matter if it's out of here, in this country, out of this country, you have to still pay it. You're a U.S. worker.
And he had original winnings of $1 million, but with penalties and everything, it's $3.2 million now they has to pay back. That's crazy, bro.
It doesn't matter if you earned it overseas or not. If you're a U.S. worker, you have to pay U.S. taxes, especially if it's a U.S. corporation providing a U.S. product and service. God bless.
How they determine the state is just wherever you live.
It's where it's all that. I have no idea, but I know because it's a U.S. company and they're doing like that show aired in the U.S.
Yeah,
so it's that you have to pay U.S. taxes. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
It doesn't.
That's so crazy, man. And he also, for those who don't know, he basically, technically, he's the most famous reality star in the history of Rhode Island. Because he was the first winner of Survivor, Richard Hatch, and it's like a thing.
They mention him in Paradise.
They mention him everywhere. Like he's known for being that guy that literally, surviving, doing anything to survive. I think he had like naked scenes that went viral. Like he was pushing it to the limit, betraying the friends, and people use him as an example of like how to win Survivor, because he did it right away. War Rack. I'll play this clip real quick. War Rack is shitting on rappers. The rappers of War Rack, Malibu, Chief, all of them are shitting on the rappers of Rhode Island. They're saying that Rhode Island sucks. I disagree. I think you guys are horribly wrong, and you are inaccurate. And I think any rapper out there that feels any type of way should respond to them with a diss track. You got to respond to War Rack. Do not let them shit on your name. They said that the rappers in Rhode Island were so bad that that's why they started rapping. Because they suck so bad.
Yeah, and they won't say nothing because they're scared. Y'all scared. Where's your diss tracks? Getting torched by Warwick dudes.
You got to respond to the War Rack guys. This is like they're the chief chiefs of Warwick. You have to respond to them by default.
It's crazy. You getting dissed by a dude that lives next to a Walmart. Nasty. Gross.
Here we have the interview clip. They spoke about this on a podcast. Can they see it? I don't know. This is Malibu.
Honest, and I think it's the same. How did you guys get started doing the War Rack thing? I'll be honest. I'll be fucking 100% honest, and I think it's the same. We saw the local talent, and we were like, dude, we're sick of this shit. We want to be the best that there is. Everybody in our state, sucks. I love our state, but the truth of the matter is, they fucking suck.
Bad.
We would hear their
really
talent,
bad.
and we would just be like, no, we could do that way better. And look what happened. We did it way better.
Yeah, and not even that. We the way we went about it
Toss me the Vaseline.
too. I feel like most people in our state, they just want to talk into a mic and make a video, and they think that they're gonna blow
make
up.
it.
They think they're cool.
Everybody in our state be like, yeah, I'm a fucking gangster. I'm gonna rap about it and be so cool. I'm gonna fucking make it. Hey, buddy, Kevin Gates already did that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like we're our own.
He's from
personality.
Ohio.
So the way that it popped off, it was very natural, very smooth. We just
it's
looked
almost
at.
like we did it before. That's what it
100%
feels like. It feels like we
for it,
did
bro.
it in a different lifetime or something. It's like
It's
weird.
really truthfully, we just looked around us, and all we saw was fucking horse shit.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
Listen,
Horse shit.
we need to stop. One thing is trolling, one thing is being funny, but they sound very serious. And if that's the case, guess what? You guys are lying. You are lying completely. Especially, we could go generationals because we're talking about older rappers from the generations of the past. Whether it's the Chachi of Pawtucket, whether it's the John Hopes, whether it's the peak J Deuce, Oreo. Remember Oreo? Oreo when Oreo was back in his bag, Flawless, like that whole era. Because that's kind of what they were saying, that they saw like the past era and they sucked, and we started doing our own thing. Flawless. I don't know what you're talking about, like
Swifty now.
And now the new generation, we got Swifties, we got the new Chachi, the younger Chachi, Joe Bruce. There's a bunch of younger guys making the scenes. The OTR, what they're currently doing right now, that whole collective over there. Joe Thunderstorm, who we love over here, and even younger. You know, these guys.
Why Try
from New England, just even on a area level, people nearby. Angel Mercedes, who always changes his fucking name. That nigga's a monster, but he always changes his rap name, but he's been rapping for years.
But where they at?
You know what I'm saying? But
where you at?
You guys gotta respond.
You gotta respond. You wanna know why? Because you're getting dissed by dudes who live next to Post Road. They wake up and they hear the airplane fly over their house. That's nasty. You gotta fight back. Fight back. You wanna drop all these tracks? Get in the booth. Start rapping. Start fucking rapping, bro. Defend your city. God damn. Niggas want me to share a song. Get in the booth.
Warwick's airport. No, Warwick's highway smells like shit.
When you pass by, no bullshit.
Every time you pass by Warwick on the
shit hits your
highway, it
vents, too.
smells like shit. You're gonna let these guys speak on behalf of the rap scene? No.
Crazy.
Not today.
Yo, you drive to Warwick down that Elmwood Strip, the first thing you see is a Trump flag hanging. That's who's representing your rap scene.
Yeah.
Get in a booth.
Yeah, no, we're losing it. If we let these guys speak for us, speak for you guys, let's not the case. And also, Warrack, come back up here. Come back up here. You guys say that to us, and we'll debate you. We'll play Rhode Island music to argue against you. Let's go song for song. You know, you guys are decent. You're getting a little bit better, but in my eyes, I thought it was parody. Now you seriously want to say you're better than all the Rhode Island rappers?
That's crazy.
You're losing it.
Jaleel, yeah.
Let's not push it that far.
That's crazy.
You're fucking going crazy.
No, they won't.
There's a controversial story right now that's happening. And I want to get you guys' take on it because to me, I guess if it's the backing of the funding of this project's angle, but just for what it is, I was like confused. I'm like, okay. But there is a mural right now, an LGBTQ plus club in Providence is right now facing some controversy after there's a new mural on the building, the Dark Lady. And the mural is the woman that got killed in Ukraine on the bus. Not in Ukraine. The woman that got killed, I believe, in North Carolina.
That got stabbed in the train?
On the train.
Oh, shit.
She got stabbed on the train. The Ukrainian. She was Ukrainian.
The white girl?
Yes, the white woman that was killed.
That the baby made a song
in
about?
Charlotte. Yeah, in Charlotte, North Carolina in 2025 by a man who had a criminal record, etc. And it was a black man. So obviously it goes even more viral because it seems people like a black man kills a white woman. So it went super viral over Twitter and people were debating and etc. Killing the baby when he made a song about it. The issue honoring this person's death has become political because they're saying that Trump has blasted Democrats for how they reacted to her mother's appearance during his State of the Union address last month. Around the country, they're saying that the murals are popping up of this woman, and they have been reported to be funded by Elon Musk. Not fully, but they're saying that he's funding some of these murals. So this mural might be a situation like that. So that's what they're saying. Hey, if Elon Musk is funding these murals, conservatives are funding these murals, let's take these murals down, right? There was one in Chicago that got vandalized. The mayor, Brett Smiley, called for the mural to be removed. He says that he has not spoken to the owners of the club, but he says in a statement that the murder of the individual depicted in the mural was a devastating tragedy, but the misguided, isolating intent of those funding the murals like this across the country is divisive and does not represent Providence. I continue to encourage our community to support local artists whose work brings us closer and rather than divide us further. This is something that's interesting because I guess from the funding aspect, whereas like if it's a part of a campaign, etc. But for what it was on the surface level, I'm like, why would you take it down? You know, it's like this woman got killed, but then it's Elon Musk funding and there's multiple murals. Because, you know, in Providence, we have mad murals. So I thought it was like one of those one-off murals that someone just did. Maybe the Ukrainian community here locally. No. But this seems to be like a different situation. Even David Morales, who's running for mayor as well, came out and said, he's like, we got to take this mural down. This mural should be taken down.
There's a reason why.
So what's more in your thoughts on this, Noah? Because I feel like you know more, obviously, about this.
So when she got stabbed, the Republicans used it as a talking point to say that the Democratic Party and general American society does not care if white people die, specifically white women, and that they're a danger. And they really utilized that situation as the focal point for that when it was going on, and they were pushing that. The reason why Elon Musk is supporting it is because, like we were talking about earlier, he believes in this idea that a white erasure is happening. So white people are being depopulated either by mixed race, like having children with people who are white and you're a person of color, or, you know, them losing their rights, quote unquote, or them being marginalized in some way. So when they're pushing her, they're not pushing her because they care that she died.
Yeah.
They're using her as a symbol to reflect their ideology that white people are in danger, that their survival's in danger, their existence is in danger. And they're specifically in danger because of black and brown people.
Yeah. This is something that when it comes to just the club, the club itself, Dark Lady, has spoken out and they have apologized to Providence and they said that they're gonna take it down.
I don't even know why they did that.
And they said that we don't stand by that we're sorry, we heard you, Providence, and we're gonna go about and do it. Now, if it's a campaigning aspect, and like you said, if this is the angle, because they're saying it's believed to be funded by Elon Musk, no one's confirming it yet. No one wants to talk about it. I'm pretty sure it seems like it is. That's why they don't want to confirm it or talk about it, because they don't want to face more backlash. But you know, on a surface level, I definitely was confused at first. I'm like, wait a minute, this is the woman that died. I thought it was at first like, is it someone that is conservative? Who is this white woman that they're just taking the mural down? But then it's like, oh, the funding is where it's going on, and like the actual. Because I feel like if it was just like a random artist locally, it might face some backlash. But I don't think that they would take it down. You think they would take it down?
Yes, because it's not about her death. It's solely because a black person killed her.
But because of the campaigning about it. But I'm saying, like, let's say it's someone that is just Ukrainian and they felt some type of way, you know, about this death, this woman that got killed on this train, and they just wanted to make a mural about her.
Why would they feel upset though? The guy got arrested and it was just a random murder. Like he had mental health issues and he just stabbed her. Like
maybe they feel like, oh, is this a Ukrainian woman? I'm Ukrainian. I'm sorry. I'm just a horrific death. I want to honor her. Rest in peace.
Was it a coincidence that she was that though?
That she was Ukrainian?
Yeah. Yes, it was a coincidence. It wasn't targeted.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. I think the guy had just mental health issues and he just attacked her.
He just attacked her randomly.
Yeah.
Like, this is the point. I can give you 30 stories right now that I could look up on my phone of Ukrainian women that have died in the U.S. No one's gonna care. They only cared about this situation. They made it trending is because a black person did it. It only mattered because he was black. If it was a white person that killed her, it would have never made news.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about how you feel after the fact. That's irrelevant. The only reason why you know about it is what is the problem. It's known because of the intention behind those who are pushing it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I can give you a million stories of white people dying every day. Perfect example, the black kid who killed the dude at the football game.
Yeah.
That became viral not because of violence or because a white person died. It was because a black person killed a white person. That's the problem, is why it became famous. So that's why you shouldn't support it.
Speaking of a woman killed, unfortunately, we have to report another death here in Rhode Island. Unfortunately, in Central Falls, a man has now been arrested and suspected of killing a woman in Central Falls inside of a salon. He has now been placed under police custody. His name is Lawrence, 66 years old. He was arrested last Friday at a motel in North Attleboro, according to Central Falls Police. The victim identified as Putali Kunwar 50 years old. I believe she was Indian, and she was found dead on Thursday inside Sue's salon on Hunt Street. And they're saying that the documents indicate that it might have been a robbery turned violent. So this man was trying to rob this woman and ended up killing this woman. Central Falls detectives responded to the salon around 12:50 p.m. and found the victim laying face down in the manager's office with a broken and empty case register by her feet. She had been stabbed 8 times, according to the detectives. So this man took the money from the cash register and then killed her. They reviewed security footage and it showed that the suspect entered the business at 9:52 a.m. before it opened for the day. So he was already inside of the salon before the salon even opened. This guy was plotting and scheming. He then approached the victim and took out what appeared to be a pocket knife from his jacket. And then this led to a physical struggle, and then which the woman defended herself. She tried to defend herself, and she and the suspect tussled and went off of the camera, from the camera view, to a blind spot. And then the man is then seen going back and forth, back into the front lobby and touching the cash register before returning to the office and disabling the security cameras. Wow, this is fucking crazy. And he was charged by the North Attleboro Police as a fugitive from justice. He was the founder of Los Solidos, the largest street gang in Hartford back in the 90s. Damn.
Oh, wow.
The Hartford Courant reported in 1997 that he was convicted of orchestrating the firebombing of a prison clerk's home while behind bars in Connecticut. Court record shows that he was released from prison in 2022. Holy shit. This sounds like an episode of the Mayor of Kingstown. This nigga was a gang creator, gang leader, came out of jail 2022, obviously struggling for money, doing robberies maybe, and then this one is the one that got him back in jail. God damn. Rest in peace to this woman. Our condolences over here. We have, there's a GoFundMe. I'll post a GoFundMe as well for you guys to support. It's a fundraiser in memoriam of this woman, beloved friend. They're trying to raise $20,000. They have already raised $15,000. So round of applause for that. Congratulations to her. Salon Thread. This is organized by Salon Thread. For those who don't know, Salon Thread, popular salon here in Rhode Island. They're the parent company of Sue Salon. So they have used their resources and voiced their opinions about this. Rest in peace to this woman. Gone too soon. Unfortunate situation. Very tragic death here in Rhode Island. Here we have also Rhode Island, the PC Friar player that has now been arrested. And we have an actual update as a couple hours ago. This 23-year-old from Providence College basketball player, he has now pleaded not guilty to domestic charges. This man, Duncan Powell, this is the same man that we reported on before, who had the horrible haircut. He looked crazy, and he did the flagrant foul and everything. He was aggressive on the court.
Oh, he did that shit.
So people are like, damn, if he was aggressive on the court, he probably did this shit, right? But he has pleaded not guilty.
He's just mad about the haircut.
To domestic assault and disorderly conduct. The charges stem from an incident involving his ex-girlfriend in Providence this weekend. The judge released him on $5,000 personal $5,000 bail. Ordered him not to have contact with the victim, and he was permitted to travel to Texas, where his mom lives in Texas. Powell was facing also charges out of Cranston, Rhode Island, after he allegedly threatened to harm his ex-girlfriend and her friends, according to police report. Police were called to Plainfield Pike around 1 a.m. Sunday after reports of Powell was outside of a home with a gun. And there's body camera footage as well. Providence College said that they're aware of their arrest, and the college is going to follow student conduct disciplinary process, and they have no further comment. His attorney and the actual player had no comment outside of court, and he's due back in court in April. Now let's watch real quick the clip of him. This body camera footage has been released. I haven't watched this yet, so we'll watch it together for the first time here to see what happened in this body camera footage. I'm assuming this is obviously just the arrest right here.
You definitely can't have a haircut like that and be moving like that.
College basketball player and
Nigga brought that haircut to court. He's crazy.
Oh no, he's
on
insane.
domestic violence charges. Duncan Powell was arrested over the weekend.
He's been in the news before.
Custody.
Like I told you, right now you're looking at domestic disorderly conduct charges.
For what?
Cranston police say they were called to a residence on Plainfield Pike just after 1 a.m. Sunday, where a woman there said her friend's ex-boyfriend was outside her house with a gun, threatening to shoot them.
So I want to get your side of the story, okay?
You understand?
I didn't do nothing.
A search of Powell and the area showed he didn't have a weapon. Meanwhile, a few hours later, Providence police took a walk-in complaint from Powell's ex-girlfriend where she outlines the events that took place. According to the police report, she said Powell was upset she was ending the relationship. She reported he threw a water bottle at her, hitting and bruising her knee, and that she left and went to her friend's house in Cranston. She said Powell showed up there, threatened to shoot her friends and her mother, and Cranston police got involved. She also said that Powell had assaulted her about 6 times in the past and that she found a tracker underneath her car. Powell was arraigned in front of a bail commissioner Sunday morning on his domestic violence and disorderly conduct charge out of Cranston and released on a $1,000 personal recognizance. And Monday morning,
Good morning, Mr. Powell.
handcuffed and alongside silence from Powell walking out of the courtroom, but for
He's got no comment.
silence fell and is ordered to have no contact with the alleged victim.
He's got no comment.
Needs to be.
Now,
It's true, then he's where he needs to be.
Now, this isn't Duncan Powell's first time making headlines. You may remember PC's game against St. John's, where Powell aggressively fouled Bryce Hopkins, which turned into a brawl with several players ejected.
That's my homegirl right there, Molly. Right there, she's a beast. Shout out to Molly. Yeah, if he did this shit, I have no remorse. Get help, but this is nasty, man. You put a tracker too on the car, allegedly, man, and you already have an aggressive record on the court. You're not doing yourself any justice. You need to hire crisis management, PR team. This is bad. This is very bad. But he pleaded not guilty. And there's also instances, unfortunately, that does happen where people lie on each other, etc. We don't know the facts yet, but we'll wait to see as this unravels. But this is a very viral story out of Rhode Island because this man is a Providence College player. But he's not from Providence, by the way. Texas. His mom lives back in Texas. People play here. They're not from here. So Providence College already dealing with a new coach. Kim English not there. We got a new coach over there, PC, and now this.
This guy sucks.
And we also just had the scuffle that went viral with him, right? You got a bad haircut. You got into a fight. You're allegedly,
and you're mad at
throwing water bottles at your girlfriend.
Bro, he's a 5th-year senior.
Yeah, people are not gonna have remorse for you. This is bad. God bless you, brother. This is crazy. This is nasty.
This dude off my team, bro.
This is nasty. Over the weekend, I went to see Andrew Schultz with Marloon. We saw Andrew Schultz's first show in Rhode Island. Phenomenal. Shout out to Little Rhodey Laugh Riot. We got amazing seats. We appreciate them very much. In my opinion, this is the best stand-up comedy set that I've seen ever live. I've seen Cat Williams. I've seen Kevin Hart. I've seen Bert Kreischer. I've seen who else did I see? Did I see Dave Chappelle? No, I haven't seen Dave Chappelle yet. You guys saw Dave Chappelle. Who the hell did I see? I've seen a lot of people, actually, when I come and think about it. Not a lot, but a handful of comedians. This is the best. I've seen all his specials. This is the best I've seen Andrew Schultz. He was natural up there. He had come prepared, and he knew he was going to leave an impact in Rhode Island because he had Rhode Island jokes immediately ready to go. He said that the Washington Bridge that's falling, he said, "Oh, what a genius idea! Like, the bridge is falling, so let's close one side and just have one side working. This is a genius idea." He's like making fun of the stupidity that we deal with in Rhode Island. And then he says, that bridge, you get 3. All it's gonna take is 4. Marlon says 4. All it's gonna take is 4 fat bitches from Warwick to walk on that bridge, and that shit's gonna collapse. And I'm like, how does he know there's fat bitches in Warwick? Like what the fuck? It's like, how does he know these jokes? And he was making fun of a guy in the crowd that was like, kept having like gay comments, and he's like, "Oh, you're probably gonna go to Ego after." Like he knew the gay club. Like he knew what was some other Rhode Island references at Marlon. I'm trying to think of that one was so powerful that it just stuck out. The fat bitches. He said some other shit about Rhode Island. Fishco.
He was Fishco. He was making fun of like the potholes and shit like that.
The potholes. He making fun of the potholes. Yeah. He said that the fat bitches were like. He said that the fat bitches from Warwick were like, "We just want to go to Fishco." How does nigga know Fishco? What the fuck?
Yeah. Nah.
There was something else though. It was just so much in the beginning. He knew his shit though. Let's say that. He just knew his shit. Did he mention the governor? He mentioned the governor. He said Dan McKee's name.
Dan McKee, yeah.
He said the governor's name, nigga. He said, I was like, what the fuck? He was very well researched. And that was just the beginning. And before him, Mark, his co-host on the podcast, was his last opener. Phenomenal. That motherfucker, bro, he's so funny. He got funnier. His stand-up wasn't as good as it is now. I've seen his stuff online. he has gotten way funnier. He was so good. You would have thought he was almost the main show. That's how good he was. He was mad good. And then when it got to Andrew Schultz, now I understand the phenomenon. Like realistically, I understand why he sells out shows. I understand it all. He had heated rivalry jokes, the gay show jokes. He had jokes about kids with autism. He had jokes about being a parent. He had jokes about my entire life. I'm like, this nigga's talking to me. Like he had jokes that like really I related to everything. Ocean saying dinosaurs. He was talking about that. I'm like, how the fuck does he know? Like all this stuff. And I guess he had a new child, which I didn't know. So he has like 2 kids now. The jokes were crazy. His delivery was on point. He would do some crowd work and not forget his jokes. He had like callback moments. He had like funny accents about his daughter. I guess he has Trinidadian nannies. And he's like, his daughter has like a Trinidad accent now. And she'd be like, father, father, father. That shit had me dying. He's like, father. And he did the accent mad good. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. This guy's cooking. He went back to back to back with the jokes. And yeah, no, I see it. I understand the phenomenon. I understand why he sells out. This was really good. It was in his element. And I think because he's not on tour right now, he doesn't have really shows anywhere else. He was promoting this Rhode Island show for months because it's the only show he really had. There was people in the crowd from upstate New York.
Jesus.
You think New York is far? Upstate New York?
It's like Canada.
Far as fuck. It's like Canada.
Basically Toronto, yeah.
There was mad people in the crowd from upstate New York. They came all the way from New York to watch his show. And he bodied that shit. There was people laughing, crying, standing up, going crazy. It was just so good. And then he ended it with, I don't want to spoil his set, I guess, because it might be a special, so let me not say it. But it was, let's say, a very controversial Jewish-German joke. Let's say. Gas-related. Crazy. And he warned people. He's like, should I do it? He's like, I'm going to do it. And I'm like, damn. And it wasn't the funniest joke, but it was funny. It wasn't the funniest joke of the set, though. But it was like, oh, shit, he went there.
The way Vic did the Kanye thing where it's like, it was a doctor. A Jewish doctor. I got like pause before he said gas.
A Jewish doctor. No, that shit was good, bro. Listen, I was there ready to, and I DM'd him, and he liked the DM. He reposted my story. I was asking him like, yo, like if you're around Rhode Island, blah blah. He responded, but not really. You know, he didn't say no words back, but he acknowledged it. So, and at the same time, it might not even be him. It might be a whole team that runs this shit for all we know. Yeah. He came out to "We Going Up, Up, Up" to the K-pop Demon Hunters song. He's like, I can fucking, that song makes me feel like I can do anything in life. It's like, that's an amazing song. He ended the set with the song too. He did amazing. I don't want to say too much because now I think about it, obviously, this probably could be a special. He recorded it, bro. He had our camera. He had that Sony from a distance, but he had that $10,000
lens,
the white lens that extends out, the long one that people get, and he was filming the whole set. So people are gonna see it somehow, some way. So God bless, man. He did that shit. He really killed that shit. You know, a classic moment for comedy here in Rhode Island. Andrew Schultz, Little Rhodey Laugh Riot. They killed that shit. They did a thing. Last story here, we have bars, 24 hours. In Rhode Island. Are we for or against this? There's a Rhode Island bill right now that's allowing, if it goes through, 24-hour bar hours. So the bars will be open 24 hours, but only during the FIFA World Cup. For those who don't know, the FIFA World Cup is going from June 11th to July 19th. If this bill passes, they're saying that bars can be open 24 hours per day, but they won't be able to sell alcohol between 5 to 6 a.m. In Rhode Island. This is being introduced by Representative Josh Geraldo out of Central Falls. And there's mixed reviews all over the internet locally. Local soccer fans are excited for this. People want this. There was talks about this years ago with the night manager. Brett Smiley wanted a night manager, a night agent, night manager. My thing is this. It could go good and it could go bad. We could be Mardi Gras if we really want to be Mardi Gras. But are we able to handle that? We weren't able to handle a snowstorm. We're not able to handle a lot of floods. I'm not sure if we're able to handle 24-hour bars open, not in general, but during FIFA World Cup where there's 1 million people expected to come and visit New England, and all these people that already come from Boston, Massachusetts, etc. There's rumors allegedly that the people that did that incident recently at Mi Sueño were from out of state. A lot of out-of-state people come here and fuck shit up. They do bullshit. They fuck shit up at parties. They get into fights. That happens a lot. You tell them, hey, Boston, our bars close at 2 a.m. Oh my God, guys, let's go to Rhode Island. Rhode Island's open 24 hours. You think they're not gonna take that drive? You know how packed this shit would be? So can we handle it? Now, the tickets would be insane, and there would be a lot of state tax money coming in, etc. So on that aspect, there's gonna be a lot of money to be made. Also, do we expect every bar to be open? Not every bar is gonna have the staffing.
Yeah.
That's a whole, like, who the fuck wants to work come on. Sleep at the bar, you wake up you're not gonna be able to sleep. To adjust is gonna be a mess. So I like it because I'm like, oh, it sounds fun. And just for content purposes, I want to like spend like 24 hours. Let's go 24 hours drinking in Rhode Island just to see how it is. Go to a bar every hour to find 24 bars just to document it. Not really drink at them all because we might die. But just to document that moment in history, like, wow, we had 24-hour bars in Rhode Island. But realistically, I think there could be a lot of ramifications that could fuck shit up.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of talk about it right now. People are like, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Just try it out to see if it works.
Yeah. I'm for it. I think that when you look at other major cities, they close 4 or 5 a.m. And obviously they have the infrastructure for it, but it's just a matter of building the infrastructure. Like, we have the police force. We have officers that can deal with this type of I want to find the best word to say this, to deal with this type of business and what comes with it, because it's only a week. People talking like it's like the whole summer is going to be 24/7. It's a week. We can build the infrastructure. We can create a plan. We have the police force to do it. I think the reason why so many people are against it is because they're racist.
You said it's only a week?
Yeah, it's only a week from the law that I saw.
Well, it's a month.
It's a month?
Well, because it'll be from June 11th to July 19th.
Is it for during the time that we're supposed to have the games in Gillette?
Wait, hold on.
It's during
Make sure. I saw it was a week.
Is it the whole FIFA thing? If it's the whole FIFA thing, is over a month, bro.
The changes would be into effect from June 11th to July 19th.
No.
A month and a week?
It's not doable.
It's during the entire tournament. During the entire FIFA tournament.
That's not doable.
Motherfuckers can't even handle a fucking weekend festival.
Yeah, nah.
We're about to be leaning.
Because
a bunch of accidents, fucking traffic, people wiling out for, like you said, from like different states and shit like that. People getting arrested. Nah, bro. Nah.
I'm gonna say this. I'm for it. I'm drastically for it. But you don't, for a month, I don't see that possible.
Hell no.
But you can do it on the weekends.
Hey, do it on the weekend.
Yo, make the weekends 24 hours. Allow the weekdays to be normal, but make the weekends 24 hours.
Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, mad late.
Yeah, 5 a.m.
Like
that's different.
3, 4 in the morning.
Because what I was seeing was people saying a week. I'm like, why y'all bugging out for a week? A week is doable. A month is crazy. Nah, you can't do 24/7 every day. Niggas would be on the street drunk. I have friends telling me that they were gonna sleep in downtown with the homeless.
My God.
Like they're gonna camp out with them. Nah, for a month you could only do it on the weekends.
Not that serious.
Comment on below. Everybody watching, comment on below. Should we have 24-hour bars in Rhode Island? Yes or no? This podcast might be the ultimate decision. They're gonna look at the comments. So comment on below. Yes or no? Should we have open bars?
And if you actually live in Rhode Island, because there'd be a lot of racist white people in the comments on bullshit that don't live here.
Yeah, no. And also, shout out to all the new music that dropped this week. Fetty Wap, new album. Yeet, new album. We did the reaction. Chief Keef has a new album. I heard it's kind of bad. The Fetty Wap album, we're going to grow with it and listen to it more. I only heard a couple songs. I want to sit down and listen to the full thing. Lemmy from Baddies, the actual owner of Zeus, has dropped a song with Offset. I guess he's a rapper now. Yeah. Anything is possible. Real Housewives of Rhode Island premieres this week. We're going to give you guys a recap next week. 5 minutes are out, but we're going to give a recap next week of the first episode. There we have it. We love you guys. Be safe out there. You know, and like Jay-Z said, remember, don't try to change life. Just let life
be exactly how it is.
Exactly how it is. Just accept life for what it is.
Accept all the evil, all the inequalities.
You know, don't try to change it.
Accept the businesses you work at that treat you like dog shit.
Just wake up, eat breakfast, take a shit, shower.
Accept the police brutality.
Go to work, go to sleep, and then wake up and do it again. This is Club Ambition.
Unless it's art. Progress art.
We love you guys.
True.